This is a fire type Pokemon, one of the strongest types ever made. And today I'll be spending the next 100 days as a fire type trainer. My goal is to catch the strongest team of fire type Pokemon, get a legendary fire type, a shiny fire type, and defeat my rival, who I'll be fighting every 10 days leading up to the final battle on day 100. So will I be able to complete my goals and take down my rival? Well, we're about to find out. What's up everyone and welcome to Fire type Cobblemon. You guys have loved the previous type trainer videos, so we're back with one of the coolest types. So let's go ahead and choose our fire type starter. And we have access to any of these guys here, but the one I'm going to go with is Torchic. Because not only is it super cute, but it also gets a very powerful mega evolution. But now that we've selected our starter, let's get straight to training. Now, in order to get the strongest fire types in the game, I found two methods to do it. The first method is by finding specific biomes where fire type Pokemon frequently spawn. And since we're locked to only fire types, we're going to be hunting for fire type Pokemon with powerful secondary types. The second method is how we're going to get legendary fire types. And that is using the legendary structures I've added in, which will allow us to summon in super strong fire type legendaries with really rare items. Alright, and there we go. Our Torchic is now level 10, which is really good. But now that we've traded up a bit, if we want to start catching fire types, we're going to need to get ourselves all the basics like Pokeballs, a healer, and everything else we'll need. Alright, that should be almost all the basics we need. There's just one more item we gotta get. And that is, of course, these puppies right here, baby. Apricorns. The key ingredient to making Pokeballs. Let's go ahead and grab a bunch of these. Alright, and there we go. And now we'll just make up some Pokeballs. Perfect. And now that we've got a bunch of those, let's go ahead and start looking for our first biome and start catching our first fire types. Alright, and there we go, baby. A desert. This is exactly the kind of biome I was looking for, because biomes like these tend to have a lot of fire types with powerful secondary types, which is exactly what we want to be catching. Oh, and there we go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. A Darumaka level, oh my god, it's level 30. That's going to be a little tough to catch. What level are you, buddy? Level 18? Okay, that's more possible. Unfortunately, Darumaka isn't a dual type fire type, but it is still really strong, so we should definitely try to catch it. Alright, we've got it down a bit of health now. I say we go for the Ultra Ball, and hopefully we can catch it. Come on, baby. Let's get our first fire type right here. 2, 3, come on. Hey, let's go, baby. We got it. Our first fire type Pokemon. Look at that dude. But now that we have two Pokemon, and I don't see any fire types around at the moment, let's go ahead and craft a very important item, which if you've watched my videos before, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. What we're making is EXP shares. EXP shares are an item that allow you to split the amount of XP your Pokemon gets from winning a battle with the rest of your party, which makes leveling a whole lot easier. So we'll go ahead and throw those onto you two. And while we look around for our next fire type, we'll get to work leveling these guys up. Oh, yo, what the heck? Wait, hold up. Is that what I think that is? Oh my god, yeah, this is what I think it is. This baby is Groudon's legendary structure, which Primal Groudon is one of the strongest fire type legendary Pokemon in all of the game. So we're definitely going to want to catch this. But right now with our level 15 Torchic, I don't think we're going to be able to do it. But there's going to be a bunch of other structures like this, especially in the Nether, where we're going to be able to find fire type legendaries. Oh, shoot, and wait, did you see that? I'm pretty sure I saw something right here. Yep, there's a Slugma. Even though it's a pure fire type now, when it evolves into Macargo, I'm pretty sure it becomes a fire and rock type, which is actually pretty solid. So let's go ahead and weaken this thing with a couple attacks, get a couple pecks off. Oop, ow. Alright, we've got it down to just about 50%. Let's go ahead and chuck a ball at it. I can't even see the ball. It's somewhere in the lava. Hopefully we get it. Oh, wait. I think we did it, baby. Yes. Slugma. What's up, buddy? Welcome to the team. It's adorable. It's got the ability Flame Body. Contact with the Pokemon may burn the attacker. We'll also make sure to go ahead and give it an EXP share. There you go. And it looks like we've also found a Savannah where a whole bunch of other fire type Pokemon can spawn in. So let's look around here for a bit and see if we can find something interesting. Oh, hold up. And would you look at that? It looks like our Torchic is able to evolve into Combuskin. So let's go ahead and do that. And oh, there's a Ponyta over there as well. Wait. We could definitely catch that. Oh my god. Well, there we go. There's Combuskin. Now let's make our way over here. Rapidash, its evolution, is actually one of like the fastest fire type Pokemon. So getting this on our team could be really good. Level 38. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Maybe we can find another one in the area that's a little lower leveled. Oh, shiny. Hold up. No way. Shiny Ponyta. Oh my god, baby. Look at that. That's fire. Yo, let's go ahead and catch this thing then. What the heck? Level 20. Ooh. That is going to be a little bit difficult to catch. I'm not going to lie. Okay, we'll hit it with a scratch. That did nothing. Oh my God. Are we fried, chat? All right, we've got it pretty much near 50% now. I think we just go ahead and go with the Ultra Ball. I'm really scared to take it out or have it take me out. So let's go ahead. Come on, 2, 3. Come on. There we go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Shiny Ponyta on the team already. That is sick. Let's check it out. It's got the ability Flash Fire. If hit by a fire type move, the Pokemon absorbs the flames and uses them to power up its own fire type moves. That's a great ability. Plus, its moves are actually pretty solid as well. Agility, Flame Charge, Ember, Tail Whip, and we'll also give it Tackle instead. This is actually pretty solid, dang. Alright though, now that we have 4 Pokemon on our team, I think it's time we go ahead and start setting ourselves up with a base. Because we've got the rival battle coming up soon and we need to have a base before that happens. And you know what? Right here kind of seems like the perfect spot. And if you're enjoying the video so far, then make sure to subscribe. Being stuck to just one type of Pokemon ended up forcing me to push my limits and do some crazy things, like finding insanely rare Pokemon, discovering new battle strategies, and so much more. So make sure to stick to the end to see what happens. Alright, and there we go. The base is complete. And now that it's done, let me go ahead and give you a bit of a tour. So if you walk in, we have this nice little Pokeball icon right on the floor. We've got our crafting table, healer, PC, storage area where we can toss away all the items we don't want to carry around, and then a bunch of furnaces. But now that the base is done, let's go ahead and just plant down our apricorn seeds. That way, if we need to make more Pokeballs later on, we can do that super easily. Alright, there we go. And now let's just get a bit of training done before we gotta head off to the rival battle. Alright, and there we go. I think that's all the time we've got, but our Pokemon are actually looking pretty good. We got level 20, level 20, level 18, and level 20. And now let's just go ahead and go through all their moves before we head off. So it looks like, oh my god. Our Combuskin got Flamethrower, Sky Uppercut, Aerial Ace, and lastly we'll throw on Quick Attack. Darumaka got Fire Fang. Selectman's moves are good. And so our Ponytas will just swap out Tail Whip for Growl. Alright. And just like that, we're ready to head off to the first rival battle. I've got so much planned for this video and I'm super excited for it. But right now, it's time for the day 10 battle. Alrighty, Bri, you ready to do it?
What up, what up? I think I have a pretty solid day 10 team, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is pretty nuts.
Alright. Well, I mean, I got a pretty good day 10 team, especially for the challenge I'm doing, which I'm gonna have you try and guess, but let's go ahead and get into this first battle. Alright, ooh, and that's not a great matchup. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. We do
have this move though. Maybe this could work if I'm faster. Oh, you're faster. Ooh. Okay, I tanked the water gun pretty well actually. I just need to not miss this.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
That was good damage, and I know you're faster than me, so we'll go for a quick attack here. Take down Lapras. That's what I like to see.
Bro. Okay, that's fine. We got this.
Oh, you have an Aerodactyl as well. What the heck? Okay, nice, bro.
That's right.
All right, I don't know if I outspeed this guy. I'm not gonna lie. Let's find out though. Ancient Power, that's gonna actually not do as much as I thought. Did about 25%.
I'm kind of surprised by that.
Oh wow, Sky Uppercut hurts you though. Holy cow. Ancient Power again. Drops me to 3 HP. Sky Uppercut hits. Oh my god, it does. Combuskin's a goat.
Alright, that's fine.
You have a Monferno. Okay, I don't know if I move faster than this thing, so we're just gonna go for a... Oh, you went for Mach Punch. Nice. Okay, I couldn't even get a move off. Let's go for... Honestly, let's go for this. I think this might be our best shot. Mach Punch. Wow, that does a lot of damage.
Big damage.
We're gonna go for a Yawn though. It's gonna make you grow drowsy, so you should go to sleep after this turn, but I don't think I live this. Mach Punch, yeah, I go down. Okay.
There we go, yeah.
That's fine. We're gonna put you to sleep in just a second here.
Okay, that's okay.
Alright, Tackle takes down Monferno. There we go.
Okay.
Alright, you got 2 more left. Come on, Ponyta. You've got the speed up. We have a chance.
Try one of these.
Rockruff, dude, why is your team so against a certain aspect of my team?
Yeah, certain aspect.
Certain aspect. Okay, Tackle. Oh, that does nothing. Oh, no.
Right.
Okay, down goes Ponyta. Dang it, I got 1 left. Come on, you have to come through here, buddy. Alright, our best move's probably gonna be this. Ooh, you move first. That's not great, but you also don't do much damage. How much do we do with Bite? Oh
my gosh!
Whoa, Darumaka! What have you been eating?
Here was my last Pokemon.
Alright, we got a 1v1 here for the end. This is gonna be close. Let's go for this. They're probably faster than me. It's an Absol. Yep, use Bite first. Oh, whoa! You crit me. Of course you crit me. And I missed Fire Fang. Oh my god.
Oh, that's it, baby. Are we
serious? That's it.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Jeez, that was close though, especially for the first battle. Dang it.
I know. And I got an idea of what your whole team. Not a perfect idea, but I have an idea now.
You have an idea.
Pretty obvious.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe they'll prepare around that.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
All right, man. I'm not too sure about that. But anyways, let's go ahead and head off back to work. See you in a bit. All right, JDs and gentlemen, we are back from the rival battle. And now that I was back, I wanted to finish filling out the rest of my team. And the fastest way to do that would be going to the home of all fire-type Pokemon, the Nether. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a bucket. That way we can find a lava pool and get ourselves a bunch of obsidian. And perfect, there's a lava pool right here. So we'll just cover up this and mine all the obby that we need. All right, there we go. And now we'll just set up our portal right over here. Sweet. Okay, the last thing we need is just some flint and steel in order to light it up. And there should be some gravel somewhere in the water over here. Yep, there we go. And there's our flint. So with that, we can now head off to the Nether and try to find some rarer fire types. Now we're going to get a lot of options now that we're here. But I think we should try and prioritize the Pokemon with dual types, since it'll give us access to moves that aren't fire moves, which will help us take out opponents that we aren't exactly matched up well against. For example, water types or ground types. Oh, and it looks like we've already found a Darmanitan. That's cool. Ooh, hold up. A Sizzlipede? Fire bug. I mean, I'm definitely down to catch this thing. I'm definitely more of the mindset, let's catch a bunch of stuff and then we can just end up choosing the ones we like the most. That way we have the most options. So we'll weaken it with an aerial ace. And now that it's about 50%, let's go ahead and chuck a ball at it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, broke out, dang it. And there we go. Okay, perfect. So that's another Pokemon on the team. Nice, good dual type there as well. We'll definitely take that bug typing. Yeah, that gives us access to like bug bite and stuff like that. Okay, cool. But I want to try and look around for some of the more unique nether biomes like the Warped Forest, the Crimson Forest, and the Basalt Delta, because I know those ones in particular can have some very good fire types. So let's take a look in here first and see what we can find. But before we continue, I have a huge announcement. I have officially partnered with the server I'm playing on, Cobblemon.gg. Over the last few months, I played a ton of Cobblemon servers, but I've decided to partner with this one because I think it's the best experience out there. They've got so many cool features like gyms, raids, dungeons, megas, super cool UI, and so much more. Plus, if you want to play for yourself, it's super easy. Literally just download Modern, click on Browse, type Cobblemon.gg, then click Install, and then just press play. It's super easy, it's super fun, trust me, you won't regret it. Ooh, and there we go, there's something interesting, a Salandit. That could actually be really good to get because I'm pretty sure it is a, fire and poison type. Unfortunately, though, this is a male Salandit, and in order to get Salandit to evolve, it actually needs to be a female, so we're gonna have to look around if we want to get one of these, but I think it's definitely worth trying to find. Oh, another one over here. Oh, finally, okay, there we go, we found a female, perfect. All right, let's go ahead and try to catch this thing. That took a lot longer than you'd think to find a female one of these guys. There we go, though, we'll just weaken it with a few attacks. All right, and we've got it down to 16%, that's quite low, so we'll go for the ball. 3. And there we go. Nice, dude. We did it. We got our full team now. Look at that, baby. That is awesome. But there is still one more Pokemon I want to try and get while we're in the Nether before we leave back to the overworld and start trying to train these guys up. And that is Sharkadet, because it is one of the most powerful evolutions that we can get. The only issue is Sharkadet only spawns near Nether fortresses. So in order to catch one, we're going to have to track down one of those first. Oh, there we go. We found one. Now we just need to get our Pokemon. There's also another very important item in the structure we're going to need to find as well, as it's the item required in order to evolve Sharkadet, but none of that really matters if we can't find one in the first place. Oh, and I nearly walked by this thing. I caught it out of the corner of my eye. Hello there, buddy. Sharkadet, baby, level 12. Okay, well, I'm a little afraid to take it out. Let's go for a tackle. That should probably do the least damage we can do. Oh, whoops. Okay, no worries though. I found another one. Okay, this time let's not attack it. This one's actually a bit higher leveled as well, which is good. Let's just go straight for the ball. We don't want to risk taking it out again. 1, 2. Ooh, okay. Might take a couple balls to get this one. 2. Wait, 3, come on. Hey, there we go. We got it, baby. Now, though, before we leave this fortress and start training up our Pokemon back in the overworld, we do need to find the material in order to evolve it, which is the malicious armor, I believe. And it's found in chests like this one, just scattered around the fortress. Oh! And we literally got it the next chest. There we go. Malicious armor evolves Sharkadet into Ceruledge. Perfect. And now that we've got that, and actually a second one of it, nice, we can head out of here and start training. Alright, so we'll just quickly heal everything up, and let's get to it. Alright, and I believe now we should be able to evolve our Sizzlipede. Yeah, it's level 28, so we can go ahead and evolve you into Centiskorch, which should be a huge power upgrade for our team. And there it is, baby. Let's go. Looks like it's learned the move Inferno. Dang, okay, 100 base power. Just got a really low accuracy, though. There we go, baby. And it looks like its stats all got buffed as well, which is awesome. However, I forgot to do this when I got back, but I should go ahead and grab out my Shark Cadet. And I think we're actually going to throw away our Darumaka, as even when it evolves, it stays as a pure fire type. So I think it'd be better to get out this guy instead. And now that we've got it, we can actually straight evolve it with the Malicious Armor. If we go ahead and right click it, we can evolve it into a fire ghost type Cerulege. Alright, and there it is, baby. Look at that. Got the ability Flash Fire. I went over that one earlier. And it's got, oh my goodness, baby, Solar Blade, Shadow Claw, Shadow Sneak, Night Slash. These are some very good coverage moves. Solar Blade has some issues, but don't worry, I think we'll be able to solve it. I've got a plan for that later on. And then I guess we'll throw on Ember for now, just so it has a fire type move. Alright, there we go. But now that our Pokemon are getting higher leveled and our Combuskin is getting closer to evolving into a Blaziken, I want to go ahead and start working on getting it its Mega Stone. Because pulling up to the day 20 battle with a Blaziken would be super OP. But in order to Mega Evolve our Pokemon, we're going to have to head into the caves and locate these Meteoroids, as what lies inside them is the key ingredient to starting Mega Evolution. Alright, and it looks like this cave goes pretty deep, which is a good sign. I think they're typically found pretty far underground. Now it's just a matter of getting lucky. Oh, hold up. And there we go, we found one, baby. A Mega Meteoroid. This looks like the one we get the Keystone from. So if we mine down in the middle here, we can find, yep, the Keystone right there, baby. This is one of the key ingredients in crafting the Mega Bracelet. You'll pull up the recipe here, and as you can see, all the other materials we should have back at the base, like apricorns, iron, and a diamond. So getting that there is very good, but we still have to find one more meteorite while we're underground, as the other meteorite is actually what contains the raw Mega Stone, which as you can see here is the key component to crafting all the Mega Stones in the game, including the Blazikenite. Luckily for us, we do happen to be in a really open cave, so it shouldn't take long to find it. Oh, here we go, and I think this is the meteor we get the raw Mega Stone from, which is perfect. Yep, we just got to mine into here, and yes, this is it, baby. Not only does it have a bunch of stones that we can collect from the sides, just in case we need them later on, but in the middle here is the raw Mega Stone. So if we go ahead and break this, boom, we get it. And now we have all the cave ingredients I think we need in order to get our Blazikenite. So let's head back to the surface and figure out all the other items we need. Alrighty, so let's start off by making ourselves the Mega Bracelet, as we have pretty much all the materials for that, and we're going to go for a golden one, so we'll grab some yellow apricorns, as changing the apricorns can change the color. So let's go ahead and throw it into here, boom, boom, diamond up top, apricorn on the sides, and then keystone in the middle. There we go, we can make our yellow Mega Bracelet, which kind of looks like a Rolex, which is tough. Then of course we also need the Mega Blazikenite, so what we need for that is a diamond, 2 pieces of iron, and the raw Mega Stone, all of which we should have, so we can lay those out in our inventory. Perfect. The only thing we're missing is the focus band, which requires 2 pieces of copper, 2 pieces of blaze powder, and 4 pieces of leather. Well, conveniently, we do have the copper already, but we're missing all the other materials. So let's start by getting the leather, as I'm pretty sure by taking out some of these overworld Pokemon, like for example Miltank, we can get all the leather we need from that. Alright, and there we go. We've got 5 pieces of leather now, which is more than enough for the band. All that we're missing now is the blaze powder, which we can get from taking out Magpies in the nether. So let's just go ahead and head back through the portal, and now we can start taking these guys out. Alright, and there we go. Boom, we got our 2 pieces of blaze powder. Now that's everything we need to craft up the Blazikenite, which is sick. So let's head back through the portal and go make that. Alright, so now if we go in here and we first make up our band, just like that, we can take that, put that at the top, Mega Stone in the middle, iron on either side, and a diamond, and boom, we get our Blazikenite. Allows Blaziken to Mega Evolve into Mega Blaziken. That is sick. Only issue is that we do not have a Blaziken. We still have a Combuskin, and it's actually a decent amount of levels away from it as well. And now we could spend a bunch of time just straight up leveling this thing up with Pokemon in the area, but we're actually getting a bit higher level than the Pokemon around us, so we're barely gaining any EXP from taking them out. So instead, what I'm going to do is hunt around for a structure where we can find EXP candies, which will allow us to level up our Pokemon with the click of a button. Oh, and look at that, baby. An observatory. That's a cool structure. This should have a fair few EXP candies in it, and another really cool item as well. So let's go in and check this puppy out. And yeah, first of all, we can actually just grab a spare PC from here. And then there's also these pots. And if you break them, you have a chance of finding like diamonds and some other rare items, which is really useful. Look, that one we got a dark gem from. Nice, okay. Unfortunately, none of those are EXP candies, but that's because those are located up here. So if we check in these chests, none in there. But in here, yep, there we go, baby. Some medium experience candies. And it looks like some small ones as well. Okay. Well, with that, let's go ahead and use these on our Blaziken. And look at that, level 32, 33. And if we click again, that should be level 34. Okay, sweet. There should be some more upstairs as well. So hopefully we can actually get them all leveled up from this. There's not much up here, but there are some gems. These will be very useful, and explain more about them in a little bit. But we're just looking for the candies right now. Can we find some more of those, please? There we go, 2 more XP candies. I think with that, we might actually have enough in order to evolve it. Alright, but there we go. Now we've almost looted this whole place. The last thing is just this right here, which is a blank Z crystal, which we can use later on to try to get a powerful Z move for one of our Pokemon, because that would be super powerful to have for rival battles. But now with these candies, let's go ahead and give these to our Blaziken. So there we go, there's 1 medium. And 1 more, that gets it to, yep, level 36. So we can go ahead now and evolve you into Blaziken, my boy. And boom, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that dude. And with that, it now should have learned some good new moves as well. Yep, high jump kick, close combat. Close combat is a great move. Definitely going to want that on it. Let's see. It's also learned bounce. That's a good move. And slash, that's a way better normal move than quick attack. All right, baby, look at that. We've just got a huge power upgrade on the squad. And now that it's evolved as well, we can now give it the Mega Stone and evolve it into a Mega Blaziken. So let's go ahead and do that. The animation always looks sick on this. And boom, there it is. That is awesome. And as you can see, when we Mega Evolve it, not only do its stats get buffed a ton, but it also gets the ability Speed Boost, which boosts the Pokemon's speed stat every single turn it's on the field. So what I think I'm going to do instead is actually go ahead and swap out Slash for Detect. That way we can stall a turn during the battle to make it so this thing gets a free speed boost from its ability. If you found that a little bit complicated, don't worry, I'll show that off in the rival battle. But since we were able to find that structure, we do have a bit of extra time now, and I want to use that time to help level up the rest of our Pokemon, because our poor Ceruledge is still stuck at level 22. Our Blaziken's level 36. So yeah, we definitely need to put some work into our other Pokemon. Alright, there we go. Our Pokemon have leveled up quite a bit from all that training. Our Blaziken is up to level 37, Ceruledge is level 29, we got level 30 Slugma, 32 Ponyta, 33 Centiskorch, and 31 Salandit. And it looks like they're actually starting to learn some really good moves as well, which is nice. But before we take a look at those, let's head back to the base. Alright, we'll just heal everything up. And now we do have to head off to the rival battle very soon, but there's a few important things that we need to do first. First thing is just looking through all our moves and making sure we're running the best moveset possible. Because it looks like a few of our Pokemon learned some new moves. We got like Flame Charge on Ceruledge. Slugma got Rock Slide, which is good. Plus, it also got Flame Burst. Nice, that's really good. Ponyta learned Stomp and also Flame Wheel, which is pretty good. Centiskorch got Slam and Salandit. Oh, baby, you actually got some pretty good moves. We got Dragon Rage, which guarantees 40 HP on the other Pokemon. Ember, which we'll swap out for Incinerate. Poison Fang. And lastly, we'll throw in Poison Gas, as I'm pretty sure this can poison the other Pokemon. Yes, it can. Okay. Well, with that, the last thing we got to do is give our Pokemon their held items, because not only do we have this Blazikenite, but I also picked up a bunch of gems from the observatory, and we can use these to boost the power of the first move the user holds. Like, for example, if we give them a Fire Gem, right, we could boost the power of Ceruledge's Flame Charge, or let's say Slugma's Flame Burst, or something like that, you know? So I'll just quickly go ahead and hand out all these to the different Pokemon. Alright, and there we go. They're all gemmed up with their respective gem. And now it's time for us to head out to the Day 20 rival battle. When we get back, though, I've got a ton of stuff planned, including going after our first Fire-type legendary Pokemon. Because now that we have access to the Nether and a full team, I think we could definitely start trying to catch one. And there's one in mind that I think would be really strong that I'm definitely going to want to get. But right now, it's time for the rival battle. Alright, Day 20. And I've locked in, bro. I've locked in. I don't think you're winning this, even if you brought a full team of water types, okay?
I feel like you're trying to trick me here.
Nope.
Blaziken.
Blaziken. But that's not all.
A little scary.
That's
what the heck? You have a Mega?
I have a Mega by Day 20. I'm two steps ahead.
It's just, we just started.
And watch this. I'm going to use Detect immediately. Protect myself. You're probably going to use what? Okay, Wing Attack. That makes sense. And now I get a speed boost from my Mega's ability. And now let's hope that this does a ton of damage. Oh, wow. Oh, you're still faster than me?
What the heck?
What the heck? Oh, and I take you out. There we go. And we get another speed boost from that. Let's go.
Bad. Okay. Dang. That's bad.
I told you I had something up my sleeve.
Yeah. Okay, that's pretty big. Shoot. I'm gonna send you in.
Infernape. Okay, this is actually a really fast Pokemon, so what we're going to do is actually run a little detect. That way we get one more speed boost just to make sure we get an outspeed. You will definitely try to go for a Mach Punch on the next turn, but if I can pull this move off, I think we should be chilling. Mach Punch, do I live it? I do, on 2
way!
HP!
No way!
Okay, we're going to go for a bounce, get another speed boost while in the air.
Oh, that's bad.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like you have a Life Orb on your Pokemon since it lost some HP. That's a side effect of that item. Boosts your damage by 30%, but also makes you lose health. Oh, you swapped though. Oh, it's a Lycanroc. Okay, bounce comes out, and it paralyzes you.
What?
And I get another speed
Are
boost.
you kidding me?
Oh, that's nice. Let's go for a little fighting move.
No way.
And boom, it takes out Lycanroc. Oh my god.
That's absurd.
Speed boost again. We're now at max speed.
That's low-key nuts.
Lapras, okay. Again, a fighting move could do some huge damage here if we can outspeed. Oh, we don't outspeed. Priority move, that doesn't happen. But now though we're in a bit of a predicament. Let's try this. I'm interested. Salandit, and then we'll go for this move right here. Dragon Rage. Okay, we are faster. Dang, I thought that'd do a little more. I forgot how bulky Lapras can be. Water Pulse. Ooh, and you have a Water Gem on it? Oh, that boosts the attack. Right. Oh no.
Right.
Weirdo, man. Okay, well, let's go for something then. I kind of want to. That's not worth sending out right now. Try this maybe. Send a Scorch. Like we have this gem on you. Maybe this will do a bunch of damage. Bug Bite. Strengthened by the Bug Gem. How much does that do? That does not do much. Water Pulse. Okay, we tank it, kind of. Let's go for just this, like a simple bite. How much does that do? Oh, was hoping that did a little more.
No way,
a
flinch.
Thank God.
Oh
okay,
gosh,
if we can...
way.
That Ice Shard shouldn't do much to us, even though it crits. We'll go for Bite, and that takes it out. Okay,
of course
we're still in it.
A freaking flinch.
Okay, 4 Pokemon to 3, but one of mine is very low. And you still have your Infernape. That's not nice. And I have nothing good against you here. Let's go for this, I guess. I'm probably going to go down here, though. Flamethrower? Yeah, I go down to Flamethrower. I guess I am part Bug type. All right, well, let's try this. I think this is going to be our best counter here. Cerulege. All right, let's go for this. This is probably do the most damage. Flamethrower? Oh, you think that's what you're going to do, buddy? I have Flash Fire.
Are you kidding me?
I have Flash Fire, so you've just powered me up.
That's so bad.
That does some good damage.
Yeah. I don't know. I just can't do anything against you. This is useless.
Flamethrower? Oh, my God.
Yeah.
You don't have anything other than a fire move or a fighting move?
Yeah, no.
All right, well, that's huge then. Take out Infernape. 2 more to get through. 3 to 2. 3 to 2. Okay, Absol Dark type. That's honestly not too good, but we can try this probably for the most damage. Knockoff. That's gonna hurt. Oh, it takes us a one shot.
Gosh.
Oh, that's not good. One shotting is not ideal there. Dude, what do we do? Okay, let's send in this guy. Shiny Ponytail. You're gonna have to do some work. Okay, Flame Charge is like 25%. We got the speed boost. Knockoff will hurt. Whoa.
Bang!
Oh my God. Knocked off the gem immediately. Okay.
Let's go.
I don't think I would speed, but I need to get the gem off of me. Knock off. I think I'm gone. I think I'm gone. Yeah, I get you a flame body, but I'm gone.
Let's go.
And you're up 2. I think for the first time ever, the rival's up 2. Oh my God. I need more than a mega to try and win this back. Okay. I'm gonna have to go get something crazy then. All right? You're gonna play like that?
Yeah, I guess
I'm gonna go get something crazy. Okay?
Okay, go get something crazy. All right, go get something
Keep
crazy.
making your team to counter mine. It won't matter.
I will.
I promise you that.
Okay, sure.
All right,
Sure.
let's do it. Alrighty, boys, we are back from the rival battle. And now that I was back, it was time for us to start hunting down our first fire-type legendary. But in order to do that, we're first going to need to find a fire-type legendary structure, which requires us making an arc phone. This item allows us to track down all the different structures, so we're going to need one of those first. So we have the iron and the gold for it. That's not an issue. We also have redstone, which we can put in the bottom here. I think we still have some of that in here. Yes, okay, perfect. The only thing we're missing is the end crystal, which requires glass, an eye of ender, and a gas tier. All of which is stuff that we can get from the nether, except for the glass. So we'll start off just by getting that. We need 7 pieces, so we'll just mine 7 of these. All right, and now we'll smelt that. And while that smelts, we'll go take out some magbees for the blaze powder, find a gas leaf for the gas tier, and then get the ender pearl as well. All right, and there's our gas tier. Perfect, that's all the ingredients we need, and when we get back, our glass should be done as well. So we can craft up the arc phone and start trying to find our first structure. All right, so we'll start off by making our Eye of Ender, and then we'll grab our glass, and now we should be able to make the crystal, just like that. And if we throw together the rest of these ingredients, we get our arc phone. W, baby! And now if we go to legendary tracking, we're able to look for the Heatran Cave, and it looks like we need to unlock the structure first in order to get its location, which requires a magma stone, as we can see right there. And now in order to get a magma stone, what do we need? Magma stone. Okay, we need this thing right here. It requires, oh my god. Okay, 7 pieces of magma. That's pretty light. But 2 netherite scraps? Are we serious? This might take us a minute to get. Okay, well, let's start off with trying to find the magma, since that'll probably be the easier material to get. And it looks like there's a little patch of it right here. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, there's a bit of it right here. Okay, there we go. We've got all 7 of our magma. Now all we're missing is the ancient debris. And instead of trying to mine for it, it might actually be faster to head to a bastion or one of these custom nether structures, because there's probably a good chance there's ancient debris in one of those. Oh, okay, hold up. I have never seen this structure before. This is definitely a custom one, but let's hope there's some good loot in here. Maybe we could get our first ancient debris. Not too much chests in here. Yeah, the structure might be for decoration, but that one over there looks like a jungle temple. And those typically have loot in them, and actually sometimes they have pretty good loot in them. So let's take a look in here. Maybe this will be where we find their first scrap. Is it just like the jungle temple? Let's see. Oh my god, okay. Well, there we go. There's one chest. And all right, there's some pretty... Ooh! Ooh! That was a bit close. Yeah, looks like this place is definitely trapped. But, oh, hold up. If you look in here, wait. We got 1 ancient debris and also a netherite scrap. So, if we just smelt up this ancient debris, we should be able to make ourselves the magma stone. Okay, that didn't take long at all. Maybe I was being a bit dramatic. All right, well, let's head back to the base in order to smelt this thing. And then we should be able to start tracking down the structure. All right, so we'll throw this into here, and then we need some sort of like wood to smelt it with. Here, we can use these slabs. That works. We also got a ton of gold from that as well, so if we do want to make some more Pokeballs, we can do that. And since we have the time while that smelts, we might as well do that. We'll just pick up some apricorns. All right, there we go. Okay, there we are, up to 24 Ultra Balls, and I accidentally made a bunch of gold nuggets. Nice. All right, there we go. And now that this puppy is done, we can go ahead and toss all this stuff in here and make our magma stone. And it's actually convenient we're making this as well, because I'm pretty sure this is also the item. Yeah, it's the item used to summon Heatran at his cave in the nether. So it's actually good we're getting this because we needed it either way to summon Heatran. But now though, now that we've got it, we can head back to the nether. And if we open up this, we can go legendary tracking Heatran cave 552 blocks away. That's actually pretty close. Some of these structures can be quite painful to find, so I'm more than happy to find that quickly. We'll just make our way over there. All right, and there we are, baby, the Heatran cave. Look at that. That is huge. How are we supposed to find a Heatran in there? All right, well, let's start off by finding an entrance. That would probably help. Or any sort of way in. It doesn't look like there's a super easy way in. We're gonna have to get some blocks to make our way over there. All right. And now what we'll do is we'll jump down here and bridge our way over. And now we just gotta find a place to enter from. I think I saw a spot over on this side of the wall where we could maybe get in. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. All right, yeah, there's an entrance right here, I think. So we'll just go up here. And, oh, it's a bit blocked, but we should be able to mine our way in. Yes, okay. Oh, hold up, I see more stairs. Oh, we're going down here. These ones aren't blocked off. Okay, perfect. And now we just gotta follow these around until we can find the area where we need to summon Heatran. Only issue is I have no clue where that is. I haven't been in the structure for a while. So let's just hold the left wall and just pray for the best. Because if you didn't know, if you hold the left wall in any maze, eventually you will find the end. Oh, and it looks like it went to a dead end. But if I remember correctly, this isn't actually a dead end. This is actually like a secret loot room if we mine through this crying obby. I believe there should be some stuff in here, right? Let's see. Oh yeah, I was right. Loot room, baby, and ooh, a keystone in there. That would have been useful when we were making our mega bracelet. All right, there we go. We're in, and let's check it out. So we got a steel gem, gold block, more gold blocks. All right, let's see. Yeah, some gold. Okay. I mean, hey, we are going to be set on gold for a lifetime here. Look at how much there is here. This is insane. We'll just go ahead and grab all this. Make a guess in the comments at how many gold blocks there is. We started at 9, I believe. So how many do you think we'll be at by the end of this? Alright, I hope your guesses are in because we've just mined all the gold and we now have 51 gold blocks and a keystone. That is crazy. Dang, dude. Okay. Well, that was really cool, but that wasn't Heatran. So we're going to have to head back upstairs and see if we can find another way to get to it. Okay, instead of going down this time, let's try going up. Oh, and we immediately get taken down again to some sort of like spawner area with some more gold. Alright. It could also be in a path that's blocked off as well, so we're gonna have to make sure we explore this entire area. Oh, hold up. Dude, this is a huge staircase right here. This could be taking us where Heatran is. Let's see. Oh. Oh, I think we found it. Yep, that right there looks like a legendary pedestal if I've ever seen one. That looks sick. Yo, Heatran, you got a crazy looking crib, bro. This is fire. Alright, well, without further ado, we've got tons of Pokeballs with us and all that stuff. Let's go ahead and summon this dude in. Oh my goodness, buddy. Look at you. Level 50 as well. That's That's going to be difficult to catch, I'm not going to lie. I thought it spawned in at like level 40 maybe. That's a little more reasonable. Okay, well, let's get it. We'll go for a flamethrower here. I'm a bit worried to close combat it just because we'll do a lot of damage. It's going to use metal sound, which drops my defense. That's fine. Okay, let's see. How much does that do? Oh, it has flash fire. Oh, I did not remember that. You know what? Screw it. Let's go for a close combat if we can live this attack. Oh my. It just one-shot my fire type with a fire move. That's not very good. Okay, you know what? Salandit might actually be one of the best things to throw out here because we can use Dragon Rage. And that means it'll do consistently 40 HP. Oh my god, this thing is nuts. It's one-tapping everything. Okay, let's send in Ceruledge because that actually can't get hit by any fire moves. And oh, it used Iron Head. Oh, it thought ahead. Okay, that's fine, except for the fact we flinched. If we can just get off a Shadow Claw or two, that's more than good. Because that means it'll be a little bit lower. And even lowering the Pokemon a bit helps catching it a ton. Okay, we got a second Shadow Claw. If it's about 75%, let's go for one more. Oh, I think I go down to this. Oh, no, I have Flash Fire. Oh, baby. Now we should do... Yeah, there we go. Okay, we do a little bit more damage to it. Oh, and I think it takes me out. Okay, that's fine. We lowered it quite a bit. I think we're good now to send in Ponyta and have it stall for us while we chuck balls at it. And we've also got these heavy balls, which increase their catch odds based on how heavy the target is. And considering the size of this fella, I think this should work well. Probably quite heavy. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, we got to 2. That's good, though. That's promising. At least it didn't break out instantly. Come on, baby. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Yes. Oh, my God. Second ball. We did it, baby. We just caught our first legendary. That is sick. Oh, my goodness. And there's something else we can do with this legendary that I'll tell you a little bit more about in a minute. But that is very, very good. Now let's get the heck out of here and head back to our portal. Oh, wait and hold up. We just found a Larvesta, baby. Wait, I'm definitely catching this. This is one of the best fire types, in my opinion. Like one of the best in the game. It's like competitively a really, really good Pokemon. So I think we definitely want to get it. This will be super huge for the battles if we can catch it. It's super strong. Like, this would be really good. We're going to have to weaken it a bit with Smog. Okay, there we go. We got it down. That wasn't much health. Let's actually go for a Yawn instead. That way we can put it to sleep. But if we can get this, we could swap out our Centiskorch because I think our Centiskorch is a little bit weak. And instead of this guy, which would be a huge upgrade. All right, should have fallen asleep after this turn. We missed Smog again, but that's fine. It's fallen asleep. I reckon we can go for an Ultra Ball here. Sleep plus being at not full HP and only level 25. Come on, this should be good, right? Ooh, close, close, close. Don't worry though, it's still asleep. We can go for another ball. 3, wait, come on. Ah, so close, okay. It did stay asleep one more turn though. 2, 3. Hey, we got it, baby. Let's go. Larvesta as well. Yo, we just got 2 crazy catches being in the nether. That is sick. Okay, but not for real this time, unless we find a flippin' Arceus walking back to the portal. Let's go back and get out our Heatran. All right, home sweet home. Let's go ahead, heal everything up. And now let's take a look at our 2 new Pokemon. So as I said, I am going to be swapping out Centiskorch here. Just think it's a little bit weak, to be honest. It's not really learned that many good moves here. Whereas I know Larvesta, especially when it evolves, becomes a monster. So we'll get that out. And then we'll also swap. As much as it is shiny and Ponyta is really cool, I do think we're going to have to swap it. I love its speed stat and the fact that it has this cool blue coloring. But it doesn't evolve into a dual type, and I think we really want to focus on that with doing this challenge. Who knows, though? Maybe these Pokemon could come out later, though. They're definitely not fully benched. Anyways, let's take a look at our Heatran. It's got the ability Flash Fire, as we found out in a very bad way. And then move-wise, it's got Lava Plume, Crunch, Iron Head, and Metal Sound. Honestly, not too shabby. It's also got Ancient Power. We'll throw that onto it. Yeah, that's actually not bad at all. We'll definitely take that. We'll go ahead and also toss an EXP share onto it. And now we'll take a look at Larvesta. How about you, buddy? What do you got? Flame Body. Great ability. Contact with the Pokemon may burn the attacker. And let's see. It's more of a physical attacker, as you can see by this raised attack stat right here, which means we're going to want to use these orange moves. And yeah, it's got some pretty good ones for that. Plus Absorb. Okay, yeah. This is good, dude. Nice, bro. We are cooking 2 new Pokemon on the team. That's what we like to see. But what if I told you we can make one of these Pokemon even stronger? Some of you may have figured this out, but there is a Mega Heatran form out there. And considering we already have a Mega Band, why not go for it? Okay, hold up. I'm seeing why we don't go for it. 2 netherite ingots? That's 4 ancient debris each. So 8 ancient debris. I got lucky finding 2. Oh, brother. Okay, well, the good news is the diamond should be easy enough. We should have that already in probably our backpack. Yep. And the Magmarizer we picked up from taking out a Magby earlier on. But the rest of it, holy cow. Okay, the raw Megastone, we should probably try to knock that out first because we can probably find that decently quickly in a cave. But the netherite ingots, Oh, brother. I don't know how we'll get those just yet. Oh, I literally just caught that out of the corner of my eye, dude. Oh my god. I almost didn't see that, but there we go. Another Mega Meteoroid right here. Perfect. We'll also get our diamond back that we're going to end up having to use in the stone. That's nice. And let's see here. This should be... Yep, this is the right one. Perfect. Go ahead and mine up this. So we have our raw Megastone now. We're just missing the 2 netherite. But I do kind of have a plan for that now, which is good. Alright, so what I'm thinking is we go back into the nether and we actually just try to find more structures. But, and this may sound really simple, every time I've been running out of the nether, I run directly that way. I haven't gone this way at all. So I reckon if we go this way, we wouldn't even have to go that far to find some cool structures, since I haven't really explored much this way. And they'll all be unlooted as well. And honestly, that's my best plan, because I am not mining for 8 netherite scraps. That's going to take ages. And even better, we can also level up our Pokemon a little bit on the way. Oh, baby, there's a Bastion. That's what I'm talking about. Bastions are probably one of the best structures I could find in terms of getting ancient debris, since there can be quite a bit of it in there. Only thing is they can be a little bit dangerous, so I'll just make sure to grab some blocks first. That way we can block our way out of any situation. Alright, make our way down here. Okay. And let's see, there should be some chests somewhere around this side, right? Right up here. Yeah, okay, there we go. Some chests here. Okay, got some gold blocks. Ghost gem. Oh, there we go. Another red scrap in this one. That's one down. Only a few more to go. And I think if we go this way, yeah, there's another room like this over here. And, oh, another ancient debris and a smithing template. Nice, okay. We found 2 already. Definitely happy with that so far. Oh, hold up. Ancient debris, some XP candies, diamonds. Yo, this is fire. Smithing template, surf move, and blaze kick? That's not bad. Yo, these chests are actually loaded in the bottom. And, oh my god. Yo, ancient debris, scrap. We have over enough to make our thing. That is awesome. Some more candies as well. An air balloon, which makes the holder ungrounded, which basically means it can't be hit by ground type moves for a turn. That's good. Remove dark pulse. Another large experience candy. Oh, okay, we are cooking, dude. That's awesome. Those experience candies will actually be super useful because since they're large ones, just using one of those on our Pokemon should help catch them up with the rest of them. So for example, if I were to give this to Larvesta, literally just giving it one large candy, and look at that, it's level 28. Give it another one, and it's basically the same level as everything else in the team. And we can go ahead and do the same for Ceruledge. There you go, buddy. Nice, and we got one more. We'll just throw that onto, you know, let's give Larvesta another one. I think this will be a strong Pokemon. Perfect, level 34. Dang, that's good. Anyways, though, now we can get the heck out of here and make our Heatran Megastone. Oh my god, yeah, I forgot about that. Alright, so we'll go ahead, heal those guys up. And then we will smelt up our ancient debris. And we can also go ahead and make our first ingot as well. We definitely don't have a shortage of gold. Nice. You know, throw away some of my other items, though. We don't really need these. Oh, we actually have these EXP candies. I forgot about those ones. Oops. Alright, yeah, we'll throw these ones onto... What could use some levels? It looks like Salandit, maybe. It's a little bit behind. There you go, buddy. Up to level 32 now. Yeah, I'll take a free level from that. Also, I never checked this thing's ability, but it's got the ability Corrosion. The Pokemon can poison the target even if it's a steel or poison type, which is really good. Anyways, our netherite is now done, which means if we go ahead, turn this into gold, boom, and boom, we get our other netherite ingot, which means we do that, and that, we get our Heatranite and can now get Mega Heatran, baby. Let's go, so we can go ahead and Mega Evolve you. Let's see it, and boom, there it is. And now that we have 2 Megas on our team, our rival will never see it coming, because I could be using Mega Heatran for a battle. Maybe I change my mind, use Mega Blaziken. It's actually perfect for that. But when it Mega Evolves, it gets the ability Filter, reduces the power of super effective attacks that hit the Pokemon. That is quite good. And it looks like its stats get quite the boost as well. We probably want to get some more special attacking moves on it. The blue moves, in case you're unfamiliar, because its a special attack stat is way higher. We'll have to deal with that later, because right now there's something way more important that we got to do. And that is actually get some of our freaking Pokemon to evolve. I cannot have a level 31 Slugma for the day 30 battle. We can't have Mega Heatran standing next to a Slugma. That's stupid. That's dumb. So we're going to go rip a huge training session and try to get all of our Pokemon that can evolve to evolve, which should mean training them up to about level 40 area. Oh, and look at that. We only fought like 2 Pokemon, and our Salandit is already able to evolve into Salazzle. So let's go ahead and do that. We no longer are going to have Little Lizard on our team, which is quite good for us, because now we've got the Big Lizard, baby. That looks so much better. Yeah, that's a really cool looking Pokemon. Keeps the same ability, but moves-wise, it gets... Okay, This is better. This is what I was talking about. Fire Lash. I think this might be a signature move. The user strikes the target with a burning lash. This also lowers the target's defense stat. Very good move. It is more of a special attacker, so we're going to want to keep on like a special attacking fire move like Flame Burst. And then for its other moves, we'll run... Ooh, that's the one issue with it. It's not really got that many special attacking moves. We'll have to figure it out a little later on. For now, even though it's definitely not the most effective moveset, we'll run with this. But we're definitely going to want to change that because this thing's going to use its special attack stat way more, which 3 of the moves just don't use. But enough yapping about that. Let's actually just work on leveling up our Pokemon a bit more and getting our Magma and Larvesta evolved. Alright, there we go. And I believe now, yep, Slugma is able to evolve into Magcargo, which means we're gaining that rock typing, which will be good. I think that's our first rock type on the team, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, perfect. But goodbye, little dude. And hello to what will hopefully be a slimy looking monster. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, this thing's more of a special attacker, which is good because it has mostly special attacking moves. Looks like it's got Ancient Power now, which is good. It's also learned Earth Power, which is going to be a ground type move in the team. And what else do we want to run? Oh, Lava Plume's better than Fire Burst. We'll give it that. And then do we want to do Yawn or do we want to do Smog or Clear Smog? Honestly, Clear Smog isn't a bad shout because of the side effects of this. All the stat changes on the other Pokemon are eliminated. So imagine that they just like used a bunch of stat changing moves to like buff up their attack a bunch. We can hit them once with this move and it'll just get rid of all of them. So that's awesome. And now the only thing we still have left to evolve is Larvesta. I'm not sure what level it evolves at exactly, but I'm going to hope it's getting close. Alright, well, I'm not going to lie. I think we might have had to take a loss here. I learned something very unfortunate. So it turns out Larvesta doesn't actually evolve until, and wait for it, just guess what level, Level 59. We trained it up to level 48, and I thought, oh, maybe I should Google it now, because 48 seems like a high number. Yeah, it doesn't evolve to level 59, so, I guess let's try to design a moveset for it, right now, with what it's got, because holy cow, I'm not waiting that long to do all that. It's actually picked up some pretty good moves, though, so I can't really complain too much. But once it evolves is when it will really show its true potential. Anyways, our Pokemon are actually looking quite good, and it looks like they've probably learned some new moves as well, based on how much they've leveled up. Let's see here. We could throw maybe, I don't know, like Bulk Up onto Blaziken. That could boost its attack and defense stat a bit. Ceruledge looks like it's got, oh, it got one of its signature moves. I think it is its signature move, Bitter Blade. The user focuses its bitter feelings towards the world of the living into its attack. The user restores its HP by up to half the damage taken by the target, which is super good. And then we're also going to swap out Solar Blade because it takes 2 turns to set up. And I think we'll just throw in like Swords Dance instead to up its attack stat a bunch. So honestly, I think this moveset could be kind of tough on it. I'm not going to lie. This could be really strong. Magcargo looks good though. Heatran got Earth Power, which is actually pretty solid. I think we'll throw that in for Crunch. And then we just did Larvesta, right? So all that we're missing is Salazzle, which got some better moves for sure. Oh my god, dude. Holy, we got Venoshock, which is really good. And also, instead of Dragon Rage, we can now run Dragon Pulse, 85 base power. I didn't even know it got that. The only issue though is its other 2 moves, but don't worry, I've got a plan for that. You see, earlier on, I picked up these moves, these like TMs, right? And we can use these to give moves to our Pokemon. For example, let's say we want to give Dark Pulse to Salazzle, right? We could right-click it with that. Unfortunately, Salazzle can't learn it, but this would teach it the move. What's something else we could try teaching Dark Pulse to? Maybe like Heatran instead? There we go. Yeah, it can learn Dark Pulse. Boom. So now we can go in here, and instead of Iron Head, we'll run Dark Pulse on it. Boom. Just like that. Which honestly, I think we might keep because I wouldn't mind having another Dark move on the team. And we, again, want to make it use a special move more than a physical move. Then again, Iron Head's still really good. I think instead we just do this. Or sorry, yeah, something like that. There we go. Okay. But yeah, you see my point, right? Like, we can get some really good moves off this, like Surf. I don't know if anything can learn Surf, but it's worth a shot. Like Magcargo, can you learn Surf? Nope, definitely can't do that. But here's the thing. I don't really know which ones I need yet, or which ones I even want. So, what we're going to do is we're going to look around for a structure called the Department Store, because at that store, you're able to buy TMs, and it shows you a list of like a bunch of different ones you can buy. So that can give us some really good ideas of what we need to get on our Pokemon. Alright, baby, and here we are. This is a, like, village thing that spawns in this pack, and, yeah. They've got some cool banners on the walls. I will be taking those, but most importantly, and what we're here for, is the TM Archivist. This dude sells you a bunch of good moves. So, let's see, are there any things we want? We got Dragon Pulse on the team, maybe an electric move. I wonder if anything could learn Thunderbolt on the team. Maybe that's worth it. Fairy move as well. We don't have too much money, so we're gonna have to be very careful with what we buy. Now let's think about this carefully though. Our main counter to our team is water, so what are gonna be some moves that are good against water? Probably that Thunderbolt move could be good. Let's see. Psychic, no, it's not good on water. Okay. I think Grass and Electric are gonna be our 2 keys here, and Thunderbolt, maybe something on our team can learn Thunderbolt? Let me do some research. Okay, I've done some research, and it turns out one Pokemon on our team can learn Thunderbolt, that being Heatran, which, I mean, I'm kind of fine to throw that in there, you know? It's got a very similar moveset to Macargo right now, and they don't need that much overlap, so maybe we swap out, like, Earth Power for it. That way we can have Heatran be, like, our jack-of-all-trades, sort of. The only issue is with buying that is that it is 9,000 coins, and as you can see in the bottom right of our screen, we only have 4,000 coins, which is like half of what that is. And now you can get coins from a lot of things, like taking out Pokemon and stuff like that, but the best way to do it is by taking out trainers. So let's take a look around this village and see if we can find any sort of trainers we can battle to get some coins. I'm not gonna lie, there's not too many here from what I've seen. There's been a few EXP candies I've found around, but those aren't exactly trainers. But that does remind me of one more very important power upgrade we can make to our team. That does cost a little bit of money, but should be so worth it. Yeah, nothing in there. Okay, you know what that is? I'll show you. It's upstairs. It's sold by this guy right here, and it is the Power Herb. Allows the holder to immediately use a move that normally requires a change of turn to charge. For example, that one move we had earlier, Solar Blade. I think this could come back on the team if we get this item, because this normally takes 2 turns to use. And even though it's a really good move, 2 turns isn't worth it because we let the opponent get a free hit off on us. But if we could use this immediately, I think it could be super strong. So let's go ahead and buy ourselves a Power Herb that has put us even further away from Thunderbolt, but I think it's made our team that much more powerful that it's worth doing. But if we can find ourselves a good area of trainers, we can definitely grind out the few $1,000s we need super quickly. So instead of staying at this village, we're instead going to go look around and see if we can find a structure full of trainers to battle. Alright, well this definitely wasn't what I was expecting. This is actually a Team Rocket structure here. But I mean, screw it, dude. Let's do it. Here, we'll give Blaziken its Mega Stone. Oh, we don't even have it on us. We'll get Heatran its Mega Stone. And let's just go kick some butt here. Yeah, these Team Rocket bases aren't supposed to be easy to find, but they do have some good loot in them. Plus, there's some good trainers that we can battle as well for some money. Only issue is they're a bit high leveled, as you can see. Look at that, level 49. They're about on par with us. Let's go ahead and hit it with a flamethrower. There we go. That actually did pretty good damage, despite it being so much higher leveled. Use Sludge. Alright, it did poison me. That's not good. Yeah, let's go for another flamethrower. That should take out the Weezing. Nice. Okay, Weezing down. 2 more to go. They sent out Hypno next. Go for another flamethrower. I think that's going to be our main move here. Did decent damage. Did about a third. Oh, but Psyshock takes me out. Okay. That's chill. That thing was poisoned anyway, so it wasn't going to be too much use to us. But now we should be able to just clean up with Ceruledge. Yeah, that takes out Hypno. And last Pokemon is Eradicate. Ooh. That's fine. We can go for a Bitter Blade. And that nearly one-shots it. Oh my god. It's going to use Crunch on me, but it missed, so we're chill. We can just take it out with Bitter Blade. Perfect. Okay, and how much money do we get from that? We're at 2,000 coins right now. And from that, we're up to 4K. Okay, 1,000 coins for that battle is pretty good. We also picked up these mints. We could use these as well. These change the nature of our Pokemon to make certain stats higher and some lower. So, for example, if we wanted to change one of our Pokemon stats from, like, I don't know, like this Blaziken having lowered special attack, if we go ahead and give it this, that'll change its nature. So instead, none of its stats are being modified because it's changed to the serious nature, which makes it so no stats are increased or decreased. But these mints, like some of them boost special attack, some of them boost, I don't know, defense. I don't know. They do different things basically, and they can be really useful. Anyways, though, let's get some more trainers though, because we need to get some more money, and we've got to head off to the rival battle soon as well. So let's kick some butt with these guys. All right, there we go. Another one down. How much did we get from that? 2,000 coins. Okay, we're getting really close. I think we needed 9K for Thunderbolt. So if we can just find maybe a couple more grunts so we can battle. Oh, it's locked me into battle with you. Nope, you're level 67. Get me the heck out of here. Maybe you. You look like you're weaker. Okay, level 55. It's possible. And all right, there we go. Perfect. Okay, and now we're up to 13,000 coins. Oh my god. Okay, well, that was definitely worth it. We are good to go now. Let's head back to the department store and buy our Thunderbolt. Alright, now that we're here, I actually changed my mind. Considering we're now going to be having Solar Blade on Ceruledge, I feel less need to get Thunderbolt on Heatran, especially considering the fact its moveset's already pretty good. So what I'm instead going to do is fix my Salazzle by buying the move Sludge Bomb and buying the move Toxic, because that way, if we go ahead and give these both to you, we can give it Sludge Bomb instead of Venoshock, which is 25 more base power, which is nuts, plus a 30% chance to poison, which is really good. And then we can also give it Toxic, which I like because that can guarantee a very good poison on someone. And then also what we're going to buy is if we have enough money. If not, we might have to find some from the village chests. But I want to go ahead and get, where is it? Some EXP candies, which, ooh, that's not going to be enough. I just need to get a little bit of EXP candies on it because in exactly one level, it'll learn the move Flamethrower, which is the best fire type move it can learn considering its like attack stats. And I think that's going to be much more worth it than having one Pokemon with a slightly stronger move. So let's just go around and raid all these barrels and these houses really quick until we have all the EXP candies that we need. Because I'm not going to lie, the loot in these can actually be pretty good, so it shouldn't take too long. Oh, and I literally just found a candy immediately that can do it. Okay, perfect. Well, with that, now it can learn, yep, Flamethrower, which I think this moveset is just much stronger, I'm not going to lie. So that is very, very good. And now with that, before we prepare to go to the rival battle, there's just one more thing I want to do, so let's go back to base. Since our Larvesta is a little bit weak and doesn't have like the greatest moveset on it, there's actually something I want to do. Instead of having it just be like a sacrificial Pokemon that just has bad stats going into it and I know it's going to do bad, what if I made it so it doesn't have to do much at all? What I want to do is actually go ahead and get a copper ingot out. And then if we put this in a crafting table, we can make a copper blank disc. And these copper discs can be used to craft moves. As you can see here, these can craft a ton of good moves like Yawn, Worry Seed, Wish. But what I'm looking to make is the move Protect. And I'll explain a bit more about why in just a second. First though, in order to make Protect, we're going to need to make ourselves a shield. And lastly, we're going to need to get a normal gem, which we already have, and combine all that in a crafting table. And if we go ahead and give this to Larvesta, we'll swap that out for Flame Charge. And what my plan is to basically have this dude play Stall after we use Toxic on a Pokemon. That way we can use Toxic, right? Have them badly poisoned, send in Larvesta to protect and just stall turns while our opponent is slowly losing more and more health. And then this thing also has Leech Seed, which can steal the other Pokemon's health to keep this thing alive even longer, to stall even more turns of poison. But yeah, with that, I think we're good to head off to the battle now. We've got some pretty good strats. We've obviously got our first legendary and mega legendary Pokemon on the team over these 10 days. So let's just go ahead and get all their items sorted out. Obviously we're going to be running the Power Herb on Ceruledge like we said. And we've got a lot of gems in here we can work with for the rest of our Pokemon. Oh, hold up. One thing I do want to do is actually give Salazzle a very special item as well. I want to give this dude the air balloon we picked up because it makes it so the Pokemon can't be hit by ground type moves unless the air balloon is popped, which is popped by like it getting hit by a non-ground move. So basically what I'm trying to say is it won't be able to get hit by ground type moves. This thing is 4 times weak to ground type moves, so we've just made it a lot better. And then yeah, the rest of our Pokemon will just run like gems on, to be honest. I think that should be fine. There you go, buddy. You can have a fire gem. Macargo, you can have a fire gem. And Larvesta, do we have a bug gem we could give you? We do. Yeah, we'll give you that instead. I think that's actually a way better one to run on you. And there we go. Perfect. I think the team is looking pretty strong. And when we get back, I actually want to try and catch some fire type starter Pokemon. Because there's one I have in mind that I think would fit our team super well. And also has a new Mega form that came out somewhat recently that I'd also love to try out. But enough about that. Right now, it's time for the day 30 battle. All right, day 30 now. Oh, okay, I think I'm feeling it now. I think I can get my first win here. Team's stronger. Got some new items on things. I think we're feeling good. So let's get straight into it.
Okay, you say so, buddy.
Yeah, I say so. I say so.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Aerodactyl at first. Not actually what I was hoping for. Can we try this out? Rock Slide, this is going to hurt, but we do get a lucky miss there. That's nice. Dragon Pulse comes out. Does about 50. My luck. Okay, it does decent damage. Oh, wow. Oh, you one-tap me. Oh, that's not good. I was hoping this thing could live a hit.
There we go.
That's not great. Okay.
That makes it right.
Well, let's see. Do we have anything that's good against flying types? We do, kind of. Macargo.
Okay.
Let's do it, bro. Rock Slide, we should live that. Wow, we don't live it on much.
Oh, dang.
Ancient Power, though. There we go. And do we get the boost? No, we don't. Okay. Infernape comes out, though. Yeah, we just don't outspeed this dude. If we can, we got a good move off, but maybe we live that? No, it's super effective on rock types. Okay. Shoot. That's not a good matchup there. Okay, let's do this. Blaziken. You know the drill. We'll go ahead and detect. And, oh, wait, I just realized we don't have speed boost on this thing. That was not a good play, but we did beat out the close combat. Okay, good to know. That's what you're going for. I think we live a close combat, actually, so I'm going to play this as such. Wow, I am on 4 HP. Gosh. That is crazy. Let's go for a bounce. Spring up.
Bounce, huh?
I reckon you're going to swap here, yeah. But into what? Lycanroc? Okay. That's kind of chill, actually, because I think I'm hoping we're faster. I think we're faster, right? Oh, that's not good. You're faster. That's not good.
That's not great for you.
No, it's not. Okay, well, I didn't want to have to bring it out this early, but we need some momentum here.
Whoa!
Heatran, baby.
I'm not a fan of that.
And not just that.
Okay.
Not just that. Mega Heatran, please bless me with a KO here. I need a big KO here, Mega Heatran, please.
Like, we're hit.
Reversal. Oh, okay, that doesn't do much because he didn't actually hit you yet. Iron Head comes out, though, and takes you out. Okay, that's good. We needed that. Huge. Okay, Quagsire. All right. I think we actually stay in here. I don't think I want to fold to this thing.
Oh
that was
gosh,
very nice damage.
hard.
Okay, Mud Bomb. That's going to hurt. Oh, you missed. Thank God. Okay. I needed that. I needed that miss. Okay, Earth Power again comes out.
No way,
nice.
Man. Oh my gosh, Quagsire, you dummy. Okay.
Can't send no fire type resistance against me. Okay. Now comes out the Lapras. I think our best move is actually going to be this here. Lava Plume. Let's do it. That did, okay, it did over 50%. We take that. Water Pulse does, oh, that does not do much.
Gosh.
And you had a Water Gem on it. Heatran's tanky, dude. Heatran's tanky.
What the? I didn't know he's that tanky.
I only have one counter that I'm really afraid of, and that's it right there. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to hope for the best with this close combat. I don't know if I live this. Oh my god, I live on 3 HP. I live on 3 HP. Oh my god. Okay, Earth Power, take it out. Oh,
what
thank
the heck?
goodness. Okay, I'm probably gonna go down to Absol here. That's unfortunate, but it's just how it's gonna be. Yeah, we'll go for this probably. It's probably the best move. Yeah, just go down to Sucker Punch. Okay. Well, we have 2 Pokemon left. Weirdly, I'm actually gonna send in this guy first, just in case. Go ahead, and we'll just try to get some damage off here. Knock off. I think I go down to that. Maybe do we get Flame Body though? Oh, you crit me, of course. Flame Body. Oh, okay. Don't get you with that. This is actually gonna be really close. Oh no, I don't know if I win this. All right. Well, I think this is gonna be our best move. Bitter Blade. Come on. Oh my god, it's on 13%. No, I think I lose. Oh my god, after all that, I lost. I'm down 3. No. That was so close as well. If I gave it the Fire Gem instead. Oh my god, I should have used it at a different time. Oh, this is the first time in Rival Battle history I've been down 3. I pulled out a lot of my weapons. Okay, I need to pull out something new here. I gotta get something stronger, something that brings the team together. I'm gonna go into the mental lab, bro. I'm gonna go into the mental lab.
Okay, you do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Stop catching Pokemon. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, 0-3. Okay, we're gonna have the most generational comeback. I swear, right now, it's gonna happen. All right, what up, chat? We are back, and now we're gonna get to work on trying to catch ourselves some fire starter Pokemon. But here's the thing, since fire starters are super rare, we're gonna have to make some items first to get them, and that's gonna be the Poke Snack. By adding certain baits to these items, we can attract rarer fire type Pokemon. For example, if we were to combine that Poke Snack with the Golden Apple bait, this one right here, not only will we get a 2-time shiny chance, which is pretty cool, but we also get a boost to the rarity bucket, meaning more rarer Pokemon will spawn. And if we also add into the mix an Oka Berry, I believe is what it's called, we get a 10 times chance for the Pokemon that comes out of that Poke Snack to be a fire type, which we really, really need. Now, luckily for us, we do have a few golden apples, and we should have all the materials to make the basic cooking pot. We just need some apricorns and a little bit of glass. If we don't have any glass, hold up. We only need 1 piece of glass stuff for the recipe, so it's not too bad. But once we have the base Poke Snack, we can worry about these other berries and stuff like that. But first, we got to make ourselves a cooking pot so we can actually cook up the Poke Snack, which is made like that. Boom, there's our red campfire pot. And I mean, since it's a campfire, you'll never guess, but we also need to get a campfire, which we can do just like that. Okay, perfect. So here, we'll slap that down right there, throw our campfire pot on top, and now we just need the ingredients for the snack, which honestly shouldn't be too tough to get because I've done this quite a few times before. So I went around and gathered all the materials I needed for the base Poke Snack, which didn't take long at all. Alright, this should be the last honey bottle I need if we get one from you. Yes, we did. Alright, sweet. Now we can go back to the base and cook these up. Alright, so let's chuck all of our ingredients into here, and it looks like we're going to be able to make 3 of them. So we'll put our 3 golden apples here, and then what we want to do is get the last ingredient, which is the Oka Berries, I believe they're called, to increase our odds of them being fire types. Otherwise, we might end up spawning some rare Pokemon that just aren't fire types, like a water type. We don't need water types right now. Thing is, though, I actually have no clue how to get these berries. I did see some berries, like, right over here, but I'm not sure what types they are. It looks like these are Prism. Okay, these aren't the right ones. They look so similar, though. Okay, let me do some researching online and see how we actually get these things. Because to be honest, I'm not too sure. Okay, I just did some research and it looks like they spawn naturally in deserty biomes or jungles. So I guess we'll head back to the desert over there and see if we can find some. That could even be them right there, you know. Alright, let's see. Pears and berries again. Oh my god, they're baiting me. They're baiting me. What about this? I haven't seen these before. Are these? Oh, these are oak berries. Perfect. Okay. Sweet. 4 of them. Oh, we actually need a few more. We'll wait for this one to grow. It shouldn't take too long. It looks like the berries are almost fully done growing. Oh, it looks like they're done. We'll go ahead and pick those. And now we've got 8, which should be more than enough. If we have 2 per Poke Snack, we should only need 6. So let's head back and get to cooking. Alright, so boom, we come here and there we go. So now we should have 20 times chance for fire types. And we should also have an increase on the rarity buckets as well. Let's go ahead and cook all those up now. And while we wait for those to cook, we can actually go ahead and plop down these banners I picked up as well from the department store, the ones I low-key stole. You'll put one maybe like right there, and then we'll throw one on the other side. Right over here, just like a nice little decoration of the base. I like that. Maybe this one needs to be a slightly different angle. Hold up. There we go. I like that more. Okay, and there we go. All 3 of our snacks are now cooked up. W's, baby. So, now what we got to do in order to get the fire starter I want is take these to a desert, and then we just got to pray from that point that we can actually get the Pokemon I'm looking for. Alright, and now that we're here, we're going to want to make sure we plant these in a very open spot, like a flat area where we can see what spawns. And you know what? This area kind of seems like the perfect spot. And that's cool. I've actually never made these ones before, but you can see the little Oka berries on top of them, like sticking out. That's really sick. Anyway, so in the meantime, we still have a Larvesta that is not yet a Volcarona, so we're going to have to level that guy up a bit. So we'll do some work on that in the meantime. Oh, and there we go. We got our first spawn just now. Let's say, what is this, a throw or a sock? We didn't get a fighting type, we did get a fighting type, which isn't a fire type, obviously, which does concern me a little bit. But I'm hoping that this was like a one-time thing and that we will end up getting more fire types from now on. And to be fair, we have a lot of chances. I mean, each of these Poke Snacks has 9 chances to spawn the Pokemon we want, which means we have a total of 27. So as long as we don't get super unlucky, we should find something. And oh my god, baby, look at this. We have so many Darumakas around. There's like 4 over there. Glameow just came from that. I am a bit worried. I haven't seen the starter yet. Oh, and I'm about to eat my words. Oh my god. Look at that, baby. We found it. Fennekin. That's actually the exact one I was looking for as well, because it evolves into Delphox, which is not only super strong, but a fire psychic type, which would be a brand new type to add onto the team. That is awesome. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and try to catch this thing then. I'm just trying to think about what I want to send out against it. Do I have anything really weak in my PC I could use to help weaken it? You know what? Darumaka might need to come out here. I'm just worried about taking it out in a single hit because my Pokemon are so high leveled. Here, let's go for a tackle. That'll probably be the lowest power move we got. And okay, that brought it down to 27%. Or sorry, 27. Okay. It's going to use Psybeam on us. That's fine. As long as we can catch it. Now we'll go for the Ultra Ball. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Oh, we almost had it. Okay. That's a very good sign that we got that close. Hopefully we can get it here. Come on. 1, 2. Give me this, baby. Give me it. Yes, there we go. We got it. That is awesome. Fennekin, baby. And oh, it's already able to evolve as well. Yeah, it's almost 17. So yeah, we'll go ahead and evolve you immediately into a Braixen or Braxian. My goat, bro, my goat. Let's see it. Boom, and there it is. Let's take a look. Moves-wise, it's got Psybeam, Flame Charge, Howl, and Ember. And also Scratch and Tail Whip, but I feel like these moves are probably better at it. Maybe throwing like Scratch. Nice, though. Okay, this thing is definitely coming on the team. We do have to swap something out, though, for it. And I'm going to be honest, I think we're going to have to swap out Macargo. It has a 4 times weakness to water, which just isn't very good for us. And plus, Heatran has most of the moves this thing has. So we're not, like, losing out on anything by swapping it. So it's been an honor, buddy, but it's time to bring out our Braixen. Let's go. We are going to have to train this thing a lot. It is only level 17, but definitely still really good. And since our Pokesnacks do still have a few more little squares left, we might as well stay in the area just in case something spawns. And we'll train up our Braixen in the meantime. Alright, and I think after this, we should be able to evolve our Braixen into Delphox, which is really cool and kind of convenient as well, because it looks like our Pokesnacks are pretty much out as well. So we'll go ahead and evolve you into Delphox, gain that Psychic typing that I'm very excited about. I don't think we have any Psychic type moves on the team right now, so this should be very good. And there it is. Nice. What a cool looking Pokemon. Got the ability Blaze, powers up fire type moves when the Pokemon's HP is low. And move-wise, okay, this is what I'm talking about. There we go. Psyshock, Mystical Fire, Shadow Ball. I didn't even see that the first time I scrolled through. That's good. And lastly, we'll throw on Light Screen, because that reduces the amount of damage we take from special attacking moves, which is quite useful considering some of my Pokemon have a bit of a lower special defense. Yeah, that should help them out a ton. And now, even though we do have a bit of Pokesnack left over, I think we should actually head out for now, because there's still quite a few more things I want to do during these 10 days. The first of that being trying to get Delphox its Mega Stone. That's right, we're going to have 3 Pokemon on the team with Mega Stones. I don't know if this is a good idea or a bad idea making this many, but you know what? We're going to find out. Alright, so it looks like in order to make this, we need a diamond, which we've already got in our inventory. Obviously, we're going to need the, what's called the raw Mega Stone as well. We'll have to find another one of those in a cave or something. Charcoal Stick, which requires 2 charcoal and a fire gem. That we should have all the materials for back at base. And lastly, some bright powder, which is gotten by smelting glow lichen. Okay, well, you can pick up glow lichen, I'm pretty sure, with shears. We just actually have to find some in a cave, which shouldn't be too difficult. I think it's relatively common, no? Let's drop down here. Ooh, and yeah, look at that. Immediately found some. Okay, perfect. Well, since we only need 2 glow powders, we already got those as well. So we'll just stick in this cave until we can find ourselves another Mega Stone. And once we do that, I think we can go back to base and, like, craft it all up. I don't think we need anything else, because it's just the charcoal stick after, which we can make. Oh, and there we go. Found it. This one's actually super easy to find. Normally, they kind of spawn in walls a little bit. This one spawned right out in the open. And let's grab this Mega Stone. Skadoosh. Perfect. So I think we should have everything for the Delphoxite, which is really good. And this is one of the newer Mega Pokemon. I don't think it's really fair to say it's like new anymore, since it came out a few months back. Maybe even longer than that, to be honest. But it still should be something that could throw off our rival a little bit, especially if they haven't played the recent Pokemon games. So let's head back to base. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and smelt up the glow lichen. We're going to need that all smelted up for things to actually happen. Then what we're also going to need is the charcoal stick, right? Which required a fire gem, which we've got multiple of. That's not the hard part. We also just need, what else do we need to make it? We need charcoal, which I think you get by smelting like logs or something. Yeah, I think you get it by smelting logs. So here, we'll just come over here a little ways away from the base. That way it doesn't look ugly, and just steal some logs. 1 and 2. And now if we put these into the furnace and give it some fuel, that should make our charcoal. Looks like our bright powder is all done. What does this stuff even do? Reduces the accuracy of the enemy's Pokemon, reduces the accuracy of enemy Pokemon's moves by 10%. That's not even a bad item to put on. It's not great, but it's not terrible either. Maybe we could try experimenting with one of those for the next battle. I don't know. Anyways, though, we do get our charcoal now. So what that means is we can go craft up a fire stick, or a charcoal stick, put the Mega Stone in the middle, bright powder, and diamond to create the Delphoxite. Perfect. And let's take a look at Mega Delphox now. I wonder what its ability is. I kind of forgot, to be honest. So there we go. There it is in its Mega form. Honestly, I think it's one of the cooler new Mega Pokemon. I think they actually did it right. It looks good. But let's see here. It's got the ability to levitate. That's just great. That's a great move. It gives us a full immunity to ground type moves, so we can't get hit by like a huge earthquake or anything. And stats wise as well, yeah, very much a special attacker. It gets a nice boost there, which is really good. Alright, fire. Well, we'll give you an EXP share for now, because you're still very under leveled, buddy. But that is a WW play. Now, we should start leveling sooner rather than later, but I actually found something out recently by playing Pokemon Champions that could help our team out a bunch, especially as the battles get more and more competitive, the better Pokemon we get. And that is getting an item called the Ability Patch. This thing right here, it changes the ability of the Pokemon to its alternative hidden ability. And the hidden ability on our Blaziken is actually its Mega's ability, which is Speed Boost, which is a really good ability. It's way better than Blaze. So what I'm thinking is we go ahead and try to make ourselves an ability patch so we can keep that good ability while also having it not be the Mega on our team. Thing is though, the recipe to make it is crazy. A Nether Star? Heck no. Luckily there is another way to get it though, and that is by searching through ancient cities. So we're going to try to track one of those down and see if we can get one, because that way is going to be a lot easier. Oh shoot, and this is like a ginormous mountain right here. There could be an ancient city down here. Normally huge mountains and giant caves going down through the mountain are like the biggest tells of there being an ancient city. And oh, that is a humongous cave, literally what I was just talking about. So yeah, if we follow this down, there should be an ancient city below here. And if we start seeing Skulk, yeah. Okay, yeah, it's like guaranteed there's one down here. All right, and oh my god, there's some water that leads us all the way into the ancient city. That is amazing. Dude, this is one of the coolest ancient cities I've seen. It's got like the little like lush cave behind it. That's really cool. Anyways, though, the scenery's cool, but that's not what we're here for. We are here for an ability patch, and we will not be leaving until we either loot every chest or we find one. Oh, and there we go, baby. We got it. The ability patch. Nice. That is what I'm talking about. So if we go now and send out our Blaziken, we can right click this, and now its ability is speed boost. The Pokemon speed stat is boosted every turn. That is going to be a huge power upgrade. Very happy we got that. And then that means we should probably get rid of bulk up as well. Instead, just put in detect. So we can do that similar strategy we did before where we detect, get the free speed boost, and then we actually attack, pretty much guaranteeing that we'll actually move first. Because yeah, this thing's got a good speed stat, but it's not like the fastest thing in the world. But give it a speed boost, and it's close to the fastest thing in the world. Anyways, though, on top of that, we also got a bunch of these experience candies as well, and a couple notch apples, which we can use to try and get some rare fire-type Pokemon later on if we want to make some more Pokesnacks. Not sure if we're going to do that, but it does give us plus 10 to the rarity bucket and 10 times on a shiny chance, which is really useful. But let's go ahead and actually just level up our Delphox a bunch here with these large experience candies. Let's see. Oh, I give that to Heatran by accident. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. There you go, Delphox. Oh my god, level 43. Let's give it another one. Level 47 now. Holy cow, we'll give it some large ones. Level 53. You know what we could do? Since we have a bunch of these, let's go ahead and feed our Larvesta a good bit. And let's evolve this sucker, because I think at level 59 it should evolve. And if we give it like 2 more candies, yep, level 59. And we can now evolve it into Volcarona, which should be a huge upgrade for the team. I'm really hoping this thing comes through, because it is honestly one of my favorite Pokemon. So having this would be pretty awesome. But boom, there it is, baby. Volcarona has the same ability with Flame Body, but now it is a special attacker. And all those special attacking moves it got before, like Bug Buzz and Heat Wave, are now going to be huge assets to being absolutely goated and doing a bunch of damage. It also gets this move, Quiver Dance, which ups its special attack, special defense, and speed stat, making this thing way more bulky and allowing it to fire off super powerful bug and fire type moves, including the move Fiery Dance, which gives a 50% chance to drop the opponent's special attack stat, which makes them do even less damage to us. So very good all around the board. And there's another move I want to give it, but I might have to craft it, so we'll save that for now. With the rest of our EXP candies, let's just work on leveling out the rest of our team. So Delphox, obviously you're going to need a bunch. Here we go. Just try to get everything to about level like 57 maybe. Oh, whoops. Misclick. Okay, yeah, there we go. Give you a couple more because you're going to be our Mega. Alright, and I think everything kind of worked out there in the end. Let's see. Level 58, 57, 58, 60, 59, 58. Honestly, I think that's the closest our levels have been the entire playthrough. So that's very good. Now, though, let's get the heck out of here before a Warden spawns. That would be very bad. Go away. Alrighty, well, like I said in the Ancient City, there is one more move I want to give to Volcarona that'll actually help us with taking out water types, and that is Giga Drain. I don't think they sold it back at the store. Oh, wait, they might have actually. Hold up, if we go back to the department store, I think they might have sold Giga Drain. So we could definitely get that. Also, I'm going to check, because, yeah, I think our Blaziken just got Flare Blitz as well. Way better move on it. Yeah, 120 base power, way better. But yeah, sorry, I got distracted there. Yeah, let's go back to the department store. I think they might have sold Giga Drain there, which would be a great grass type move to have on the team. Hello there, buddy. Did you sell Giga Drain grass? $8,000 it sells Giga Drain for. Okay, perfect. Well, we do need some more money, but we could get that in theory. That is really good. We should also probably check out what moves our other Pokemon have, just in general. Psycho Cut, I don't think we want to give you that actually, because I like having Solar Blade on it, especially if it's running the Power Herb. And we're also going to have a lot of Psychic moves with our new guy, Delphox. And oh, it looks like it just learned Psychic as well. Way better, way higher base power. We're definitely going to want to run that on it. You know what? We could also try maybe crafting Flamethrower for our Delphox, because that's probably going to be stronger than Mystical Fire. Oh, it has Flamethrower already. Nice. I'm blind. Yeah, okay, dude, I actually think this is like a cook moveset. I'm not going to lie. I'm very happy with this moveset. Heatran, we should probably take an eye out for you. Nope, you look good. We could give it Heat Wave, but I don't like 90% accurate moves. Anything below 100 and it's practically 0, so I don't think we're going to do that. Obviously, we know what we're going to do with you. And then the last thing is Salazzle. Have you got anything new, buddy? No, you look like you're fine. But anyways, let's go ahead and get ourselves some more money, and we can actually go back to that Team Rocket base we were at earlier to grind ourselves even more coins. Alrighty, we're back. Alright, ooh, hold up, I just found a raw Mega Stone in here. If we somehow make a 4th Mega, we could definitely use that. Wish I found that earlier when I was in here. Trying to find a trainer that isn't that front guy where they have super high level Pokemon that we can battle. Hello there, bro. Okay, you're level 59, that's reasonable. So yeah, I'll try out this whole strategy then, so we'll use Detect immediately. I don't know where the heck our Pokemon are. Oh, there's also some free loot in here. Ooh, a Rocky Helmet, that's good. And then, yeah, so we've got the speed boost now. Now, we should do a bunch of damage if we were to go for a Flare Blitz now. Oh, they're still faster, huh? Interesting. Crobat might just be a really fast Pokemon, though. It's also probably EV trained as well, which means all of its stats are, like, boosted. But even then, after the second turn, we were able to take it out. I do think our Blaziken goes down to recoil. It does, but that was still good because that was a high-level Pokemon. Next, we're sending in Miss Magius. Okay. Go for a Dark Pulse. That should hopefully do some decent damage. Oh, never mind. They disappeared. All right. Down goes their second Pokemon. Down goes their third. Wow, we crit that. Nice. Down goes their fourth Pokemon. And last one they have is a Mimikyu. Does happen to move first. That's fine. So we can probably finish it off with Ceruledge then. This thing's pretty fast. Shadow Claw. All right, and down it goes. Okay, perfect. I know that battle was so interesting because you couldn't see anything that was going on. But there we go. We're up to 10,000 coins now, which is more than enough. So let's get the heck out of here and go buy our move because we got to head off to the rival battle soon, man. We got to lock in. All right, hello there, buddy. Let's go to grass and we will buy a Giga Drain. Thank you very much. Perfecto. And our Volcarona is dead currently, which is kind of bad. Let's go ahead and just heal everything up. And there we go. All healed up. We'll throw out Volcarona and give you Giga Drain. Perfecto. And now you have a really, really good moveset, which I am loving. Good job, buddy. This is good. I think all of our Pokemon actually have movesets that I'm pretty proud of. So let's head back to the base, go through their moves one final at a time to see if they learned anything new while at that Team Rocket hideout. And then we'll set up our items and head off to the battle. Alright, so let's do the moves first, make sure nothing learned anything. I think we should be good though. Yep, everything looks perfect. Only thing I will do, since we're not going to be playing Stall, I'm actually going to put Nasty Plot onto Salazzle. That way we can boost up its special attack stat even higher to make it do way more damage with all these moves. And then now we will just go ahead and do our items. So we're going to run Delphox with the Mega Stone, Ceruledge with its Power Herb, and then we picked up the Rocky Helmet, which causes a Pokemon that makes direct contact with the holder to take damage. What do we want to throw that onto? What's one of our tanky Pokemon? Honestly, Heatran would probably be good since it's pretty tanky. There you go. And now we just got our Blaziken, Volcarona, and Salazzle to give items to. Well, speaking of our Volcarona, we can go ahead and give it the Modest Mint. That way we can change its nature. So instead, its special attack is boosted and its normal attack is decreased since we're not taking advantage of it. It's lowering a stat that's not being used anyways, and it also increases a stat that's already being used a bunch, so that's strong. Oh, I know what we can do. Go ahead and we'll give you the Air Balloon again. I think that was pretty solid. And then, you know what? Here's what I'm thinking. I think we run Blaziken with the Fire Gem to make sure it really packs a punch. And then we're actually going to craft an item for Volcarona. We're going to craft it the Focus Sash because I have a bit of a plan for it. Yeah, we can get most of that stuff. That's not too bad. What I want to try and do is make sure that I get a Quiver Dance up with Volcarona. So if I can guaranteed survive one hit, that means I'll guaranteed get a Quiver Dance up, meaning I should move faster than my opponents as this move boosts my speed stat, so I should guaranteed get a powerful hit off. Anyways, though, we should actually make that thing quickly because we have to go to the rival battle very quick. So we got some copper here, leather. We're going to need a little bit more of that and some blaze powder. Oh, and wait, I just realized something as well. Fiery Dance, I read it wrong the first time. This doesn't lower the other Pokemon's attack stat. This raises mine, which is crazy. Because if I can get a Quiver Dance up plus a Fiery Dance special attack boost, baby, we're going to be living. Alright, and there we go. We got all the items we need. So we'll go ahead and craft this Jorn up just like that. Boom. Focus Sash prevents the holder from fainting in a single hit. So there you go, buddy. And there is all of our items done. I'm honestly feeling pretty confident about the team. Now that we have this Volcarona, I'm really hoping it'll be a big player for the team. Plus, we've got a new Mega with new and better moves. Got some better items, better everything. Honestly, I'm just excited to see what happens. So let's go ahead and head off to the day 40 rival battle. And when we get back, we're going to have to prepare for the day 50 battle as there's a special twist on that battle that we're going to have to make sure we are very ready for. But for now, let's head to day 40. All right, Bri. It's time. I get my victory royale. I'm not losing again. I can't take it. Not with my ego. So
okay.
let's get straight into it. Let's do it. Oh, not that. I'm not setting that up first. Why would I do that? That's stupid. Okay. Let's go with this then. Sure, why not? Start out with a bit of a weapon here. Okay, Lapras versus my fire type. Not exactly ideal, but you know what? Let's run it anyway. Let's see how much this can do. Time to test out its power. We're gonna go ahead and Mega Evolve this dude. We're about the same level. Let's see how much we can do with this. Okay, there we go. We're Mega Evolved.
Jeez,
Please, big flamethrower. We are faster. That's good. Come on, come on, come on. Wow. We're hoping that'd do a little more. Brian, how much does that do to me? Oh, Evil Water Gem. Oh, that could be bad. Honestly, we tanked that pretty decently. Like, considering that was your Water Gem to move, this thing's pretty tanky. Go for another flamethrower here. Down to 22%. One more should take you out. Brian, though, brings me down to 30 HP, but I live. An Ice Shard. I don't think that takes me out. Yeah, no, it doesn't because fire resists that.
Dang.
So we'll go for a flamethrower. Okay, that's good. Even though we did kind of have to trade our Mega, getting rid of your water type Lapras is very good. But what do you have out next, buddy? What's behind those eyes? Aerodactyl. Yeah, that's probably outspeeds me. But in case it misses... yeah, no, it doesn't. Crunch takes me out. Okay. What's going to be the best thing we can send in against you here? We need something that can... that can tank. That can... You know what? I don't know how fast this thing is. Let's test out our new strategy, though. Let's see if this actually works. Do this. We'll detect. Even though I'm not Mega'd, you're going to go for a wing attack. And I get my speed boost still. That's right, baby. And now let's go for hopefully super good close combat. Wing attack. Yeah, that hurts. Close combat, though, comes out.
You don't take me out.
It's got to take you out. At least do a lot. It takes you out. Okay, perfect.
What?
And even though our defenses are dropped now, we do get another speed boost, which is more than nice. Yeah, I had a feeling you'd do that. So we're going to do this and swap into Ceruledge so you can Mac Punch into nothing. It was a really good swap there. Then we'll go for a little bit of this. I know you do. That's why I keep it on the team.
I can't do anything.
You either swap or you take a ton of damage from me hitting you for free. Shadow Claw. Oh my god, that does a lot. All right, well, Flame Wheel. I mean, you can flash fire me and I get a little power boost, I'm pretty sure. And boom. Take you out. Okay, nice.
Oh, I hate that thing.
Infernape down is very good. This, on the other hand, with its knockoff, I don't want to deal with that at the moment. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm low-key throwing you to the wolves. I'm sorry, Salazzle. You're going to have to somehow live this, buddy. Oh, yeah, it does not live that. Okay, and it crit me. Of course you crit me. Okay.
Yes.
Let's try something a little crazy here. Blaziken comes out.
I actually don't think this is crazy for you at all, I feel like.
No, this is bad for me. This is bad. I'm going to detect.
Really?
Because all my speed boost went away. You're going to Sucker Punch. Oh, I see what you're going to do. But will you Sucker Punch again? Do I bait out the Sucker Punch? Or do I just go for the move? Come on. Detect failed, but did you go for a move? You went for Sucker Punch? So I get another attack boost. Or another speed boost. There we go.
I'm going to keep Sucker Punching until you
okay, well, I'm going to keep... You'll run out of PP sooner than I will. You've already used them. Detect again. There we go. Make sure we get another speed boost. This time we'll guarantee protection. You went for Night Slash. I get another speed boost. I'm going to go for Detect one more time. No, you're not. No, you're not. Oh my god. I tried to bait it out. That's actually really bad then. Okay, well, let's try to rely on this thing's speed. Hopefully it's faster. Actually, what could you do to me right now? You know what? Let's actually do this. This might seem crazy, but we're going to Quiver Dance. We are faster. We should keep that in mind for later. There we go. You're going to use Knockoff. That's chill, though. We have Flame Body. Now you're on fire. And we've also now upped our attack. And then I think we'll go for... we probably need to do as much damage as we can here. We'll go for Bug Buzz to make sure we take you out. Perfect. Okay. That's quite good. Lycanroc out next. What do we want to do here? We don't actually have a great matchup into this thing. Or do we? Giga Drain, give me all that health back. That is exactly what we want to see. We're back at like full HP now.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
And then Quagsire is your last Pokemon. Oh my god. Wait, Giga Drain, I can win this. Yes, baby. No. 4 times effective. Oh my god. Wait, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I didn't even have to reveal one of my weapons. That is awesome.
Dang it.
Oh my goodness, dude. Heatran didn't even make an appearance.
Freaking Heatran, bro.
You feel bad for him, don't you? All right, well, it's 1 to 3. 1 to 3. Yeah, that's it's not great.
Still got a considerable gap to make up.
Yeah, that's really not great. Okay, well, GG's, I guess. Dang it.
GG's.
I mean, I still got 2 more. I got my first win, but I got 2 more to go. As you know, there is a twist for the next battle, so I will see you in a bit. Yeah.
I will see ya.
All right, everyone. We are back from the battle, which means the next rival battle is the day 50 battle, which has a bit of a twist to it. Now, normally our battles are just single battles, but on day 50, it is a double battle, meaning 2 on 2. So we're going to want to pick Pokemon that work really well together and work well in the doubles format. And with that being said, I've already got one in mind. So in order to get it, we're going to have to first hunt down a jungle biome and start looking. And there we go. Luckily, I did see a jungle earlier on, so it wasn't too hard to come back here. And now the Pokemon we're looking for is, I think, considered to be one of the best, if not the best, double battling Pokemon. So getting this could be super huge for us. However, it is really rare, so we could be searching for a while. So in the meantime, I'll throw my EXP shares onto my Pokemon and just start leveling everything up while we wait. Oh! And there it is, baby. We found it. Litten. Right there, baby. That's because we're going to be trying to get an Incineroar, which is, yeah, one of the top rated competitive double battling Pokemon. So we're going to want to go and straight up Ultra Ball this thing. No risk with trying to hit it with a move because we need this baby. I think this could be the key to us winning this battle. So it's, ooh, okay. Didn't get a first ball, but that's fine. We've got a lot more Ultra Balls. And we've also got some of these Park Balls as well, which we should try out. It's 2.5x catch odds in all forest or plains biomes. I'm hoping a jungle counts as that, which is better than the Ultra Ball's 2x catch rate. So we'll go with it. Come on. 2. Oh, okay. Maybe this doesn't count. I don't know. We'll try a few more. 2, 3. Hey, there we go. We got it. Let's go, baby. We have got Litten. That is sick. Let's go ahead and get that out now. And I think we'll actually toss away. We're going to be bringing out a dark type. Honestly, I kind of want to get rid of Salazzle for now. I don't know. This is a tough decision, actually. We've got a lot of different Pokemon that can do a lot of different things. But I think in this spot, we either get rid of Heatran or Salazzle. And I think out of those two, Salazzle is probably the weaker one. So we'll get rid of it for now. We could definitely bring it out later. So here we'll go ahead, toss it away, and then grab out you. Welcome to the team, Litten. And there you go. Okay. And while we're out and about, we're also going to be looking for another Pokemon before then looking for a legendary Pokemon. That's right. We're going to try to find another legendary. But there is one more really easy Pokemon to catch that spawns in forests. That is, again, super good for double battling and should help us out a bunch. Okay. It spawns in forests, so we're in the right spot now. And I'm sure I've probably walked by this Pokemon a couple times. It's actually pretty common considering how good it is. So we'll just have to walk around here till we find it. It's not Pidgeotto, not you, buddy. It is another bird, though. Not Swellow. Come on, where's this thing at? There should be one, like, somewhere around here. Oh, and there it is. I see it. Fletchling. Fletchling evolves into Talonflame, which is a really good Tailwind setter. So yeah, we'll go ahead and catch you, level 17. I don't want to risk messing it up. We'll just go with the Ultra Ball. 2, 3. Hey, and there we go. We got it first ball. Perfect. And yeah, we'll swap something out on the team for this as well. I'm kind of debating, what do we want to swap? It depends on what we want to use as our Mega Pokemon. I think, and this might sound crazy, if we're going to have speed on the team with our Talonflame, we don't really need speed boost that much, so we won't need Mega Blaziken. So I think we'll actually go ahead and put Blaziken away for this battle, which might seem a little crazy, but I think this is the right move. Don't get me wrong, these two Pokemon will definitely come out again later. They're very, very good. But I think for now, Fletchling's actually going to be the better play here. Plus, I'm pretty sure it gets the same flying moves and fire moves that our Blaziken would have had anyways. And oh, look at that. It's actually already to evolve as well. We can go ahead and evolve it into a fire flying type. Now we can technically use it on the team because before it was just normal flying. And bada bing, bada boom. There is Fletchinger. Got the ability Flame Body. That's good with me. And then move wise, it's got Flame Charge Pack. It's not really that good right now, but that's fine. It'll get better as we go. But now though, now that we've got the two new Pokemon, we should probably train them at some point. But first, I want to focus on trying to get a legendary. So we're going to go ahead and open up the Arc Phone, and we're going to try to track the... Where is it? Okay, well, turns out I don't think we can actually track it. Yeah, we can't track it. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to have to wander around and try to find the structure, because we're going to be looking for... You know what? I'll just tell you when we get there. I'll tell you when we find it. Oh, and would you look at that? Our Litten's already ready to evolve. We've barely made any progress walking around. We can already evolve you into Torracat, so we'll do that quickly. And there we are. Perfect. Looking good. And now I'll just keep wandering around until we find the structure. And there it is, baby. The Bell Tower. And now that we found that, if you watch the anime, you may know what I'm thinking of. The Pokemon we're going to be trying to get is actually over here at the Burn Tower, Entei. Entei is actually really, really strong if we give it the right moveset. And I'm thinking it could be one of our heavy hitters for this double battle. So let's go ahead and we'll make our way inside. All right. And I believe if we just drop down here. Oh, there's some ladders over there. Perfect. If we come down here, you can see not only is there some free chests with some loot. Nice. Take a free diamond from that. But there's also 3 different pedestals for the 3 different legendary dogs. And I believe this one right here is the Entei one. Yeah, I mean, that kind of looks like Entei on the front there, and also the fire and lava around it is kind of giving it away. And now what we got to do is put something into that pedestal in order to summon it in. And that item is an Entei treat box. This thing right here. In order to make it, we need 2 Oka berries and a bunch of other ones. Luckily, these shouldn't be too hard to get. That's not the difficult thing. The harder thing is getting this Poke Treat box, as you have to trade this with a custom villager that you can only find at a certain structure. So before we go there, we should loot up with a bunch of emeralds and also relic coins, which is one of the currencies for the villagers in Cobblemon. And then we'll head over to that spot. But while we're here, we might as well just grab all the free emeralds and stuff in here, because there's probably a bunch. If not in these places, yeah, it doesn't look like there's much inside the actual houses. But I'm sure there's some inside the bell tower. We can loot that structure all up. So yeah, here's the bell tower. This is what's in here. And at the top of this structure is the way to spawn in Ho-Oh. Not sure if we're going to do that because fire flying, there's a lot of other good options and Ho-Oh takes a while to grind for. But while we're going through here, let's just make sure to grab any sort of emeralds or relic coins we see. And we can also pick up these EXP candies and feed them to our Pokemon to help level up some of our lower leveled ones. There we go, level 21. Nice. Alright, and final chest. Okay, perfect. Final little bit of relic coins there. Sweet. Alright, well now let's get the heck out of here. Alright, and oh yeah, we also got a bunch of EXP candies as well, so we can split those up between our Pokemon. Here we'll give you 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And we will give Torracat 3 of these and these other 12 extra small candies. Perfect. Both of them are now up to level 28 and 27, which is good. Shouldn't be long before both of them can evolve, which is nice. But anyways, now that we have all the materials, we got to start hunting down the outpost stand, I think is what it's called. Don't think it's able to be tracked through the Arc phone. Yeah, no, I don't see it. So we're going to have to look around in deserts and badlands in order to find this thing, as that's where it spawns in. Luckily, though, I do remember where that desert was from earlier, so we're right in one already. And if we walk around the edge of this long enough, we should be able to find one. Oh, and there we go. This is it, baby. This is where we should hopefully be able to trade for our treat box and then get to work on getting Entei. So let's hop in here. Hello there. What's up, villager? And okay, yeah, currently it doesn't sell the treat box. We got to level it up a little bit first, so we'll buy some coins. And now it should level up. And hopefully at this next level, we get access to, yep, the Poke Treat box. We can go ahead and buy that. We have more than enough for it. Throw the rest of the stuff away in our backpack for now. Alright, sweet. And now we just got to turn this Poke Treat box into an Entei Treat box, which just requires a bunch of berries. So I'll go grind those really quick. So I walked around and collected all the berries I needed until eventually I went back to the base and crafted up the Poke Treat. Alright, and there's our last 2 Oka berries. So with those, we can put all this stuff together now. Just like that. And boom, we get the Entei Treat. Perfect. Then I'll also take this chance to just empty out a bunch of junk in my inventory. We don't need to have all that. Alright, yeah, I'll just clear out some of the gems and stuff like that for now. Okay, perfect. Sweet. Okay, and now with this, we can head back over to the tower and summon an Entei. Let's make sure we have enough balls just in case. This is a legendary, and we did get lucky with Heatran and got it relatively quick because we had the heavy balls. But this time, we can't rely on that. So, let's make sure we have more than enough Ultra Balls. Alright, there we go. So with that, we should be able to craft up about 12 more Ultra Balls, putting us at just about 30, which honestly should be more than enough. So there we go, 29, yep. Plus we have our heavy balls and some of our other ones, so that should be good. And now let's head to the tower. Okay, so let's come down here. And I think it was right down there, yep. That looks like where... Oh, that's not it, actually. That's the Suicune one. I think over here, yep, here's where the Entei one is. So let's go ahead and place in the tree and summon this dude in. There it is, baby. Look at that. Entei, baby. What level are you? Level 40. Okay, that's actually lower level than I was expecting. Let's go ahead and try and weaken it a bit with Fletchinder, because I don't want to use any of our other Pokemon on it, to be honest. Just because we don't want to risk taking it out. Wow, that doesn't do much damage at all, but honestly, that's kind of a good thing. If we do too much damage to it, that wouldn't be good. It's just going to get up a bunch of stat boosts right now, which is fine, I guess. As long as we're getting some damage off on it, that's fine. There we go. Yeah, we do about 6% to it every hit, but the second it uses a move on us, I'm pretty sure we will be extinguished. Alright, it's kind of just spamming Scary Face on me, which is fine, because it's not actually hitting me with anything. Got it down 7% there. There we go. Okay, hold up. Used Roar on me, and dragged out Cerulege. Okay, I don't want to hit it with Cerulege. I'm worried I'll take it out with it, but it's down at 64%. I think we can go for an Ultra Ball here. If we check enough of these, hopefully that'll be good. Come on, 3. Oh, okay, we got to 2 shakes, though. That's pretty good. And as long as it only keeps trying to, like, drop my stats and not actually attack me, we shouldn't have any Pokemon or anything that go poorly. Like, we won't run out. It's gonna use Roar again. Maybe if it sends out... No, it sends out Heatran. Okay, I lied. I was gonna say, if it sent out another low-leveled Pokemon, we could try lowering it a little bit more. Come on. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's only shaking a couple times. We might have to get really lucky to catch this. We'll also try out a Heavy Ball. Who knows? Maybe this is a chunky boy. Oh, he didn't like being called that. Never mind. Come on, please. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Hey, let's go, baby. Entei. That is sick, dude. We got a legendary, our second one. That's awesome. All right. Well, in that case, we are gonna have to sub something off of our team. Ooh, that's gonna be a tough choice. I don't really know what to get rid of. I see a lot of value in literally everything we have, but, and I know this might sound crazy, I actually think what we swap out here is Heatran. I know it's like, oh, it's a legendary, it's got a mega and everything, but we can just do, we can run Mega Delphox. And the thing is with Heatran is that the moveset it has is going to be very similar to the moveset we run on Entei. So I think there's no point in having two Pokemon that essentially do the same thing. So we'll go ahead and swap them to, who knows, this could be a terrible move, but I guess we won't find out till the battle. But there we go, baby, we got it. Our new legendary, and it looks like we can ride on it as well. Look at that. It's actually very, very slow. Entei, can we speed up a little bit, please? Do you not go any faster than this? Okay. Well, yeah, let's take a look at its moves and its ability and stuff. So it's got the ability Pressure, puts other Pokemon under pressure, causing them to expend more PP to use their moves. That's decent. And then for itself, it's got Sacred Fire. We like that. Extreme Speed. We also like that. And then some other moves as well that honestly don't really matter because we're going to be making it stronger moves like Iron Head and Earthquake and Stomping Tantrum and Stone Edge. Basically, really good stuff. And speaking of all that, I think what we could actually do is if we could get our Fletchinder all leveled up to a Talonflame and have it learn the ability Tailwind, which is what we're trying to get this thing for. Since it's flying, we could run Earthquake on Entei, and that way we could hit both of our opposing our enemy's Pokemon without hitting our own Pokemon, which would be really strong. Thing is though, not only do we have to level up a lot first, but we also have to craft some moves because I know for a fact that Entei does not naturally learn Earthquake or Iron Head, which are two moves I want to give it. So we're going to have to craft those up with their own special recipe, but for now, let's instead just focus on leveling everything up and getting everything fully evolved. Alright, we actually got levels a lot faster than I thought. I think we're already able to evolve a couple of our Pokemon. I'm pretty sure we're able to evolve both Fletchinder and Torracat. So let's see. Yep, Fletchinder can now evolve into Talonflame. So we'll run up that. There we go. What we like to see. And then on Talonflame, it's now got it's actually not got its signature move yet, the one I'm looking for, or not signature, sorry, but it's not got Tailwind yet. It has got though Acrobatics and Flare Blitz, which are both really good. We'll take that for sure. And then now time for our Torracat to become an Incineroar. So here we go. We'll go boom and boom. There it is, baby. Let's go. And now it should have learned Darkest Lariat. Yep, I believe that is a signature move. For reals this time. And then honestly, not really anything else I want out of this moveset. The only thing I'm definitely going to keep is Darkest Lariat, but there's 3 more moves that we need to give this thing that we might have to craft. I'm not sure if they learn it naturally. Oh, hold up, I just heard a shiny spawn in. What the heck? Wait, is that a shiny Timber? Oh my god, we just found a shiny Timber. That's fire. Yeah, we might have to craft some moves as well. Hey buddy, you're not a fire type. Bye bye. Yeah, we'll have to craft some moves for it, but that's fine. We'll just add that to the long list of other moves we have to craft to make this team OP. Let's keep leveling, though, because I want to try to get them all to around the same level. Alright, now we've made it back to the base while we trained, and we actually got our Pokemon leveled up quite a bit while running back. They're all pretty much on level, which is perfect. They're all around level 60, which is awesome. And now we can see what moves they have before we decide if we need to craft some. So yeah, it looks like, there we go. Our Talonflame did learn Tailwind. It also got Steel Wing, which we'll throw onto it. That's not bad. Tailwind, as I said, yep, just speeds up your Pokemon for 4 turns, which is really good. It makes it so you pretty much always move first. Let's see, anything else of interest on our other Pokemon? Flare Blitz is a good move, but on this thing, Bitter Blade is way better. Delphox, you got anything? Nope, you're good. Entei, Extra Sensory and Crunch. Crunch might not be a bad shout to put on it. Actually, no, we already have Night Slash on Ceruledge and Darkest Lariat on Incineroar. I think we should be fine. Volcarona looks good. I would throw Hurricane onto it, but that 70% accuracy is not great. Plus, having Giga Drain is quite good when we're running an only fire team. Gives us a counter to Water. And then, let's see, you got Flare Blitz. That's good. So that means we got to craft up 2 moves for Entei and then 2 moves for Incineroar before I'm going to be happy with their movesets. So let's get to work on the first move, and that's going to be one of the easier ones, which is Fake Out. Giving this to Incineroar guarantees a flinch on the other Pokemon whenever it's used, which is really good if we want to shut down one of our opponent's Pokemon. So as you can see, we need a piece of leather, a flint and steel, a normal gem, which is all stuff we got, and then a gold disc. This is a newer item, because what we got to do is we actually got to go into our thing, grab out some copper, and make a copper disc, and then using a special upgrade template, we have to upgrade this from copper to iron, and then iron to gold, using this smithing template right here, which requires a cobbled deep slate, a blaze powder, and then a bunch of gold. Now, luckily, gold is not our issue here, nor is cobbled deep slate, so we'll just run to the nether and grab some blaze powder really quick for the last ingredient. Alright, and there we go. There's our blaze powder. With that, we can go back through the overworld. And now if we come over to here and get out our deep slate, we can go boom, bang, bop, and make that. And then we just take this gold, turn these gold blocks into normal gold, and we can just dupe it like this. So if we go like that and that, we're gonna need quite a few of these, so I'm chill to make a bunch of them, honestly. Like, yeah, we'll just make like, you know what? Sure, we'll make 18 of them. Why not? And then with the rest of this stuff, what we got to do is we got to go in here and we got to make boom, boom. We make a smithing table. We'll toss that down right here. And then now we can upgrade the disc to gold. I actually need a piece of gold as well, which I have right there. So yeah, we go template, piece of iron, iron, gold. And then I think the last thing we need is a fresh flint and steel, and then we can craft that fake out. So we'll grab some gravel from down here and do the normal thing with cycling it. Oh, there we go. We got flint first try. We don't even have to cycle it. Okay, well, there's that. And lastly, there's our leather. So we can just toss all this into there. And we get... How do I organize it like that? There we go. Boom. Fake out. Okay, sweet. First move for Incineroar. Done. We'll go ahead and throw that on there. Perfect. And then the last move we need to make it is also really easy. We made one of them earlier. And that is Protect. There you go, buddy. And now your moves are all good. That's one of our Pokemon done. So it can fake out the other Pokemon, Protect if we want to use Earthquake next to it, or it could just use a good damaging move out of these two. So that's pretty much all of our moves. We just got to do Entei now, so we need Iron Head and Earthquake. Let's start with Earthquake. I'm guessing it's going to need like a Ground Gem and stuff. Diamond Disc, Ground Gem, Crying Obby, all stuff we got. I think we got a Ground Gem, yep, right there. And then the Diamond Disc, we'll just upgrade another one of these puppies. So first into Iron, into Gold, then into Diamond, and there's our Earthquake. Here you go. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. I made the wrong move. Hold up. We need a different one. My bad. We need Stomping Tantrum instead. We should be able to make that, though, still. Heavy Duty Boots. Yeah, we got that. All right, there we go. Stomping Tantrum. There we go. Okay, that works on you. Perfect. Got a good Ground-type move on it. And then what was the last move I wanted? Iron Head, right? That one, I think, is a little more annoying to craft, but it's untearable still. Iron Head requires... Oh, that's not bad at all. We just need an Iron Helmet, a Steel Gem, and a Gold Disc. So, Steel Gem, Iron Helmet, and then... Oh, I put the helmet on. Whoops. And then we need a piece of gold. Boom, Gold Disc. Okay. Dubs, I think now we should be pretty much good to go. Unless there's something else maybe we want to give that Earthquake move we made to. I don't think Incin can learn Earthquake, can it? I mean, hey, we'll give it a shot. Why not? It's just sitting here. Oh, it can learn Earthquake. Wait, what? You can learn Earthquake? Okay, you know what? Screw it. Let's do this then. Instead, we'll throw Earthquake onto Incin and make this thing more of an attacker. And then we'll have Fake Out on it as well, which is good. Nice. Okay, and then what do we want to start off with as our first Pokemon? Honestly, I think we could do... I think Volcarona and Talonflame isn't a bad shout. I think that could be pretty strong. So now all we got to do is just do all their items before we head off. Talonflame we're actually going to give no item to because Acrobatics is a move that does double damage if the user isn't holding an item. So 110 base power flying move is really good. Then we'll do Delphox since that one's pretty easy. We're going to give it the Delphoxite. Ceruledge, you already know we're giving it the Power Herb. Incin, Rocky Helmet maybe? It's decently bulky. That's not a bad shout. We either give it that or the Air Balloon. And let's see, which one's bulkier between Entei and it? I think Entei is actually bulkier, so we'll give it the Rocky Helmet, I think, instead. Oh, you're on the floor, buddy. Hello there. Oh, yeah, we'll give Entei the Rocky Helmet. We'll give Incin the Air Balloon to keep it safe from ground moves. And then lastly, we'll give Volcarona the Focus Sash, so it can't just be taken out immediately. And I think with that, our team is good to go. I think it's actually looking really strong, and I'm hoping it'll be enough to crush this rival battle. So let's go ahead and head off to the day 50 battle. And when we get back, I've actually got another idea for another mega Pokemon we can use that I think will be really strong and will be the perfect counter to if our rival tries to bring some water to this fight. So let's do it. Alrighty. The big day 50. I need to win here.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
To keep me in this. So let's just get straight to it. Honestly, nothing else to say.
Oh, yeah.
Anything goes double battle. Let's run it. I'm hoping the play I made here is the right one, but I guess we will find out in time. I might have not made the right play here. Ooh. Okay. I think we're going to do this. And... Oh, we're going to do this. I don't know if this is the right play on that. Okay. Wait. Oh, you have a Mega Aerodactyl?
Yeah,
oh, no, I definitely made the wrong play. I definitely made the wrong play. No, I should have just stuck with the original plan. I don't even know if there was just no plan going into this matchup. Mach Punch goes into Volcarona. Rock Slide goes into... Oh, it goes into both, and it takes out both. Are we serious?
Yes, it does.
Oh, that's a really bad thing. Oh, shoot. We're in a bad spot here. Okay. We got to do some big damage here. And a interesting amount of time. I honestly think we send out these two. This is my best plan. We're gonna do this and this.
Interesting.
I've got an idea here. Okay, so what we want to do is run... Oh, it's gonna be the most damage. Probably this into that, and this into there, I think is our best option. So we're gonna fake out into the Infernape, causing it to flinch. Oh my god, Rock Slide goes next? What? Oh, I faked out the wrong Pokemon! I meant to fake out Aerodactyl. I missed the... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I faked out the wrong Pokemon. I meant to... Oh no, I was not supposed to take any damage that turn. Oh, shoot. Okay. We do, however, know this thing's fast. I think we go that... Yeah. Shoot. I actually don't know what to do here. I think we just have to do this into here. We need to clear this Aerodactyl. And oh my god, Incineroar goes down. You crit the Mach Punch. Oh my god, Rock Slide, I need to miss. Oh my god, I'm getting Mollywopped.
Oh yeah.
my god. Wait.
Oh yeah.
Hold up. This cannot be happening. I need a generational clutch here from these two. Okay, we'll do this and that.
I don't know if you're gonna have that.
Let's go for this. Okay, we're bringing out our Mega now. I need to take these two out and go on an absolute roll here in order to bring things back. Okay, Rock Slide comes out. Dude, that thing's gotta go. I need to take that thing out immediately. Psychic goes into Infernape, which should take it out. Nice. Okay.
Dang it.
And that should hopefully be the end of Aerodactyl there with Iron Head. All right.
Oh man.
Okay, I took those two out, but
sweep. Dang.
I gotta come this back. It ain't over yet, you know. Okay, Lycanroc and Absol. Oh my god. W-type matchup. Okay, you're probably gonna have Rock Slide and Knock Off this turn. How does that work? Plus, like, do the most damage. Probably this will do the most damage. I'm gonna just have to run this and pray for the best. Flamethrower goes out first into Absol unless I get a crit. Oh, it takes it out.
Oh my god.
Okay, I didn't think that takes it out. Wait, hold up. Iron Head into Lycanroc. Come on. Yes, that takes it out. We got a crit. Oh my god. Wait. There's potential. It's a 2v2.
All right.
There's potential for a clutch.
Fun's over. Fun's over.
Quagsire and Lapras. Oh, you'll save the water types for the ending. I might be screwed. What's gonna do the most damage? I'm gonna run... what's the bigger threat? I think your Lapras is more... but your Quagsire could have an Earthquake. I want to get rid of your Earthquake if you have that. Shoot, what do I do? Is my second move? Okay, what's gonna leave the best Okay. Honestly, I think we just have to do that. Psychic goes into Quagsire, taking it down to 29%. Gets a special defense drop. Stomping Tantrum goes into Quagsire. Okay, we've made it a 1v1 unless you have Surf. Unless you have... Brian, into what? Okay, it's gonna take out whichever you hit. You took out Delphox, which leaves my Entei left alive. I need Entei to do a miracle here. I need a miracle from Entei. Most damage we can do is this. I'm locking it in. Sacred Fire, come on. It doesn't do enough. It doesn't do enough. Brian's gonna hurt, and I'm gonna go down, I think.
Yep. Come on.
Dang it. Oh my god, that was so close. I almost brought it back.
Oh my god. That was a crazy one. That one was lucky nuts.
Dude, it was nuts. But it's 1-4. Oh my god, I'm so far behind. I need to win, like... I don't know what I need to do. I thought my team was strong. I thought I had all played out. I think I just messed up too much at the beginning and lost too much ground. I should have picked stronger leads. Also, not faking out the Aerodactyl was really bad on that one turn with Incin and Ceruledge. Alright, well, I've learned some stuff here. Entei's obviously goated, but I think I need to get some more powerhouses on the team. So, yeah, I'm going to go get to work on that. And I'll see you at day 60, okay?
Alrighty.
Alright, see you in a bit. Yo, what up? We back. Go ahead and heal up our Pokemon, which they're already full. Perfect. And now, we're back to single battles for this next rival battle. And like I said before we left, we are going to be trying to get a new Mega. And we got some Pokeballs. I don't see any reason to waste any time. Let's go ahead and track down a desert where the Pokemon that I want will spawn in. Alrighty, and this Pokemon isn't like insanely rare or anything, but it will be a very good counter to any kind of like water type that goes up against us. So let's see here. Another thing we can do is actually throw away our Talonflame. It's a really good Pokemon, but in single battles, it's not as good. So I think we'll bring back out Blaziken. Could have also brought back out Heatran instead. But I think Blaziken's going to be really strong in these single battles with that speed boost ability. Oh, we could probably swap, I don't know. I kind of don't hate Incineroar. We could actually keep that on the team. You know what? Maybe we just don't have Heatran, which is kind of crazy, but it might be the right play. But anyways, enough yap about that. We'll figure out the full team later. Plus, we're going to catch something new here, so that might also be an issue. And I also have a mythical Pokemon in mind that's also going to be really good against water types that I wouldn't mind catching as well. But again, it is a mythical Pokemon, so we might not be able to get it at all. Oh, well, there we go. There's the Pokemon I'm looking for. Capsakid, baby, because we're going to be trying to get a Mega Scovillain, which is a fire and grass type. I think the only fire and grass type in the game besides maybe a legendary, like the legendary Ogerpon. So I think this will be super useful for us. And also, I just realized we first balled it. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and get that out. And we'll swap out. Honestly, I think our Delphox has done enough. I don't think we're going to be using it as a Mega. So I think we can go ahead and toss it away for now. And we'll get out Capsicid. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, we'll toss EXP shares onto our whole team as we're obviously going to need to level quite a bit. And now before I start working on trying to get the mythical Pokemon I was talking about, or even trying to train up our Pokemon, I think instead what we should focus on is making the Mega Stone right now, since we already have the raw Mega Stone in our inventory. So what we're trying to make is the Scovillainite, which requires a Grass Gem, 2 Blaze Powder, and a Diamond. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a Grass Gem on us, but we do have a Diamond in the Mega Stone. And I actually know a spot that we can get the Grass Gem and the Blaze Powder at the same time. And that's back here at the department store, because right here, it's been staring me in the eyes. There's just a Grass Gem sitting in one of the cases for free. So we'll take that. And then for the Blaze Powder to save us some time in the Nether, I believe we can go to Mob Drops. And yeah, we can just buy a Blaze Rod for 2.5k, which we can turn into 2 Blaze Powder. Sweet. So there we go. That's literally everything we need for the Scovillainite. It was very lucky considering we already had the Mega Stone right here. Now let's go ahead and we can, for one, heal everything up. Oh, it's already healed. Perfect. What I'm looking for is actually a crafting table so we can make this thing. You know what? Apricorn Tree, you're mine now. There we go. Crafting table and gem at the top, Blaze Powder on the side, Mega Stone, and Diamond. Okay, perfect. Scovillainite. That was like a world record speed for getting a Mega Stone. Nice. Alright, well, the only unfortunate thing is that we can't actually Mega Evolve it yet. We obviously need to wait for this thing to evolve. But that's the thing. We can actually evolve it right now. Remember earlier when we picked up a Fire Gem? Or sorry, a Firestone? We can use that on Capsicid in order to evolve it. Only issue, I think I left the Firestone back at my base as it is not in my backpack right now. So we'll head back there. Okay, is it in here? I know I have one. There it is. Yep, Firestone. Perfect. Alright, so Capsicid, let's go ahead and right-click you. And now you can evolve into Scovillain. Sweet. Yeah, we are cooking. It's been like no time at all. And we've already got a new fully evolved Pokemon and its Mega Stone. And boom, there it is, baby. Flippin' Villain. That looks so cool. And as you can see, it's got that, grass and fire typing. Its ability is Chlorophyll, which boosts the Pokemon's speed stat in harsh sunlight. Not too useful to be honest, but look at that. It's got Flamethrower, and it's going to get some more grass moves as well as we go, which is exactly what we like to see. Plus the ability, or plus the move Spicy Extract. What's this? I think this is a signature. The user emits an incredibly spicy extract, sharply boosting the target's attack stat and harshly lowering the target's defense stat. Okay, I mean, that's not great. We don't want to boost our target's attack stat. That's actually really dumb. So I guess we'll just throw in Bite for now. It is level 19, so it's not really going to be much. But what we can do is go ahead and give it its Mega Stone, though. And we'll Mega Evolve it now and see what that looks like. I actually haven't seen this one in Cobblemon before, because it is one of the newer ones. And look at that. That actually looks really cool. It stays about the same size, but it looks like it puts on like a tuxedo or something like that. And now it's got the ability Contrary. That's much better. Reverses any stat changes affecting the Pokemon, so that attempts to boost its stats instead lower them, and attempts to lower its stats boost them. So for example, if someone used like Leer on me, which is a move that's meant to lower your defense stat, instead our defense stat would be raised, which is really useful. But anyways, that's cool. We'll take away its Mega Stone for now as it doesn't need that. And considering how low leveled it is, I think we should start training it up a bit right now. I'm not saying we got to get it to level 100 or anything like that, but if we can just get it up to maybe level 30, that'd be a great start. Alright, there we go. Our Capsicid, or sorry, our Scovillain isn't like level 100 or anything, but we did get it up to level 42, which is pretty good. And it's probably learned some good stuff. Okay, yeah, it's learned some decent moves, but they're all in its physical attacking side, which isn't as high as I'd like it to be. It's not bad though. I mean, it's definitely not got a bad moveset on it. I would like some better grass moves, but I think we're gonna have to make some TMs for this thing later on, because I don't know if it actually gets a really good moveset just naturally. Some Pokemon are just like that, where you have to teach them a lot of their moves with TMs. But anyways, though, that's some really good progress on that. Now, however, I actually want to try and work on getting ourselves a mythical Pokemon. And the mythical Pokemon I'm looking for happens to spawn in Badlands, typically on mountains. But again, it's mythical. So what we're going to do is we're going to first make some new Poke Snacks. Now, getting the ingredients for the base snack shouldn't be difficult, but I want to work in these notch apples to them. That way we can make two very, very good ones. Plus, if we get some more of those Oka berries or whatever they're called, we can increase the odds of us finding a fire type to make sure we don't get like the wrong mythical. That would be really sad. Imagine we get like a Deoxys or a Mew and then we just have to take it out because we can't use it because it's not a fire type. Oh, okay, and there we go. We can actually put the Poke Snacks up there. That's like a higher Badlands area. So that's perfect for where we're actually going to put them. But we still need our Oka Berries for the fire thing. That's why I'm running around this desert because I think we found them here last time. I just don't remember the exact location of the plant. Oh, wait, there it is. All right, and it is bearing thine fruit. There we go. 8 of them. That should be more than enough. And now we'll just grab up the materials to make the snack, which we should have enough laying around from before. Oh, we just found another shiny. Hold up. Oh, a shiny Patrat. Hey, buddy. That's a cool find. Level 7. Unfortunately, though, bud, not quite a fire type. Cool shiny, not fire. Bye-bye. Anyways, where was I? We've got a lot of the stuff here, so yeah, we'll just take a second to farm up the rest of the ingredients. We have all the base stuff to make it. We just need to farm more of certain things, so we'll do that quickly. All right, and this should be the last thing right here. We just needed one more VV choke. Okay, so now we can go ahead and toss this here. Those in the middle, do you know what I'm doing? You know the drill, and milk at the top, perfect. And let's not cook those up just yet. We'll put in 2 notch apples to give this a plus 10 to the rarity bucket and a 10 times shiny chance. And then we'll put in Oka berries, sorry, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Orca berries, I don't know. To give us a 20 times chance for a fire type. And I think these Poke Snacks should be our best odds for finding the mythical Pokemon I'm looking for. And I'll tell you now, the mythical I'm looking for is Volcanion, which is a fire and water type, which I think will be really useful considering that we're stuck to fire types. So there we go. There's our snacks. And we already know where we're taking these. So let's head back to that Badlands area I found before. All right, yeah. So somewhere up here, we need to try to find a nice flat location. Oh, here we go. This is perfect, like up here somewhere. You know what? Let's slap down these cakes right here and right there. Perfect. Okay. And now we have probably got a bit of time while these, you know, kind of spawn in Pokemon and they don't spawn in instantly. So in the meantime, let's just level up our Scovillain. Oh, and wait, hold up. It looks like we got our first spawn from the Poke Snack. We got a Houndour. We're not going to use that or anything, but it is good that we got a fire type. That does make me happy. It's not exactly a rare fire type, but a fire type nonetheless, so we will take it. Oh, it's got flash fire. I can't take it out with that. Whoops. There we go. I should take it out. But yeah, that is good that we're getting a fire type from it. That's really good. Now we just gotta wait around until hopefully we get something rare. Ooh, we just found a Smeargle from that. That's cool. Can't use it, but that's still cool. We also found an Eevee, it looks like, but I'm not gonna catch it, even though we could get a Flareon from it. Just because Eevee is not that strong. Flareon's not that strong of a Pokemon, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. And yo, what the heck is this? I found 2 things. There's a Paradox Pokemon there, and there's a what is this? A Pebble Relic. Awakens Regirock at its temple. That's kind of cool. Regirock is a rock type though, so we can't use that. And so is this guy, unfortunately. This is a what? It's a fighting and ground type. Dang it, dude. That would have been really cool to get a Paradox. I mean, there are still Paradox Pokemon that are fire typed. That did one-shot me, whoops. There are still Paradox Pokemon that are fighting type, but yeah. This guy is unfortunately not one of them, so I guess we'll just take its health and all its stats and XP. Thank you. But yeah, who knows? Maybe we could find a Paradox later on. That'd be really cool to get a fire Paradox Pokemon. Some of them are really strong as well. Oh, we just found a Vikavolt. That's cool. Dude, these Pokéstacks have been going pretty slowly, I'm not gonna lie. But we have been getting a bunch of levels due to it, though. We're up to level 58 on our Scovillain now, so we've made a lot of progress there. That's, like, really good. Look at that. Even our Volcarona has made it to level 70 now. I do think it is one of those Pokemon that requires less XP to level up. Like, yeah, this thing only takes 18,000 per level, which actually is more than the rest of our Pokemon. I don't know how it's leveled up so quickly, but still, it does look like these levels are helping out a lot. And even our Blaziken just learned Brave Bird, which is good. That's a way better move for it. Okay, yeah. That thing's gonna be really strong. And dude, we keep finding these like cool Pokemon that I just don't see very often. Surprised it's not more fire types, but a Heliolisk, that's kind of cool. Hopefully we can get our Volcarona soon, or Volcanion soon, please. That would be amazing. Would very much like to see that. Oh, hold up. Yo, wait. That is not a legendary, but it is a starter. Fuecoco. That could actually be really good to add to the team maybe later on. If we ever want to swap out Ceruledge, that could be a banger one to add in. Yeah, we'll actually go ahead and try to catch that. That would be really good. Yo, first ball as well? Yeah, Fuecoco is actually a really good starter. And if we could get it to fully evolve, I'd be more than happy with that. Also, it looks like one of our Pokesnacks has been fully eaten now. I haven't seen any mythicals around. I feel like I would have seen them because they're relatively big. But I will take a starter for stats for like so far. That's really good. Yeah, W. Here, I'll leave that down here so I remember to use it later. Oh, we got it, baby. Let's go. Right as our Pokesnack was about to run out as well. We only have like five spaces left or something. There we go, dude. Volcanion. That's what I'm talking about. Nice. Okay, well, let's go ahead and weaken this thing up a little bit before we try to catch it. And dude, this thing is sick. It's huge. It's got some good moves on it. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling happy. All right, we're going to try to get it down to... Oh, it's using takedown. Oh, wait, that's not good. When it uses takedown, it takes recoil damage, which we don't want it taking itself out. Okay, let's just go for the ball then here. We don't want to try and risk losing this thing. It's taken way too long to find in the first place. Okay, yeah, shoot. It keeps hitting itself with recoil. Is not ideal. We'll try a heavy ball here. Maybe this will work better because it looks like a pretty big Pokemon. 2 shakes. That's not bad, but it's not a caught. Ooh, and yeah. Okay, it takes me out and does a lot of damage to itself. Okay, you know what? Let's send out Ceruledge because this thing is part ghost, right? So I don't think takedown will affect it. That way we don't have to worry about it taking itself out. Come on. Now we just got to actually catch it. 3. Come on. Oh, and there we go. Wait. 3rd ball. We take that, baby. Let's go. Holy cow. Okay. Well, there it is, baby. Our mythical Pokemon, Volcanion. Nice. We do have to figure out something to swap off the team here, and I have no clue what. But that is awesome. You know what? Dude, we gotta just swap something. Okay, I've got an idea of what to swap, and it's gonna hurt to do, but I think it's gonna be Ceruledge. I think it's a really good Pokemon. But I do think we swap it for now, just because we've had it for so long. We don't want our rival knowing how to counter it every time, because they'll just build up strategies to it. But there we go. Volcanion. That is awesome. Look at this tanky old dude. And let's see. It's got the ability Water Absorb. If hit by a Water-type move, the Pokemon has its HP restored instead of taking damage. Very, very good. And moves-wise, this is why we caught it. Steam Eruption. The user immerses the target in superheated steam. This may also leave the target with a burn. 110 base power water move. Very strong. It's not got a lot of its other fire moves yet, it looks like. It's also got like Weather Ball, I guess. That's decent. But I'll wait for it to learn some of its better moves later on. I'm pretty sure this thing can also learn like Earthquake. Maybe we have this on the team instead of like Instant. I don't know. Maybe that's a strategy at some point. But anyways, our Pokesnack's pretty much all been eaten, so I think we're good to leave now. I don't think we'll get a mythical or anything crazy from the last few slices. But now let's go back to the base and heal everything up. And then I think we're probably going to want to start training our Pokemon up to about the same level, because the rival battle is getting quite close. And our movesets are still looking a little bit weird on our 2 new guys. Okay, so heal everything up. Perfect. And now let's see. I wonder if we can teach it anything that we picked up earlier, maybe. Do we have those still in our bag? Blaze Kick, Surf. I mean, I don't think there's really any point in giving it Surf when it already has Steam Eruption that does more damage. But alright, now that we've got these Pokemon, our Pokemon are getting pretty high leveled. We might have to actually go to the end and beat the game soon. Because, yeah, we're just not getting the same levels as we used to out of this. But what we can do is actually we can go back to that area where the Team Rocket stuff was. And maybe we can use that area to level up a bit. Because those Team Rocket trainers were pretty high leveled and we get a good bit of XP from them. So let's head back over there. We'll also get some money from that as well, which is good. We can buy moves. Okay, we've made it back. And now what we're going to want to do immediately is just give all of our Pokemon their held items. What are we going to run as a Mega? You know what? We can run Scovillain as a Mega here. And then we'll just throw in all the typical stuff. We're going to have to like really try in these battles because, yeah, I don't think they're going to be easy. It'll give you an air balloon, I guess. Rocky Helmet. You know what? That should be fine. They don't have to all have their items on. And now we'll just go and you know what? We'll fight this guy. Looks like there'll be some good levels from this. Okay, Clodsire out first. What's that? A Poison Ground type. Go for Flare Blitz into that. Does a good bit of health. Takes it down like to a third. Let's use Toxic on me. That's annoying. I do get a speed boost though from it. And we'll finish it off with another Flare Blitz. Nice. Down 1. Drapion out next. We'll go for the little Flare Blitz to get some damage off. And we get the burn. That's really useful. Poison Jab will probably take me out though. Yeah, it does. Okay, no worries. Okay, now we'll go into Entei. That way we can hit it with a ground type move. That should be some big damage. Yep, 2 times effective. He used Earthquake on me. But oh my god, did we live that. Stomping Tantrum comes out and finishes it off. Next out is Hippowdon. This might be a more difficult one for my team, considering it's a pure ground type. But Sacred Fire does pretty good. Earthquake does take me out though. That's unfortunate. And this is a perfect chance actually for our brand new boy to hop in and use Steam Eruption, assuming it doesn't get one tapped. Oh, it got one tapped. Oh, that's not great. What are they feeding this Hippowdon? Volcarona, please Giga Drain this thing's entire health points. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, Glamora. Sludge Bomb, that might hurt. Oh, wow, this thing does a lot. Does take me out Sludge Bomb. Guess we'll test out Mega Scovillain here. It's gonna Sludge Bomb. That'll probably do a good bit of damage. Oh, wow, 1 taps. Okay, I think they've EV trained their Pokemon, which means they basically just maxed out all their stats, which is kind of annoying. Here, we'll go ahead. Try to finish it off. Do some damage to it. Yeah, okay, I don't think we're taking this thing out, to be honest. This thing is it's just way too tanky. But hey, either way, we can actually claim what's in here, get some gold from that. And yeah, maybe coming here wasn't the tech. It seems like the Pokemon are kind of OP for us. But that's chill. What we learned here is that we need to actually EV train our Pokemon a little bit, which means using certain items to max out their stats, because Pokemon have these little stats as well called EVs that just boost up your stat points a bunch by having them trained. So we should probably actually focus on that and our moves as well, because our Scovillain wasn't doing that much, to be honest. We also get this free Ampharos plushie, which makes everything worth it because it's super cute. Thank you. Anyways, though, let's go back to the base and heal things up. And then we'll get back at it with just training with random wild Pokemon, because I think we've taken out all the trainers we can in there that aren't like super OP. Plus, we didn't even have EXP shares on for that, which means that training wouldn't have been as effective. So, bit of a bad call there, but it's a good thing we know that now so we can get some effective training done. Alright, and there we go. Our Pokemon are now level 73, 75, 72, 74, 71, 74, which is really good. Plus, while we were training, I did some looking online and found out what the best movesets we can get for our 2 new Pokemon are, and I think we can actually buy some of the moves from the department store, so let's head over there, because we are getting closer and closer to the next rival battle. Alright, well, first things first, let's actually go ahead and just make sure all of our Pokemon have their best moves on as is without even buying stuff, because I'm sure some of them might have learned something new that'll save us having to buy a TM. Yeah, this thing got Solar Beam, Overheat, Seed Bomb. Seed Bomb's not bad. Could try that. Entei, you good? Yeah, you're good. Volcanion is alright. And Incin is good. Okay, well, I guess we'll get to buying then. Alright, and from you, I believe we'll be buying 2 moves. The first will be a ground move, Earth Power for Volcanion. And then we could actually buy another move. We could buy Giga Drain, but we don't have enough money for that, so we'd have to train some more, which I just don't think we have the time for. And instead, what we're going to do is we're going to craft up the next move for Scovillain, because honestly, its moves aren't that bad if we change its nature, which we can do thanks to this mint we have. So here, if we go ahead and give you this, buddy, there you go. Now, its defenses are messed with and its attacks are normal, and it looks like it's able to use both attacks quite effectively. So we could use Seed Bomb, or we could also swap this out for an Energy Ball, which might be a little bit stronger, especially when it Mega Evolves. So we're going to have to make Energy Ball, which is made with Slime Ball, a Grass Gem, and a Diamond Disc. We can actually buy some of those materials here. And then Volcanion, we're actually going to go ahead and give you Earth Power, right, as we already bought that. And then we're going to give it 2 more other moves as well. Those other moves being Flamethrower and Sludge Bomb, which I just remembered we can probably buy Sludge Bomb, can't we? From the Poison dude, right? Like Poison TMs? Sludge Bomb, yeah, 7k. Okay, we're not too far off that. You know what? I think we can probably grind to 7k in time. It's going to be a little tight, but we can try our best. Alright, and this should be the last one right here to get us to 7k. Come on. We're at 6.99 right now. We should be here, right? Yep, we're at 7k now. Perfect. So we will come in here and buy Sludge Bomb. Perfect. So now we're only missing 2 moves for our Pokemon, which is Flamethrower and Energy Ball. So there you go. There's Sludge Bomb. Perfect. So yeah, let's see. We know how to make Energy Ball already. We can get the Slime Ball from the store. We might need a little more money, but that's not too much of a trouble. It's only a couple $100. And then Flamethrower, we need what for? Fire Gem, Dispenser, and okay, that's pretty light. You know what? We could probably buy most of the stuff to make a dispenser, since that's our only real, I guess, like issue one to buy. So let's see. I've just grinded up, so we have just about enough to buy all this stuff. We can buy that string for 300, and then a Slime Ball for 700. Okay, we'll go grind a few more cobble dollars. All right, we're at 706. Mob drops, $700 Slime Ball. Boom. Okay, sweet. And now if we go back to the base, we should be able to craft up our moves, and then we can head off to the rival battle. Alright, so we'll start off with the dispenser, and therefore making a Flamethrower. So we need to go like this, and that. Boom, we get our dispenser. And then we needed, I think, a Fire Gem and a Diamond Disc. So we've got a Fire Gem. Now I'll just quickly make the Diamond Disc. Okay, boom, into that, into that, into that. Okay. Toss all this stuff into the table. We get Flamethrower. Here you go, buddy. Okay, your moveset is now fully done. That's really good. I actually really like the set on it. We got Sludge Bomb to take out any like fairy or grass types, right? Flamethrower to cover grass, water, ground. Good strong Pokemon here. And then yeah, you, buddy, we just need to get Energy Ball on. So we'll just go ahead and make 1 more disc. That's all leveled up. Do we need a gold one? I forgot what we needed for this one. I think it was a diamond one, right? I have the means to make both. Oh, yeah, it was diamond. Okay, perfect. Diamond disc. Okay, and just like that, we get Energy Ball. Perfecto. I think our Pokemon are looking really strong right now, which is good. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's it. So now we just gotta, I guess, give them all their items and we can head off to the battle. I don't think we have items fully planned for these guys. We need to choose what we're going to Mega Evolve as well. I guess, obviously, Scavillain's going to be our Mega. Kind of forgot about that, so we can give that to you. And then what do we want to do with the rest of our items? We got the Rocky Helmet. I think we throw that on either Volcanion or Entei since they're both pretty tanky. Let's throw it on Volcanion, I think. There you go. We'll keep the Focus Sash on Volcarona. That way we can try to use it that way. We got the Air Balloon as well. Oh, we forgot about our Ampharos Plush. We should place this down. We'll put that right there. That's cute. Air Balloon we'll throw onto probably Blaziken. I think it'll be the one to use it the best. And then do we have any other items we can give our Pokemon? Maybe like a berry even or something? We got the Expert Belt. I don't remember when we picked this up, but it boosts the power of super effective moves. This seems like something that'd be good on Entei. And then lastly, we got Incin. Let's run, oh, we got another Fire Gem in here. Sure, we'll run a Fire Gem on it. Why not? There we go. Perfect. Okay. Items are all done. Pokemon are looking strong. It's time to head off to the battle. So, I'm hoping that Mega Scovillain can really lock in here and do some big damage. And that grinding all that time for Volcanion will be worth it. So, let's do it. So, I've become the villain.
Yeah, bro.
Yes, I have become the villain. I am going to win. Okay? I'm locking in. I am annoyed. I have caught some new Pokemon, and I'm going to kick your Butanian. Whoops. I'm going to kick your Butanian now with a different Pokemon. Okay, let's do it.
All right, okay.
No fooling around.
I'm just confident. I'm just going to
I had a feeling you were going Arrow first. I had a feeling. You are going to outspeed me, though, but will it be enough? A Mega Aerodactyl's Rock Slide versus a Legendary Entei with a 2-level advantage, which isn't really that much, but still. Let's see. Rock Slide. Unless I flinch. I don't flinch. Fudge. Iron Head nearly takes it out, but I prepared for that. Extreme Speed. Come on, do enough. Yes, okay. Speed. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my god.
Thank God we had the Expert Belt on as well. It boosts the power of super effective moves by 20%, so
that's not great.
That was good. Let's see. I gotta outspeed this thing, right? I think I do. Oh, Sucker Punch. Oh, do I live that? Wow, you got a crit. Are we serious?
Yes.
Of course this guy gets another critical hit. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? Okay, let's actually run this.
I love that.
I love this. I'm loving it. Detect.
I'm not a fan of this now.
You're gonna knock me off. It's fine. I'm gonna get a speed boost. And now I'm hoping I'm faster.
I'm actually okay.
You think so? You think so? Do you really think so?
I just changed my mind. I'm sacking this thing.
Okay. Well, Sucker Punch goes in, doesn't do that much damage. Does pop my Air Balloon, though. And Close Combat. If this doesn't take it out, I'd be very surprised. Okay, it takes it out. Nice. And we'll get another speed boost as well at the end of the turn. So hopefully our defenses dropping won't really matter. Okay, nice. What are we up to now? 2 speed boosts? Yeah, 2 speed boosts. Okay, Infernape. In theory, we outspeed this thing now, right? Mach Punch, we definitely live that, yeah. And you take some recoil, but I have Brave Bird on this thing, so we take out Infernape. We might go down to our own recoil. No, we don't. And we get another speed boost. That's nice.
Oh.
Yes, buddy. We have Brave Bird. Quagsire, we'll just go for this. I'm hoping this will do some good damage before we faint, probably like over 50. Close Combat goes in and does, yeah, that's a lot. 75%. We'll take that. If you miss your move here, that's not missing. That's Earthquake. Okay. Well, that's chill with me. And you know what? Let's actually, let's.
You're actually locking in.
Okay, this is the obvious Pokemon, right? This is the obvious pick right here. But I think I'm actually gonna go for this dude. Try to do a little bit of this action right here.
Oh no, you're gonna have
Quiver Dance. Yep. Okay, we get that up. Nice. All our stats are boosted. You're gonna Aqua Tail me, and that did too much damage. Unfortunately, I can't go for another one. I think we'll just go for this then. So we'll Giga Drain you, get some health back. We're about 50% right now. But we have got one Quiver Dance up, which means all of our stats are boosted. We should be moving pretty quick.
I'm dead.
Are you dead? What do you mean you're dead? Oh my god, please tell me you have Lapras. Wait, you have Lapras. Oh, please.
I'm dead.
Oh, Lycanroc. Oh, Ave Maria.
No.
I'm gonna get copyrighted. Oh my god.
Volcarona.
My experience level is not low. My XP bar is maxed out. You're gonna use Brine. It doesn't even do enough. I think. Oh.
What's the point? What's the point?
Maria.
Get over with. Kill me.
And Brian, I'm not gonna risk it on a crit. Let's just yeah, it's over. I wonder if I take you out with that. Yeah, I do. Definitely do. All right, and yeah, there we go. I win. Thank God I needed that. It's 2-4. I'm still down 2. I can't get away from being down 2. But we did kind of crush you there. I'm not gonna lie, we didn't even have to reveal our new Mega Evolution or our other new Pokemon. I'm not even gonna tell you what that other new Pokemon is. Also, is that a shiny Dunsparce over there? Oh my god, it is. What the heck? I just saw that in the background.
Yeah.
And there's a Spear Temple. What the heck? Holy rare.
Wait, I'm gonna catch this thing, bro. Hold on.
No, don't use that against me. Wait, hold up. What type is this? I think it's a normal type, so I think that's chill. We can Blaziken it. I'm watching, bro. You gonna do it or not? You're just looking at it.
I'm doing it.
You're getting the Dunsparce? The Dunsparce? 1, 2, 3. You don't catch it. Oh my god, you didn't catch it.
Oh!
Well, GG's. You have fun trying to do that. I'm gonna go keep locking in on my Pokemon and get some more work done. And I'll see you in a bit. Alrighty. We are back, boys and girls. And now that we're back, we can talk about what I've got plans to do next. And the first thing is actually going to be swapping out our Incineroar for Fuecoco. We've had Incineroar on the team for a while, but I think it's a lot better used in double battles. One of the main reasons I wanted to keep it was because of its Earthquake move and its Darkest Lariat move, but we have Crunch on Scovillain, which is a good Dark type move, and we have Stomping Tantrum on Entei. So we're going to bring out Fuecoco to try and get a good Ghost type on the team, plus it's a really good starter. A lot of the generation 8 and 9 ones are very good, so I think this will be a strong add to the team. And we're also going to be starting some building projects over these 10 days and trying to beat the game. But first things first, I want to get to work on a little building project, and it's actually going to be right here. I want to build a zoo type structure to show off all of my Pokemon. Because I've got so many cool fire type Pokemon that'll probably just sit in the PC for the final battle, so I want to make sure that they're all able to be shown off. But in order to do that, in order to have the Pokemon roam around outside their Pokeballs without me having to manually throw them out, is going to be using a pasture block. So we need a PC, 5 pieces of wood, 2 wheat, and a hopper. All of which we should have somewhere in here. Alright, and there we go. Boom, bang, bop, pow. We have our pasture block now. So if we go ahead and run over here, we can place this down. And this will allow us to send out all of our different Pokemon, right? And look at that, they can just roam around here, which is fire. I think that'll be really cool. But I do want to make some sort of pen that looks pretty before we do that, because I don't just leave them all roaming in the open and where they can all wander away or go drown in the water. So we got to build a nice little enclosure for them. So let's start off by making a bunch of fences. That way we can build a rough outline for the pen. And let's see, how big do we want to make it? We do have quite a few fire type Pokemon, so let's make this thing quite large. Alright, and that's about half the size of it there. Yeah, I think this is going to be pretty big, but that should be good because we've got a lot of fire types to have. Alright, I'm kind of having to cut off these bushes here, but I think it looks fine. But, because I think we'll end up removing them. Because I have a plan to, make this whole place look like a volcanic, wasteland. Because, yeah, right now it just kind of looks like a random field in Manhattan, which is not the goal. So now that we've got the whole pen laid out, we're actually going to go and collect some, I think it's called, death sand. I actually have no clue what it's called. Maybe it's just called black sand, but it's this custom sand that spawns in a unique biome that I've got added. And since it's sand, we are going to need a shovel to collect it. So we'll just make up a diamond one really quick, and now we'll go find the biome. And lucky for us, we did find it earlier on. There's some right there. So we'll just go ahead and pick up some of this, and it's called Thalic Sand. Okay, well, let's get to mining all this. Oh, and we can also use this, Thalic Sandstone or whatever as a nice little detail around the build as well. So we'll make sure to grab a bunch of that. And to also fit the theme, we can take these bone blocks as well. All right, there we go. Oh, and as a final detail, we can also grab some of these, dead bushes as well. These, blackened dead bushes. What are they called? Thalic dead bushes. Okay, I could have guessed that. All right, and I think that should be good. We've got about a stack and 40 Thalic Sand and a good bit of Thalic Sandstone. So let's go back to the base. And now we can decorate this pen. So I think we can actually keep the sand. That looks fine. But we'll just get rid of all this dirt here and instead replace it with the sand. And once we get done with this little zoo here, what we'll do is we'll get to work on leveling up our Pokemon a bit. And once we realize we've hit a point where they aren't really gaining as much levels from leveling in the overworld, we'll head off to the Nether and get all the materials to beat the game so we can level up using the unknowns that are located in the end dimension, as they are super good for leveling. Alright, there we go. The whole place is now mined out, so we can come in and now fill this with sand. And I'm really hoping this looks good, because that took ages. Alright, and there we go. Boom. I think that looks way cooler. And if we look on the outside as well, yeah, it looks like it's integrated in with the land a little bit. We can even add a little more like this, kind of poking out. So it really looks like it's been corroded, kind of, and it's been possessed almost by this little mini biome. Nice, okay. Now we'll just go in and do a little bit of detailing. That's mainly going to be adding in these bone blocks, right? So we'll build up and we'll make some of these. Make a little rib cage or something like that right over here. Yeah, there we go. That looks cool. Here, we'll add one in the back as well. All right, there we go. I think that looks good. I think the tree can stay as well. It kind of fits the theme enough. We'll even add another little one right there. Cool. Okay. Add maybe a couple around. Okay, perfect. That looks really nice. Now what we're going to do is we're going to replace these trees here with Thalic sandstone to make it look like there's like big boulders that have kind of popped up. So just make sure to go ahead, get rid of all this and replace it. I think the shape is good. It just needs to be the right block now. All right, there we go. That's most of that. Oh, I did do this one as well. Hold up. All right, and these should be the last 3 blocks. Boom. I think this actually looks really cool. I think this turned out really well. I like this. I'm actually going to get rid of these, though. These are a little tall, I think. Especially for, like, the front row of the thing. So we'll just make them a little bit shorter, actually. Like, just kind of like that, maybe, for one of them. And then we'll have, like, another one over here. Kind of sticking up like that. And then a random bone block that we can just kind of place around, like, there. Okay, I think this looks really good. I wouldn't mind adding, like, some lava to it, but the Pokemon can die when they're outside in this state, so we don't want that happening. I'll add, like, a little hill maybe over here, just as, like, one last detail. And, like, right here. Okay, sweet. I think this is all done now. So we've made a Pokemon zoo, which I think is really, really cool. And here we'll send out all of our Pokemon, except for Talonflame, because that dude can just fly out of here. Oh, Heatran, you've spawned outside, buddy. Can you come back, please? Okay, you know what? I guess you just kind of spawned out there. You know what, man? You do you. You go for that. Proud of you. Anyways, though, that's a very cool project. Glad we did that. But now let's actually work on our Pokemon, because that's going to be way more important. Oh, I almost forgot as well. We have these bushes to place around. I completely forgot to pick these up. Here, let's just add in these, and then we'll get to training. All right, there we go. Yeah, I like the bushes. Like, that one's maybe too much. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Okay, sweet. But now let's get to work on leveling up our Fuecoco a bit, since it is only level 13, and the rest of our Pokemon are, like, level 70. Oh, and would you look at that? Fuecoco's already able to evolve. Oh, that's Blaziken. Whoops. Let's go ahead and evolve you into Crocolore? I actually don't know what this thing's. I don't know how to pronounce it, bro. And there we go. Looking good. Looks like it's got its first ghost move with Lick, and it's also got Incinerate. That's better. But its moves will get way, way better once we fully level it up. Alright, there we go. I'm going to be honest, I think that's all the leveling we're going to do in the overworld. It's time we make our way to the end dimension, because even though our Crocolore is level 41, I think that's just about all we're going to do with it. Because now the leveling is going to slow down a ton, because XP is going to be harder to get, because we're only fighting like level 7s and stuff like that. Anyways, though, let's go ahead and evolve you into Skeledirge. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Why are you still spinning? That's a cool looking Pokemon. And yeah, now it should start learning its good moves. Yep, Shadow Ball, Torch Song. This is really good. Every time you use Torch Song, it ups your special attack stat, which is really, really good. It's also got Snarl, which isn't bad in double battles. And I guess we can use like Sing or Yawn. Yawn's a better accuracy, I think. Or Hyper Voice, actually. We'll give it that. Nice. All right, coolio. We've done a good bit of leveling there, but I think it's time we head off to the end dimension now, because we're going to level up a heck of a lot faster there. Trust me. So since we want to go to the end, let's head off to the department store, as that is going to be the easiest way for us to get the materials to beat the game. All right, hello, hello, hello. And now if we go up top to this dude over here, mob drops, we can buy pearls for, oh my god, that's so expensive. Okay, let's get the blaze rods maybe. We need how many blaze rods? 6? Ooh. Okay, we can get 5, right? That gives us 10 powder. Okay, that's not bad. Then we can go farm ender pearls, I guess. I forgot how expensive it is. Okay, you know what? Here's what we'll do. Since buying the pearls would be another huge expense, since it's 1.5 thousand coins per pearl, that means we'd have to spend at minimum $18,000, which is going to take ages to grind. So instead, what we'll do is we'll go to the desert and we'll grind Sigaliths, as they drop pearls a lot of the time. Oh, hello there, shiny Miltank. Hello, buddy. But yeah, we'll go grind pearls from the desert, and then when we get money from taking out those Sigaliths, we'll use that to buy the last blaze rod. And now that we're in the desert, let's get to farming these guys. Alright, there we go, and that's all the pearls we need, I believe. Yeah, we're at 13, that should be good. So we'll go back to the department store now and buy our last blaze rod. Alright, and thank you very much, buddy. 2.5 grand, but there we go, we got enough. And now we can craft up all of our Eyes of Ender to start tracking down the stronghold. So let's go back to the base and start throwing these eyes. Alright, this should be good here, so we'll throw one, and let's see, we're going this way. Alright, this will now track to the, oh, that's not good, that one broke. Okay, gonna have to hope for a one eye. But yeah, I'll let you know when something interesting happens, because we are a little ways away. Right, it's been a little while. Just another one. Oh, here we go. We found it. Down here. Pearl just went downwards. It's got to be right around here. Thankfully, we got our pearl back as well. Okay, let's start mining down, but it should be like right below here. Okay. Oh, we're in a cave. Where's the stronghold? Is this gonna lead us to the stronghold? I guess we'll keep going down for now. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Where is the stronghold? How do we hit a mine shaft before the stronghold? What the heck? Okay, we've been going down for quite a bit. We gotta be getting close to it. Oh, we've hit deep slate now. Oh, we might have missed it. Oh, no. Oh, wait, I lied. We found it. There we go. in the stronghold, baby. Perfect. We'd also get some free loot from these chests. Ooh, some EXP candies. We'll definitely take that. We'll need those for our Crocolore. Or Skeletor, sorry. I forgot it's evolved now. There we go, buddy. Just like that, we got up to level 45. We take that. Now we just got to actually track down the portal room. Alright, and there it is. There's some very inconvenient water here. But that's chill. There we go. Please be a one-eye. It is. Okay, sweet. So we can actually fill this all up. And there we go. Okay. Time to head into the end and do some serious leveling. Alright, and we made it. We're gonna have to bridge, though. Glad I got some blocks. Otherwise, we would be screwed right now because the platform spawned super far away. Okay, let's be careful. Alright, boom. We made it. And look at that, baby. Unknowns. This one's level 40. This one is level 60. This one's level 80. Oh my god. Yeah, that's crazy. Look at how much XP we're going to get from taking out this one alone. And look at how easy it is. If we use one Bug Buzz on it, that takes out a level 80 in a single hit. And look at the experience. Like, 2 of our Pokemon just leveled up there. And also, since we're in the End Dimension, we do have the chance to find a Paradox Pokemon. I don't know how many Fire Paradox Pokemon there are, but I'm sure there's a couple that we could get. We'll just have to hope we get lucky. But let's make our way to the Outer End Island, as that is going to be the best spot to train with these guys. Because there's just so much more open terrain. So here we go. We'll just start bridging up there. Alright, perfect. Okay. Now if we toss on through a Pearl, boom, Outer End acquired. And now we can start using all these unknowns to level up crazy, crazy fast. Oh! Oh my god, wait! Yo! Dude, we've been in the end for like maybe 10 minutes. Oh my god. We just found a gouging fire. Oh my god, this is the paradox form of Entei, actually. I don't know if you can see the similarity, but yeah, this is the paradox form, and it's actually way stronger than normal Entei. Oh, dude, we gotta catch this. Okay, hold up. Let's send out Skeletor here. This thing is level 70, dang. And as you can see, it's a fire and dragon type, which would be much better to have on the team than just our normal Entei that's a pure fire type. Oh, yeah, okay, we definitely want to get this. Oh my god, okay, let's go for a Hyper Voice here. We don't want to take it out, but we do need to lower its HP a bit. Okay, use Burning Jealousy. That's gonna protect itself. It's gonna use Fire Blast on me, which does not much, because yeah, it's a fire move on a fire type. Looks like our Hyper Voice is doing decent, though. Okay. I think we'll go for one more Hyper Voice and then call it there. It's gonna use this thing has Dragon Rush? Okay, that's good. Hyper Voice, there we go. That brings it down to 28%. That's pretty low. And then we'll try out a Heavy Ball here. I feel like this thing's got to be pretty heavy. I mean, look at the size of it. Right, so come on. Ooh. Maybe an Ultra Ball is better here. I don't know. Maybe he's just not a heavy boy. Try out the Ultra Ball. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Oh, that was close. Okay, I think we'll go with the Ultra Balls for this guy then. Come on, dude. If we could get this, this would be such a good upgrade for the team. 3. Oh my god, we got it. Third ball, baby. Oh my goodness. Let's go. And just like that, we can add a Paradox Pokemon to the team. I'm sorry, Entei, you've done some good work. Let's go ahead and bring out this dude. Oh my god. Dragon Fire type. Ability Photosynthesis, which boosts the Pokemon's most proficient stat in harsh sunlight, or if the Pokemon is holding booster energy. It's not a great ability, but so is the regular Entei's ability wasn't great either. Looks like it's got Protect, or like a fiery version of Protect. Fire Blast, Dragon Rush, Lava Plume. What else does it have? It's got Dragon Claw. This thing is more of a physical attacker, so we're going to want physical fire moves like Flare Blitz on it. Oh my god. Okay, this was a very good catch, baby. This was really good. Alright, well, obviously its moves are a little bit butt right now because we haven't had the chance to actually, like, train it and give it TMs and stuff. But if we do some training with it right now, plus we go back to the overworld and give it some better moves, I think we're going to have a very powerful Pokemon on our team. Plus, it looks like we can ride it as well. Oh, he's picking up speed. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to lie, still not very fast, but that's still cool, though. We look sick riding on this. But yeah, without further ado, let's get back to training up our Pokemon. Alright, there we go. Oh, we are all trained up. And I think our levels are actually looking pretty good now. We got level 82, 83, 82, 79, 81, and 77. I was debating taking out Scovillain actually, but I think we're going to keep it for at least one more round of battles. I actually don't know what I'd swap it for if I were to change it. Maybe like Salazzle, I don't know, bringing that back could be decent. But I feel like Scovillain's actually not a bad shout here, especially with its Mega. I want to try to use that a little bit more. But anyways, we'll take a look at their moves and stuff that they've learned once we get back. But for now, let's just make our way out of the end. Whoop. Alright, home sweet home. And now let's take a look at our Pokemon, see what kind of moves they've got on them. I'm sure a lot of them have similar stuff just because they're already so high level, they're not really learning too many new moves. Yeah, like a lot of these guys have not learned like anything. Yeah, I think we're pretty much good. Yeah, nothing really that I want to give my Pokemon. But that is a-okay because we now have a Paradox Pokemon on the team. I'm very excited about this. I think that is sick. But now that we got this thing, we actually have to design its moveset because its moves are kind of butt right now, which sounds crazy considering it's a Paradox Pokemon with these high-powered moves, but like, this is a special attacking move. This is a move that has low accuracy. This move is a status move. It doesn't even do damage. And we want to make sure we're taking advantage of this high attack stat because otherwise it's just not worth even having. And a lot of the other moves it has for this physical attack stat aren't great. So we're going to be completely remaking it to be similar to the other Entei we had. And I think that'll be a lot stronger. So here are the moves I want to make. And it's a bit of a long list. I want to make Flare Blitz, which is very, very expensive, but I think very worth it. So we'll have to find a way to get all those materials. I want Stone Edge on this thing, because that's a good rock type move, which is this one's a lot more easy to make. And lastly, I want to get Iron Head back on it, because I think, again, Iron Head is a pretty solid move. So we'll start with Iron Head, because that one's probably the easiest. All right, and there's that. There's Iron Head. Throw that on Gouging Fire. Perfect. That's another move down. Sweet. Next, we'll make Stone Edge, because that one's probably the next easiest one to do. Diamond Disc, Rock Gem, and Dripstone. I think the only thing we actually need to get out of that, like go out of our way to get, is the Dripstone. Everything else should be pretty light. All right, there's the Diamond Disc. So yeah, I just need to go find some Dripstone in a cave. All right, I'm hoping I haven't cooked myself, but I have to go into an underwater cave for this. There we go, grab that, and now we just got to find air. Oh, wait, we can get some up here. Okay, perfect. Let's head out of here. All right, and there's our second move. Perfect. And you see what I mean? I feel like this is looking a lot stronger now. Like, if we just get one more good fire move in there, we are going to be chilling. Chilling, chilling, chilling. And that fire move is, of course, Flare Blitz, which is going to require a bunch of work, I'm not going to lie. I mean, an Elytra, a Firework Rocket. Actually, that's kind of easy. But the Elytra and the Netherite Disc are going to be a bit of a pain. So I'm going to give you guys the rundown of what I did. First thing I did was I went into the smithing table and upgraded a Copper Disc all the way up to Diamond. That way it was ready to be turned into Netherite. I then grabbed the Fire Gem from my inventory and put it next to the disc to make sure I was organized. Then I went to the Nether and then found this like really crazy looking like Nether ancient city structure I had never seen before. It was actually really cool to see. There was a lot of cool stuff around. And there I was able to get all the Netherite scrap I needed for the ingot. And then I went to the end dimension to start hunting down the Elytra, which actually didn't take long at all to find because it turns out there was an end city right next to where I spawned in. So that allowed me to quickly snag the Elytra and a couple other goodies I found in the chests. And then I went back through to the base and made myself the Firework Rocket so then I could finally craft the move. Okay, so we're going to do Diamond, Fire, Elytra, Rocket. Oh, shoot, I need to make a Netherite first. Whoops, I forgot to do that. All right, boom, boom, Netherite. We will now upgrade that, and now we can make Flare Blitz. I think this will be really worth it, so there we go. After all the hard work, we have finally got it, and we can go ahead and give this to you. There you go, buddy. And sweet! All done. Our moves are looking super, super strong. And now I think we're ready for the day 70 rival battle. Let me just quickly do my Mega Stones and items and stuff, and we should be good. So we'll run Mega Scovillain again. I like Volcarona with the Focus Sash. Gouging Fire, Rocky Helmet, since it's quite bulky. Volcanion, let's try with the Expert Belt. Blaziken will run the Air Balloon. And Skeleturge, we can actually use this spell tag that we picked up ages ago to boost the power of its Ghost type moves, which is really good. But with that, I think we are good to go. Our Pokemon are all healed up. I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling ready. Let's go kick some butt. And when we get back, we'll work on catching another legendary Pokemon, probably the strongest fire legendary Pokemon. And using that, we'll just dominate. Hopefully. I'm really hoping. I don't know. We'll see. Let's just go win this battle. All right, Brad, the guy. Oh,
what up, what up, what up?
Let's run it. Have we had some budget cuts? What's going on with the arena here? It's just, is this some really high-tech glass or something that I can walk inside?
I was hoping that, I was assuming like a dive ball maybe, because like we're like in the water.
Yeah, oh, in the water. Oh, because the sky reflects the water of the dive.
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
we're just in water.
We're just in water. Yeah, no, we're in copper. Okay, well, honestly, let's just get straight into it. I'm not wasting any time. And I'm going to send out my new weapon that you didn't get to see last time immediately.
Your new weapon.
Had a feeling you'd do that.
Dear God.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I
don't like that.
I'm hoping we can take a rock slide with this dude. It should be, is it even going to be 2 times effective? It might not be. It's going to be the flinch that I'm worried about, because 30% chance to flinch from rock slide is not pretty. Wow, that still does a lot of damage. No flinch, though. Steam Eruption takes you out. Okay, we need that, dude. Your Aerodactyl is a menace to society. Evil, evil Aerodactyl.
It's not that evil.
It's so evil. Okay, Absol. I mean, I don't really know what we can do here. I think we'll probably go down to it, but we'll try our best. Knock off. Yeah, we probably go down. Yeah, we do. Okay. It actually looked like it nearly tanked it, so maybe without an item it would have. But you know how the story goes. Not letting this thing power up, bro. Not letting this thing power up. You can try to swap it all you want. Yep. That's fine. That's chill. That's chill. That's chill, actually. Go with the detect. And I'm actually gonna, you know what? Let's keep this in. I'm gonna run a gambit here. Close combat won't take you up, but it'll do a good bit of damage. I reckon you've gone for Earthquake here, and you also haven't realized something that I've had on my Pokemon the entire time. I've had an air balloon. The air balloon allows you to be fully immoved to ground type moves until it's been hit by another move. So we have fully avoided your Earthquake and gained a speed boost while doing a bunch of damage to you. So that means I can take it out the next turn and gain another speed boost.
I'm actually a robot. I literally
I read that. Brybot.
Bro, I'm actually a robot.
Brybot.
Oh my god.
Lycanroc out next. Hello? Are you a bot? Brybot?
There's nothing I can do.
Brybot?
There's nothing I can do. I can't set anything out. Everything's gonna die.
Brybot? No way. Blaziken? Blaziken bot? Lapras? Do I take a Lapras? I mean,
I think you do.
That's fine. I think it's tank. Yeah, I think it lives. I think it lives. Oh, it doesn't. What? I really thought it would live that. You have 2 Pokemon left. Okay, and I'm max speed. Nice.
Oh my god.
I'm also max L defense, so I might get one tapped here by a Sucker Punch. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, I nearly got one tap by Sucker Punch. To be fair, it did crit, but there we go. We take you out there, and now you have 1 Pokemon left. And a max speed. This was a battle I needed. I didn't get to use my Mega. I want to use it, but whatever. I actually don't think I can do... Oh, I can do... Oh. You know what? Just because I want to try out my Mega, I'm going to do this to kind of ensure the battle. You're going to Mach Punch either way. Actually, it didn't matter what I did there. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's try out this Pokemon. I don't know if I'm going to hold on to it for too long, so let's try it out. Going to go ahead and Mega Evolve it. This isn't a great matchup for it, but Mega Scovillain is something I've had in the pocket for a while. Flare Blitz, how much does this do to it? Yeah, that was tech, because you don't even take it out with a Flare Blitz, and then we can take you out with Zen Headbutt. Dang.
Oh, okay.
I might bring this to another battle. I don't know why I showed you that, actually. But there we go. Lovely stuff. I've still got another Pokemon you haven't seen. 2 other Pokemon you haven't seen that I don't even know if you'll ever see, honestly. But they're really good, Bri. They're really good.
Oh, no.
I'm clawing my way back as well. It's 3 to 4. I'm only down 1. So little boy.
Okay, that's
little
a
buddy.
little scary. It's a little scary.
Is it a bit scary? That it wouldn't hurt you. Oh, well, you should have backflip. What the heck? Okay. All right, bro. You got that. You know what? You hit that.
Yo.
All right, bro. I'll see you in 10 days. Dang, I didn't know you could backflip.
Right. See ya.
See ya. Alrighty, folks. We are back. And now it is time to work on catching a legendary Pokemon. And that legendary is Groudon. That's right, baby. We're going to be getting Groudon over these next 10 days. Remember that structure we found all the way back at the start? Well, we're finally putting it to use. Because now we have the means to summon in the big dog himself. First thing, though, we're going to need is an iron block. Because what we need to do to summon it is first craft up this earth core, which requires an iron block and then 8 of these molten crusts, which we can find in the volcano. And I'll show you that more later on. Let's first just focus on getting all the iron. So we'll grab the wood. All right, there we go. Iron's all done. And now we'll throw that into here. Sweet. And now let's go head off to that volcano where we can do the next step of the process. All right, here we are. So what we got to do is we got to look around and try to find this thing right here. Actually, this little crevice that leads into like a cave inside the volcano, because right here is where we can find this stuff. This is that molten crust item you saw before, because if we break this, we get Geostone, right? And then if we smelt up this in a blast furnace, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. If we smelt up this stuff in a blast furnace, this will produce the molten crust, which we need to make the earth core. And as you can see here, we obviously need 8 of it, so that's 1 down now. Now we just need 7 more, which are also hidden throughout these caves. So there we go, just go ahead and grab that. Thank you very much. And now let's keep looking around for the rest of them. There's also this book here, transcribed by Pyros, Colonel of Team Magma. Deep within the blazing heart of the volcano lies Groudon, the ancient titan of land and magma. For centuries, it has laid dormant, entombed in stone and flame awaiting. 8 magma crystals lie hidden deep within the molten veins of the volcano. Blah, 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 blah. Basically, find the things, make the earth core, and summon the thing in. But yeah, if we gotta find them, let's get to work on that and follow these caves until we get what we need. There we go, there's another one. So I kept following around the caves for a while, grabbing more and more geostone until eventually I found this room. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold up. I know this room. I actually found this in a previous video. It was called the Legendary Trio Trainer video. That was a really cool one. You should check it out after this. But there's actually some hidden OP loot inside this room. And it's actually right under this obsidian. All right, and yeah, it's right here in this barrel. Look at this. There's tons of loot in here. We've got blaze powder, which we might need. The move precipice blades, very, very good. A bunch of ground gems, some fire gems, a large experience candy. Tons of good stuff. So here, let's go ahead and throw away some of our items in our backpack quickly. Don't need all that stuff out right now. Then we can grab out all this. There's also a nether star. I don't know if we'll need that, but hey, we'll take it. Nice. We'll save the XP candy just in case the Groudon spawns in at a low level. And we're also at 5 plus 1 molten crust, so we're at 6 out of the 8. So we're actually getting really close to being able to craft this puppy up. We should hopefully be able to find the last few quickly. They can also be hidden behind the ores and stuff like that as well, so we gotta keep an eye out for that. Alright, and this should be the last piece right here. So we'll grab this, and now we have a combined total of 8, so we'll smelt that. And then after that, we can summon in a Groudon. I think we've got enough balls. We've got a few heavy balls, which is good. Those will be good because the Groudon is a big, big boy. And we're also going to have to get the red orb as well to make it into a primal Groudon, as primal Groudon is the only Groudon form with the fire typing. The pure form has just like ground typing, I'm pretty sure. But when it primals, it gets fire as well, which is good. Makes it so we can actually use it. Oh, those diamonds are out as well. I'll grab those while I wait. Thank you. All right, there we go. There's all our molten crust. Now we'll use this acacia to make up a crafting table. And now we can make our earth core. Perfect. All right, sweet. Let's take this now to the top of the volcano and summon in the big dog himself. Alrighty, y'all ready for this? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Groudon. Where is he? There he is. Right over there. Hello, buddy. I actually don't know if I can battle you from here. What level are you? You are level... I can't even see. Is that level 60? Okay, that's actually pretty solid. I am a little worried to fight it with my current Pokemon. Let's grab out some weaker ones from here. Let's see, level 62. That's like perfect, actually. That's like just low enough where it won't take it out, but it can still do some good damage. Okay, so there we go. Got a Talonflame. We'll go for a Steel Wing. Yeah, I think that should be good. That shouldn't take it out. Oh, wow, that did like nothing. That did 10%. We want to do more than that. Okay, perfect. I used Rest. That's going to put it to sleep. Let's go for an Acrobatics here. That does... Okay, that does a good amount of damage. That does about 25%. We'll use that like twice, maybe one more time. Yeah, we'll go for one more Acrobatics, and I think we drop the Heavy Ball. Okay, there we go. It's at 30%. Woke up and used Earthquake, which doesn't even affect us. Nice Groudon. Now, we are going to have to be careful throwing the balls here because they might just miss and go in lava. But if we can get lucky... Oh, that went in lava. I guess we won't know if we actually caught it. Please, Groudon, please catch. Oh, no, we didn't catch it. Oh, shoot, wait. How do we actually catch this thing now? It's like fully in the lava. Can I hit it with a ball still? Oh, yeah, I can. Okay, perfect. I see that on the top right. You see in the top right, which shows like the little ball icon? Okay, it broke out really quick, though. We only have a couple heavy balls left. Also, the deeper it sinks in the lava, I don't know if we'll actually be able to hit it with a ball now. Oh, we did. Okay, good. Come on, baby. I can't even see what's happening. 1. I can see the top right. 2, 3. Wait, come on. Wait. Oh, we got it. Let's go. That was the weirdest catch I've ever done, but we got it. That is awesome, dude. Groudon, welcome to the team, buddy. And look at you. Dang, you are huge. No, obviously it isn't a fire type just yet, as I mentioned before, but it is still very strong, dude. That's really cool. He's got some good moves on him. Big boy. You're a big boy. All right, well, let's put you away for now because you're not yet a fire type. And what we're going to do instead now is start looking around for the red orb, which is located in this volcano, actually. So what we got to do, I actually don't know the best way to get it. It might actually be through the caves, you know, because I know in the middle bottom of this volcano is where the red orb is located. So we just got to find a way to get to it. Okay, we're in the caves. Let's start digging up and see if we can just find lava, and then we can kind of work around from there. Oh, there we go. I found lava. Okay, that's good. How do we want to find this now? Oh, there's more lava. Are we able to just quickly, like, right-click and see if we can find the barrel, like, that way? Right-click. I don't want to burn my torches, though. It does seem like it goes deeper, though, which means the red orb's probably more over here, then. Okay, there's lava there. Oh, and that's flowing. Okay, hold on. Let's try right-click. Oh, we got it. We got it. Okay, perfect. Yeah, there's a hidden barrel at the bottom of the lava. That is awesome, though. We got it. Okay, sweet. And now with the red orb, we can get our fire-typed Primal Groudon. So let's come out here. I'm going to be honest, I don't really know what I'm going to swap out for on the team for Groudon. Maybe Scovillain, actually. Just because we've ran the Mega a few times, so I wouldn't mind swapping it out. You know what? Screw it. Let's do that. Bye-bye, buddy. Thanks for the work. And now we'll get out Groudon. And let's go ahead and we will give it the red orb. And now it will begin its transformation into its primal form, baby. There it is. Primal Groudon. Gets a huge stat boost and is just an absolute monster-looking Pokemon. Nice. Okay. Well, unfortunately, you don't need to be in primal form right now. We'll give you the EXP share. Oh, and we can also give it the XP candy we picked up, too. Forgot about that. There we go. That got its level 62. And now we do need to go to the end at some point to level up all of our Pokemon, especially Groudon, since it's like 20 levels behind. But before that, I want to get to work on the big building project of the video, which is the day 100 battle arena, which I love to do in every single video. So that way we have a cool place to do the final battle. So let's get back to the base and start planning that out. All right, so where do we want to put this thing? You know what? Wait, why are we even doing it here? What if instead we made it at the Groudon volcano? I think that would be fire. Imagine that, like over top of the lava and everything, that totally fit the theme. Okay, well, in order to do that, we are going to need some items to build a cool looking arena. And the first one on that list is going to be a bunch of concrete of every single color. Well, by every color, I mean red, white, and black. So let's go ahead and just start mining a bunch of sand. All right, we've got about 2 stacks now. I reckon that's probably more than enough, to be honest. Now we just need a bunch of gravel, and then we'll also need the dyes as well for the respective pieces of concrete. We'll need white, black, and red, but I think most of those can just be found from flowers that are just going to be on the floor. Or we can try to buy them from the department store, which is also a really good shout. We'll try to search around for a gravel patch just like that. Sweet, right as I said it. And then, yeah, we can start mining up all this. Alright, this should be about the same gravel. We've got, yeah, stacking 50, that's good. So now we'll just worry about the dyes. For the red dye, it's probably easiest to literally just run around and pick flowers, because we can get quite a bit of it doing that. We can get like 5 of these, I think that'd be more than enough. Alright, there we go, that's 5, that should be good. Turn that into dye. And we have the stuff, oh wait, we just have a crafting table straight up on us, we can make that right now. Boom, bang, bop. There's our red concrete. And now we'll go to the department store to buy our other concrete before we can head over to the Groudon volcano and actually start building this arena. Alrighty, so we've got a decent amount of money on us right now. We've got about $11,000. Oh my god, how do we keep finding shinies in this video? And it's not a fire type, it's a Glameow. That is actually a pretty cool shiny though. Anyways, I think we can probably look for the mob drop guy. And yeah, you sell ink sacks, we can use that for the black dye. We'll buy probably a good bit of this. Like we'll need a good bit of black dye. We'll buy 9. And then, do you have a bone? Yeah, there's bones. Okay, perfect. We'll buy like 4 or 5 of these. Sure, why not? And then we can turn all that into white dye and the black into black dye. And now we can make up our concrete like that. And, oh wait, that's 15 dye. I don't need that many. We just need 5. There we go. Perfect. Okay, we have like about, let's say like 3 stacks of total concrete. If we need more, we have this stuff to make extra. But now let's just head to the volcano and start laying this thing out. Alright, so here's what I'm looking to do. I want to do a big like Pokeball arena in the middle. And then on either side, we'll have 2 pedestals that people can walk on, kind of similar to that one. But the only issue with this one, and why I'm not going to use it, is that we actually can't get rid of this pedestal right here. It's an unbreakable block. Pretty much like bedrock, so there's no point trying to mine it. But what we need to do before that is actually just harden all of our concrete. So what we're going to do is actually take this down to the ocean over here. And then down here, all we got to do is hold right click and then just start breaking this continuously until we can transfer all of it into actual concrete. All right, there we go. Boom. All has been transferred. And I'll head back to the top to start laying things out. Alright, now we're going to want a pretty big arena here because not only do we have quite a bit of space and we don't want it looking weird, but we also want to make sure our Pokemon don't fall into lava and start dying during the battle. That would be really weird. So I think we'll make it at this level right here, just above the lava. And then let's see. So this is about the middle point, I'd say. Yeah, maybe another block over. Okay, right here is about the middle. So what we're going to want to do right now is just build the center of like a Pokeball. Just like this. Okay, perfect. Nice. Okay, that's the middle done. Now we need to extend it out to the sides, probably by like that much, by like 3 blocks, let's say. So there's that. And now we build the actual Pokeball part. How big do we want to make this? Probably like, if we make it like this big, how does that look? Yeah, that looks about right. It does seem, yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. I think that's good. It is a little bit off though. I think we built it too far to this side. We need to move it over this way by like a block. Oh, shoot. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, not even close. Okay, yeah, we got to move it this way by a block, so we'll do that as well quickly. All right, there we go. I think that's better. And then now we'll just finish doing the shape of the Pokeball. So like this, and make this come across. Okay, I think we're doing pretty good so far in the general design of it. And we will be getting to training soon in case you're waiting for that. And like the more hardcore side of Pokemon when it comes to battling. But this is going to be very important because I do want our battle arena to look good for the final day. There we go, though. I think that's a good shape. Honestly, you screw it. I'm going to make it a block bigger as well just to kind of like help out a little bit. I think this might be too small and our Pokemon are going to fall in lava. All right, I think that is better. Yeah, I like that a lot more. That's a lot bigger. And now we got to solidify our red and white concrete to make the 2 red and white sides of the Pokeball. All right, and that's all of it solidified. And now we'll place in the red over here. Alright, there that is. And then we'll do the white on the other side. It looks like we got more than enough, which is perfect. And finito. Perfect. That looks really cool. And then as a final detail, I got this little light gray carpet to put in the middle. Nice. So now we will have this side where we have a pedestal and the other side where we have a pedestal, which we will have to work on later. But I'm going to be honest, that took quite a bit of time getting all the concrete and getting this whole thing set up. So I'm going to leave like a bit of deep slate over here for now just to mark where we want to put the pedestals. But I think we'll come back later and we'll just go train up our Pokemon right now since that is quite a pressing issue. Plus, there's something else I want to do in like a little bit after we get some training done. Whoop. All right. And now that we're here, let's do it. Let's try to get all of our Pokemon up to like level 88. Maybe we can get Groudon to catch up by then. Something around that. Oh, hold up. I just heard a shiny. Yo, shiny LGM. We've been here for like no time at all. Dude, what is our shiny luck? I think the odds in this pack are increased a little bit, but I swear we've been finding like a ton as well. Holy, okay, yeah. It's like what, the 5th shiny of the video? And only one of them happens to be fire? Like, nice, bro. Alright, there we go. That's all the training done. And nice, okay. 88, 88, 83, 87, 88, 88. Pretty good all around the board. Groudon's a little bit underleveled, but nothing I'm going to complain about, to be honest. I think we're pretty good with this. Also, looks like it's learned some really good moves, which I am very happy to see. But now, though, let's get the heck out of here so we can focus on something else I want to do, and we can also sort out the movesets. Whoop. Alrighty, so there we go. There's a quick heal up, and then what we'll do is we'll just go through and make sure everything's good. I think a lot of our Pokemon are good. Like Volcarona, Blaziken, I don't think their movesets get much better. Groudon, on the other hand, I think we're going to throw on Solar Beam and Lava Plume, and we got one more move slot, maybe like Bulk Up, because here's the thing. You may be wondering why I'm adding Solar Beam, because it's normally a 2-turn move, and it's not going to be with the Power Herb, I don't want to use that anymore. Because with Groudon, when it's in its primal form, it automatically sets up the Harsh Sunlight, which will not only mean that our Gouging Fire's speed stat is doubled due to the sunlight, but it also means Solar Beam charges instantly, so we don't have to worry about that taking multiple turns, which makes Groudon one of our best counters against grass Pokemon, actually. But yeah, fire. Now though, I want to do something else I've been procrastinating on, and that is getting actually good held items for my Pokemon. Throughout a lot of this video, I've been using like some jank ones, like just random gems and stuff, and it's better to get some actually good items, like for example, this puppy right here, the Life Orb. It boosts the power of every move we use by 30%, but it causes a little bit of recoil damage, and the way to make it isn't actually too tough. We just need some tinted glass, some gas tears, and some golden apples. Now we can buy some apples from the department store along with the gas tears and ender pearls. As long as we can make the tinted glass, we should be good. And I know we have more amethyst left over from when we got some at the start of the video. So we'll just grab some glass for now from the beach. Some sand, there we go. All right, that should be more than enough, honestly. We only need like 3 pieces. I don't know why I got so much. Chuck that into the furnace. Looks like some of our iron got done as well. And yeah, look, we just need, yeah, we got like tons of amethyst. We're good. I think we should probably aim to make about like, I don't know, maybe 2 life orbs. I think that should be good. I don't think we're going to need too many, but we should definitely have a good few. We also have some extra ender pearls on us as well, which is actually very convenient. We have exactly 2, so we don't need to worry about buying those from the department store. We'll just wait for one more piece of glass, then we should be able to make all the tinted stuff. All right, there we go. And if I can save money on the apples, I'd be more than fine to do it. I just don't know if I have any apples around. There we go, 8 tinted glass. Yeah, because I have the gold to make the gaps. I just don't think I have the apples. I mean, worst case, we can always buy some. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have apples, though. Okay, department store time. All right, yo, hello? Oh, this might be the same Glameow from earlier. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, dude, the shiny sound scares me. I guess we didn't despawn it. We haven't been in the chunks enough. All right, so we're gonna need to buy some apples first. We're gonna buy 4. That way we can craft up the 4 golden apples we need. And then the other thing we needed was the gas tears, which we can buy from you, I believe, for 1.5k each. How many can we buy? Okay, perfect. We can buy 4. That's good. Sweet, and we have a little bit of money left over. So now all we need to do to finish up our item making is use the crafting table I left over here very conveniently. Turn some of our golden blocks into golden apples, just like that. And now we can put all this stuff together into the crafting table, and boom, life orbs made. Dubs. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know which Pokemon we're gonna put it on yet, but these are good items no matter what we do with them, so that is great. Now though, let's head back to the base and sort everything out before we head off. Alrighty, yeah, everything's healed, right? Yep, perfect. I wanted to add one of our Pokemon to the zoo as well. We should definitely add in our Entei and our Scovillain, because they're currently just sitting in the PC for no reason. There we go, looking good. And now we can take the time to throw on all our items. We need to first decide on a Mega, and since we only have one option, which is Blaziken, I guess that's what we're doing. Where's our Blazikenite though? Did we put that in our backpack? Where'd that go? Delphox, Heatran. Where the heck is it? I know I didn't get rid of it. Oh, there it is. I'm blind. It is in our backpack. Okay, perfect. There's that for you. Groudon, obviously the red orb. We'll be running that. Such a sick transition animation, by the way. Look at that. It like becomes encompassed in fire and it roars out of it. Nice. Also, I didn't mention this, but its ability when it's in its primal form nullifies water type attacks and sets up the sun. So that's really, really good. What do we want to do with our other Pokemon though? Do we have any like signature items or anything like that for them? Not really. Okay, well, we have the Rocky Helmet somewhere. I think that's a good item we can continue running. It's good recoil damage. Could also do the Expert Belt as well. Let me actually Google how much it boosts the damage of super effective moves by. Okay, it increases moves by 20%. Only if they're super effective though. I think it's just better to have the air balloon on or something. So let's see here. What Pokemon's moves do we want to boost the power of a ton? I think we want to do that to... Volcarona could be crazy with it, but at the same time, that recoil damage could be annoying. I guess we could also Giga Drain it back. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try it on Volcarona for this one. Here you go, buddy. So there's your Life Orb. I think the Rocky Helmet has to get thrown on one of these guys because they're a bit tankier. And it's, I guess, between Gouging Fire and Volcanion. I think we go with Gouging Fire. I think that's probably a safer pick here. And then we'll do Rocky Helmet on, not you, on Volcanion. And on Skeleturge, we'll throw on the Air Balloon so it doesn't get hit by ground type moves. All right, sweet. I think that's our team. Heal everything up. And now let's head off to the day 80 battle. Dude, oh my god, we are getting closer and closer to day 100. When we get back, we'll finish up the arena back at the Groudon Volcano. And we should also start trying to pick out our like final team. Because, dude, I'm not going to lie, we have some really good Pokemon that are just in our box. Like, I could totally see us bringing back out either Cerulege, Heatran, maybe Scovillain. Incineroar is also a good shout. And, like, maybe one more of these guys. So, we'll have to take a good look through before we decide on the final team. But, yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and head off to the next rival battle. All right, day 80, bro. I'm going to show you another Pokemon you haven't seen just yet. But,
I've changed up my team quite a lot.
Did you actually? Okay, I got one big doggy dog in the house that I think will do a lot of work.
Okay.
But let's just start off with this guy. It's gonna get a lay of the land. Okay. Oh, you got Dracovish. I know you love your Dracovish, bro. I know you love your Dracovish.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Okay, Fisher's Red probably gonna one-tap me, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, but like, what was I gonna swap into? Skeleturge, thank you for being a sacrificial lamb, like, I guess, bro. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I actually don't know how we're gonna take this thing down because it's pretty fast. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this and we're going to do this. I think this is our best play, believe it or not. Yeah, Fisher's Ring comes out and it's probably going to take me down to Focus Sash. We do get a bird off on you as well, which is nice. But there we go. We get our boosts up.
That sucks.
I just have to hope I'm faster now, to be honest. And that I do enough damage. Bug Buzz, how much does this do? Oh, you're on 2%.
Dang.
Okay, I kind of have to trade my Volcarona and my Skeleturge, but getting Dracovish out is good because the burn will finish it. That was a W burn. Okay, what do we send out? I feel like this is probably our best all-rounder. So let's send out this dude. Gouging Fire. Oh, you got a Focus Sash in this little guy. Okay. Let's go for this. I don't know what you could have. I'm guessing you got like Surf maybe. Oh, wow, that did a lot less than I thought. Ooh. Oh, you got Shell Smash. Oh, that ups your attack a bunch, but it also drops your... Or ups your speed. I know it ups your speed. Alright. It ups both your attack stats. I was going to try to like do something with that. You know what? Let's try something a little crazy. We're going to swap out Gouging Fire for Primal Groudon to activate Desolate Land. Oh, you used Rock Blast. Okay. That missed. Okay, we're good.
And of course it misses.
Now, though, you cannot use any water moves because they disappear in the harsh sunlight because of Groudon's ability. And we can use Solar Beam in one turn to super effectively take you out.
Okay. Okay, sure.
That's huge. That was really big.
Evil freaking Groudon, bro.
Evil Groudon. He's giving me a hug.
Evil freaking
Oh, he's not giving me a hug. He doesn't like me anymore. Evil Groudon. Not good Groudon.
Like...
Well, let's see how much this does. And I don't know why I said this guy in the harsh sunlight.
You have Solar Beam, I forgot.
Yeah, I got Solar Beam. Confused Ray. Oh, that's actually kind of tech. You're also level 90. Oh my god. Okay. Groudon, lock in. Ice Beam. How do we do on that? Oh, I hit myself in Confusion as well. I didn't even notice that. Ice Beam does a lot. I'm gonna need to have some magic happen here. Okay, but good. I snapped out of my Confusion. That was good. I need that one turn. Dude, I need things to go well here, bro. Did you say Bride the Confusion?
No, I said a one round of Confusion.
Oh, I thought you said Bride the Confusion. Starting to brand it.
No.
We got Woocified, we got Groundified, we got Sunified, Bride the Confusion.
You got everybody, bro.
Oh, yo, you got a Suicune. Okay, dog.
But I don't think it's gonna do much.
I mean, I think it'll live a soul. Oh, it actually moves faster. Aurora Beam. Oh, that don't do much, gang.
It does nothing.
This Desolate Land ability is coming in clutch here.
Yeah, this is bad.
Aurora Beam again.
Crit.
And we live it barely with the
we
crit.
did it
Can't believe you crit through that. There we go. Okay, what do you have left? You have 2 Pokemon left. We don't know what either of them are. You did say you changed up your team quite a bit, so we could have a monster in here. Gyarados. Okay. That probably moves first, honestly. Yeah, I mean, we'll try for an attack, but... Oh, you went for Dragon's Dance. Oh, this could be a threat. Hold up. Solar Beam's definitely not going to do crazy damage. Oh, no. Dragon's Dance again. Oh, shoot. You're fully trying to clutch this. Okay. Solar Beam another time. You're gonna go for an attack here, but I mean, I just have to sack Groudon, dude. It's on no HP. Crunch. I need... This doesn't miss. Yeah. Okay, you've Dragon Danced twice. Your attack and speed stat are super, super high. I don't have any priority move. How fast is Gyarados as a base? Okay. You know what? We're gonna have to try something here. We have another way of getting speed too. So I'm gonna make a call. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Use that Dragon's Dance. Use that Dragon's Dance. I knew you'd go for it. I predicted it. You thought I was gonna go for Detect.
I thought I was calling your bluff.
You thought I was calling my bluff? You thought I was gonna use Detect? I didn't. I didn't do it. And now this allows me to go for a second Detect right now to get a second speed boost, which will allow me to be faster than Mega Aerodactyl, because even with 1 speed boost, it's not. So there we go. You're Mega Evolved. I Detect, giving me my second speed boost. You're going to use Wing Attack. And now I have a second speed boost, and thanks to that, we can go for a huge damage close combat. It looks like I still fainted, because I'm getting prompted with the change screen, but that did over half its health, did 2/3. We take that. That's huge. That's huge. Wing Attack, yeah, that does take me out. Okay. I needed that, though. Let's see here. I think we know this thing doesn't go down to you, even though Rock Slide can be really strong. You just need a flinch, but I need to rely on you not getting that flinch, to be honest.
Flinch.
No flinch. Okay, no miss. Okay, we're good. We're good. Is that it?
Dude!
Oh, that's it. That's it. Oh my god. Okay, I thought you had one more. Oh my god.
Bro, that... Oh my... I cannot believe you called that. I thought I was calling your bluff.
Nope. You thought I was going to go for Detect to get the speed boost.
You went into the freaking future, bro.
But I had a feeling. I've made that play so many times.
I should have just gone for it. I should have hit you.
But you know what that means now?
Oh my gosh, bro.
You know what that means? We've had the peak cinema comeback. From being down 1-4, it is now tied back up at 4-4 going into day 90. And you didn't even see what other Pokemon I brought. You didn't even see what it was.
Oh, shoot. Oh,
I don't think you remember what I had before, so I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to remind you.
Heatran.
Nope. But there's another monster in the tank, so just know that.
Oh, God. Okay.
All right. See you in 10.
See ya.
Alrighty. We're back, folks, and we are gonna not even skip a beat and head straight off to the volcano to start working on the final arena, because that battle is coming up very soon. We'll have to work on our team itself at some point, but let's first get that out of the way. We've actually made a lot of good progress on this before we left. It's just these pedestals that we need to do. So let's start off by going inside the volcano to mine up a bunch of these deep slate tiles. That way we don't have to ruin the shape of it or anything. All right, there we go. There's a bunch of deep slate. We'll just mine up this. Oh, not get burned. That would also be bad. All right, and there we go. I think that's probably enough. We've got like 2.5 stacks now. I'm hoping that'll be good. Yeah, I've kind of mined out a huge chunk of it. That's all good. Let's head up to the top now. All right, now let's start with this side. We'll kind of have to do the general shape first. So we're going to do something like this. And then I like the height that one's at. So like it looks like it's about a block up and then outwards. So something like this maybe. Unless we want to go higher. That feels pretty good there. We got to make sure it's centered though. Yeah, we'll get rid of this side. Okay. And then we're also going to have to go in and craft some stairs and some slabs to add like some detailing to it. So what we'll do is we'll go in here and just do some... I'm trying to think. We don't want to overhang too much. I think stairs could kind of work there, right? And then have it like slope downwards into like part of the mountain. I think that could look pretty good. And the slabs we can use for like decoration and stuff like that. The slabs I'm thinking we use for like stairs, kind of like help us get up there. Like here, for example, we'll need like a double stair. Here we'll need like a slab like that. Just as long as we can get up there pretty easily. I think that's the main concern. So yeah, just like kind of smoothing out this whole area so it's really easy to get up to. Yeah, like something like this I think is really good. Like here we can add that there. And that, oh, whoops. And that there. Now we have like a nice natural slope. So if you just hold W, you can walk up super easily. And then obviously you get up to the top here. And then we'll go ahead and just add these stairs sloping downwards into the mountain. And then to give it like a bit of pattern, like, you know, a bit of like texturing as well, like a bit of bulk, we can do that over there to like kind of make it like a part of it sticking out, right? And then we'll have like stuff like this. There we go. Okay, I think that looks better. Here we can also add in like a little bit here. Yeah, okay, that looks solid. Could also add a slab like that to give it like a little bit of, you know, make it look a little more rugged, a little more like a volcano, I guess, if that makes sense. Like make it look a little more rugged. Okay, nice. That looks good. And then the last detail will just be adding in some walls like the walls over there. I think those look really, really nice. So we'll just go ahead and make up a bunch of these. And then we'll place these along the sides just like that. Okay. And then what we can do is, well, maybe add a slab on the end for us to throw out our Pokemon at. What do we think? Slab or no slab? You know what? I got an idea. How about 3 slabs? Nope, that's not good. That's not... you know what? Let's just do this. I think this looks good. Where it's just sticking out a little bit. And being on it as well, it's actually... No, I think we just go here. This looks good. Yeah, this is good. Okay. And then now we have to do this side. We have to do the same thing. But this side should be a little easier because we already have this big rock right here. We already have the big chunk of it already done. So yeah, we're just going to make sure it's at the same height. Okay, and then like this. Then just kind of like cover that up. Okay. This side's coming a long way easier, I'm not going to lie. Because it was already kind of finished. We are going to have to make some kind of bridge, though, connecting all this together. So we'll have to add in, like, some slabs here. And some over here as well, which, yeah, looks like we're out. Okay. I think we should have enough, though, with our remaining deep slate tiles. We'll make some stairs and slabs. And now with these, we can make this little bridge right here to connect everything. If we get rid of some of the blocks around it as well, it makes it easier. Nice, okay. This is all coming out pretty decently. Like that, okay. Then a slab here. All right, yeah, that's pretty good. Probably want to make this block a slab too. God, we are needing so many slabs for this. I'm really hoping we do have enough blocks, so I'd hate to have to go back and mine more. All right, like that. Okay, I think we've actually got it. So now all we got to do is add in the stairs at the bottom, just like that. And then since we don't have quite enough, I'll just add in like the same slab technique where it looks like the whole thing is like kind of decaying almost. Like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, nice. And then we'll add in the walls just along here. Okay, perfect. I think with that, we're done because we have a little staircase coming here. We have a path that takes us all the way around to this side. Here, I'll just flatten this level out and connect this up. Okay, perfect. So yeah, that should be the arena now fully done, which is awesome. But now we need to actually work on designing our actual final team. Because right now, I'm not sure if we want to keep everything. And it's not about even keeping things. It's about, I think I have some good Pokemon in my box that can be put to use. So let's head back to the base and pick out the team. All right, so let's first take away all of our Pokemon's held items since those might not be needed if we end up putting it away. I guess Groudon can hold on to its because it's the red orb. Nothing else can use that. All right, there we go. Okay, and now we got to choose what we want on the squad. So right now we have a firefighting. We've got Bug. I think Blaziken and Volcarona are good to stay. I don't know if Blaziken will be my Mega, though. We'll have to see what we pick up. I think Groudon would be stupid to get rid of. It's actually a really difficult choice. Because the final battle will be a double battle, so we're going to kind of prepare our day 90 team around that. So I think we're guaranteed keeping at least Volcarona and Groudon. I think it'd be also stupid to get rid of our Mythical and our Paradox as well. But now here's the big question. What do we want to bring? I think if we were to bring back something, it'd be one of these guys. Either Incineroar or Ceruledge. So let's think this through. Ceruledge, let's throw it in the party for a second. It's got some good moves, but the main thing it has that nothing else does is a ghost move. Other than that, we should have other Pokemon with every other move it has. Incineroar, on the other hand, I think might have more value here. Not only would it be having another good ground type move in the team, but it also has Fake Out, which I really like. Plus a very strong dark move that would cover the dark typing. Alright, well, you know what? I think I've decided. I know Talonflame is really good for double battles because of its Tailwind move. But I think Blaziken's the best pick here because of its speed boost ability. That gives us great speed control. So I think this right here, ladies and gentlemen, will be the final team. I know we didn't change much, but I think adding Incineroar will become very huge. Now, though, we can go ahead and give everything their EXP shares because we should probably start focusing on actually training as well. On day 100, we need to have a full team of level 100s. And right now they're level 88, which may seem good, but the higher leveled we get, the more experience it costs per level. For example, our Incineroar is level 74 and needs 17,000 XP per level. Our Volcanion needs nearly 30,000, which is nuts. So I say we go ahead and head off to the end dimension to try and get our levels up a bit. Alright, and now that we're here, let's get to leveling. Wait, hold up, what the heck is that as well? There's a Pheromosa in the background there, what the heck? That's cool. I mean, we can't catch it because it's not a fire type, but that's still really cool to see. Yeah, it's a bug fighting type. I actually have it on the team if I was allowed to use it, but instead we'll just take it out for the free levels. Thanks, buddy. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah, there's also this structure over here. I'll check this out. It looks like a fallen end ship almost. What's in here? Oh, hold up. Bunch of iron. We'll take that. Some gold, diamonds, and EXP candies. That's really good. We'll need all the EXP we can get because our Incineroar is lagging a little bit behind at level 75 right now. Meanwhile, the rest of the team's at about mid-80s. So here, we'll go ahead and throw these onto you, buddy. There you go. And now you're up to level 76. Perfect. Good little boost there. Oh my god, dude, look at this. Look at how many unknowns are right here. Holy, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in one spot? The heck? I don't think I've ever seen them clustered like that. Oh! Oh, shoot! Yo, what the heck? Oh, I know what we just found, baby. This thing is crazy. Okay. This isn't exactly like a fire-type Pokemon or anything like that. But what we just found could be a bunch of free levels, actually. And I'll show you what it is in just a second. This is the home of a legendary fusion Pokemon that we could totally take out for a bunch of levels. Yeah, let's fly up here and check this place out. I've actually used this exact Pokemon in some other videos, and it's very, very good. Kind of a shame we can't use it. I think I might have used it in my last Cobblemon video even. But there we go. If we walk on in, it should spawn in, and boom, there it is, baby. I believe that's Duskmane Lunala, or is it Dawn Wings? I think it's Dawn Wings. Necrozma. There we go. That's super cool. Unfortunately, yeah, it is a Psychic Ghost, but we should get a bunch of XP because this thing's level 80, and it's also like a legendary. And oh my god, I think our Volcarona might be able to 1v1 it. I know it's like we're higher level, but it's also a legendary we're up against, so, you know. Yeah, okay, Volcarona does just solo it. Nice, bro. Nice. It didn't even get a boost before that. And yeah, down it goes. Perfect, though. We should get a bunch of levels from that. Yeah, there we go. 2 of our Pokemon leveled up. Perfect. All right, let's get out of here. I just want to show that off because I thought that was really cool. All right. I think that's enough leveling because we got some other stuff to do. But that is quite good. Look at that. Level 94, 94, 92, 93, 93, 90. Very, very good. I don't know if they've learned any new moves. I'm going to assume not. I mean, they're already so high leveled. What could they have possibly learned? Yeah, like maybe Groudon's learned something. It learned Eruption. That's not a bad move. But it requires Groudon to kind of like move first in that scenario, and Groudon's just not moving first ever with that speed stat. At least not normally, so I think we'll just stick with what we've got. Yeah, and this dude got like Explosion. I'm actually alright. I'm actually very alright. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. Sweet. Well, now that we've leveled up, let's head back to base, and I'll do the other thing I want to do. Whoop. Alrighty, so Pokemon are all leveled up. That's good. They're at a good level. I think their moves are actually really good. This might be one of the first times we don't have to touch their moves. To be fair, it's kind of because we've done their moves in the past. But, like, I think we're good. Like, we have a fighting move. We have a lot of, like, coverage here. We don't have any ice moves or electric moves. But we do have a rock-type move to counter flying types. So, I'm hoping that will work out. Obviously, we don't really have that many water moves. But we got Steam Eruption. So, that should hopefully be good. But anyways, what I wanted to do is actually go off and head to the department store. Because even last time, we were still down a few items, I noticed. Like, we had our air balloon and we had some other things. But I think it could be worth getting this other item I've got in mind. So, what up, department store? How's it going? Also, I just realized it now. We should probably swap out Bulk Up on Groudon. Maybe we can buy a TM here, because I just realized Bulk Up only boosts its attack and defense stat. And these two moves are special attacking ones. So, we'll have to worry about that in a second. But yeah, what I wanted to buy is from, I think, this guy over here. Is it you, buddy? Yes, the Battle Master. We can buy Leftovers. And this is really good. It's a held item that gradually restores your health throughout a battle. So every turn you get a little bit of health back. We like this. I think it could be really good on Groudon considering how bulky it is. I guess it's already holding its red orb, so I guess not Groudon. But you get the point. Like one of our bulkier mons could definitely run this. So now we have a Mega Stone on one of them, 2 life orbs, obviously the red orb, and then we have a Leftovers and a Rocky Helmet. I think those are all really good items. And instead of the Rocky Helmet, we could also run the Air Balloon as well if we want to do that. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with what we've got set up there. I guess that last thing is just going to be Groudon. What do we want to get as a different move for it? Because, yeah, I don't really think it should be running Bulk Up. It's just not a great move for it. So let's see here. Okay, well, I just did some looking, and oh my god, can Groudon learn a lot of moves? And one of them I think could be really good for it. There's actually a lot of options for what I could learn. Let's see here, though. Frankly, I just don't know what we could buy. Where is it? Can't learn Ice Beam. Oh yeah, I could learn Shadow Claw. It doesn't look like it has that. I was thinking we could get that since we don't have the other guy on our team, the Ceruledge. Let's see what else there is. There's one move in particular that I want. Oh yeah, it can learn Thunderbolts apparently. I'm gonna hope the wiki's right on this, so I'm gonna buy it. Not sure if this is true, but if it can, oh my god, it can. That's kind of OP, you know. I think Thunderbolt's a really good move on it. Like, who's gonna be expecting a Thunderbolt from Groudon of all Pokemon, right? It's a ground type, but like I don't know how it can learn that. But no, that's really good. Now we got an electric move on our team. We were just talking about that. And it gives Groudon another counter to grass types. Or so to water types, sorry. So that's really nice. And then there is one last move I want to give Groudon. And it's a move we've made in the past. And that's Flamethrower. It's just slightly higher base power than Lava Plume. At 90 instead of at 80. So let's just see. How do we make this thing again? We need the dispenser, fire gem, and a diamond disc. We might actually have to go look for another fire gem. Somehow I think we've used all of them. The diamond disc should be easy, and the dispenser, well, we can buy the only thing we don't have for that, which is the string from this guy up here. So there you go. Perfect. So yeah, we can craft that up when we're back at the base. So the only ingredient we're missing now is the fire gem. But that's another one of the cool things about this village is that they have a lot of chests in like here and all these different places. And in here, not only can we find a couple of EXP candies, it looks like, but we can also find gems. So let's loot this place until we can get one. Unless, oh wait, we already have one. I forgot about that. I forgot we picked one up back at the other place. Well, I guess it was still worth looting. We got a couple XP candies. Here you go, Ensign. All right, well now let's head back and we'll make this up then. And oh, hello, a Froakie. That's a crazy rare spawn. Hello, buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave you though. You're not a fire type. Loser. All right, home sweet home. Let's first go ahead and craft up the dispenser. I wonder if we're able to use 2 different kind of stones for it, or we need to find 1 piece of cobblestone. Well, I guess we can't find out in a second. Let's see. Can you use two different stones? Yes, you can. Okay, cool. And then now we just need the disc, which we have all the stuff for in here. Bang. Into iron. Into gold. And then, what do we need? A diamond one for it? Yeah, we needed a diamond one. Okay, well, we got diamonds for that. Perfect. And there is flamethrower. Sweet. That should be a good little upgrade for Groudon. Perfect. Nice. All right. Well, with that, I think our team is, like, fully good to go. All our moves are set. And we've also got items ready for them as well. So I think we'll run Mega Blaziken again, since that's the only thing that can Mega Evolve. We will run Primal Groudon. And yeah, in case I haven't mentioned this before, the last battle is a double battle. So that's why I've got Instant out in the team. That's like another reason for it, because Fake Out will be really good in that double battle. But we'll have to probably adjust our movesets a little bit when we get back to try to account for the fact that it's going to be a double battle. But yeah, let's continue doing our items. I think we said we want to throw Leftovers and Rocky Helmet onto some bulky Pokemon. So it'd probably be best if we do that on Gouging Fire and Volcanion. There you go, buddies. And then Volcarona and Incin we'll put on Life Orbs, which works with me. Alright, there we go. Perfect. And with that, team's all healed up. Everything's looking solid, so we are good to go to the day 90 rival battle. Oh my god, the next one is day 100. Let me know what you guys think of this kind of one-type challenge again. I've tried them in the past, and some people haven't liked them. Some people have really liked them, so let me know. And also, I have noticed, yes, I have not used Charizard in a fire video. And it's probably in the thumbnail. I wouldn't be surprised. Listen, dude. I've used Charizard so many times. Please, let me have some fun. Let me try some other Pokemon out. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and head off to the rival battle. Flipping Charizard, man. Alright, brother guy.
How about it?
Ready to go?
Okay.
Let's take it back from the start. Hello, Chris. Hello. Please get to know. Alright, brother guy. You ready to go? Start day 90 battle right here. And I've made quite the arena for day 100. I've built something pretty cool. I think you'll like it. It'll match the theme as well of all the fire. But let's get into it. Let's start off with this Pokemon. I think this is a good counter to almost everything. Not this though. You know what? I wonder how this does. I don't know if I survive Vicious Rend, but I need to try. Oh wow! Wow! I really tanked that better than I thought. Dragon Claw.
Wow.
That does good damage. Okay, hold up. That's not bad. Vicious Rend comes out and it doesn't take. Yeah, wait! I actually beat Dracovish with Entei or with Gouging Fire. Okay, I was not expecting that. I thought like it's a fire type. How does it live that? Okay, very good to know for later. All right, well you bring out this dude next. Let's go for what's gonna be the most power. Probably this will be the most damage. Dragon Claw, break the Focus Sash. You're gonna get a Shell Smash. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, bro.
I'm retiring. That's it. I'm done. A Shell Smash. There we go. We'll go for this Hydro Pump. Yeah, I'm probably. Oh, you missed.
I didn't mean to use Hydro Pump.
Crit.
I didn't mean to use that.
Oh, down to 10%. Do I still have extreme speed on this? I do. I'll go for an extreme speed. I lied. I don't have extreme speed. But I do live on 2. I live on 2 HP. I literally have 2 health points. Oh my god. Gouging Fire.
What is this thing?
It's a tanky monster, and I have leftovers on it as well. You would have taken me out without the leftovers.
Nice.
Oh my god. Okay, hold up. Hold up. We might be cooking here. Oh my god, and I have this if I can move. Wait, live? Please live? Oh, no, it doesn't. I would have probably taken you out in one shot as well if I lived. Okay, what do we want to send in here, though? Honestly, I don't really fancy you, even though you have a lot of good moves into it. I kind of want to send in something else here. And I think that's actually going to be this guy. I think we can... Yeah, you know, this isn't a bad show. I think you know the tech with this guy, but we're going to go for our little strategy. Quiver Dance. Okay, get our special defense nice and high since Lapras is a special attacker. Hydro Pump does... Oh, you have a Water Gem as well. I might not live. Oh, whoa, I do live. Holy, I do live. I wholly live. Okay, I think we go for this move here. We should outspeed. And then we Giga Drain. Okay. Whoa. Oh, that's going to heal me a bunch. Okay.
You have got to be kidding
Hydro
me.
Pump, and I don't know. It's a little risky. I'm gonna try it though. Can I? Oh, you're gonna Ice Shard. Oh, you're gonna Ice Shard. I'm gonna Quiver Dance, baby.
You have got
I'm gonna Quiver Dance again. So now I have even higher stats, and as long as I live this, I could have gone for another Quiver Dance because I could have predicted that, but just in case, we'll do that because if you crit, I might go down.
It.
Nice. Okay, hold up. We might have made the comeback here. Suicune comes out. We know what we're doing here. We're gonna Giga Drain this, and oh, it just steals all your health.
And yeah, no, all your health is back. Yeah, no, that's the game. Yeah.
Hold up. Wait, I feel like I didn't get restored from that much. Aerodactyl could actually survive a hit here. I actually.
No.
Oh, hold up. Is Aerodactyl's pretty fast? I don't know.
I was prompted.
Oh, you were prompted?
Yeah, no, I'm prompted.
So you're prompted into swapping, is what you're saying? Because
yes,
that means I one tapped you. Oh my god, I one tapped it and I'm full health. Oh my. Volcarona is a monster. There's never a time I'm going to not use this Pokemon. Screw it. Quiver Dance.
Nice.
What did you go for? Waterfall. I think I lived that, right? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, but you want to be the. Oh my god.
What the heck? Okay, to be fair, you do have one Pokemon left, so it's a fine time to throw. So we'll send out Groudon now. And here's the thing. Groudon's quite cute, isn't he? Look at him. His little mouth. His little mouth's got little eyes.
I think he's cute.
You think he's cute? Groudon. From Zeus's soul and his spirit, from his thunderbolt from above, strike down this Gyarados. Use hidden move that apparently you can learn. Thunderbolts. 4 times effective. Yep, Groudon can learn Thunderbolt. I learned that as well. I didn't know it could do that. So, shout out Groudon. Yeah, he low-key has the power of Zeus in him, which is kind of tough. You think my Groudon? You think my Groudon tough and cute? You think he's cute? Let me give him a kiss.
Kill with hammers. Kill with hammers.
Don't kill it with hammers. He's just a little boy. He's just a little guy.
Think
Okay, maybe not little. He's a big baby. He's like the big baby from Boss Baby.
He's like the massive baby, yeah.
Yeah. Yo, editor, throw a picture of the big baby from Boss Baby on the screen. Is that copyright? I don't know. Anyways, I will see you in a bit.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You're not happy. Hey, listen, they went under the double battle. Maybe you can bring it back, or I can pull off the craziest comeback ever. We'll see.
We'll see.
Alrighty, folks. Final 10 days right now. Whew. And honestly, I'm feeling pretty ready. I think our team is actually really good. I'm happy with it for sure. But yeah, it's time for us to turn up the heat right here for the final push before the battle. And obviously, we're going to have to do a couple important things. Those 2 things mainly being leveling up to level 100, which is why I just gave all my Pokemon their EXP shares. But we're also just going to have to adjust their movesets a little bit to accommodate for a double battle. An example of this being, like, on Groudon, instead of Earthquake, trying out Precipice Blades, because that move hits both opponents. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't hit your side of the field, so that would be really useful to have. I'm sure there's other moves and other examples of that as well. Oh, it looks like this guy got Raging Fury. What does this do again? Oh, hold up. This is like Outrage. It locks you into the fire move for a long time. I don't think we want that. But yeah, no, we'll just adjust our moves a little bit when we get back. But let's start off just by getting everything to level 100, since that might take a while, considering it's going to take us 33,000 experience points to level this thing up once. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Whoop. All right, folks. We're on to our final Pokemon here. We're getting there. It's just our instant left at level 99, so we're gonna have to try to push through here. Oh, here we go. Level 98 unknown. That's good. Go ahead. Darkest Lariat, this sucker. Dude, it's such a cool animation. I love that. Come on, this should be it, though. Yes, baby. Level 100. And that is it. The full level 100 squad. Dude, that is such a cool looking team. Dude, it looks like we're using a red-only team, actually. It's so many fire types. That is really, really cool. Very glad that's happened. Oh, that took a lot of grinding. But hey, now that that's done, let's go back to the overworld. Let's sort out our team and start mentally prepping for the big battle. Whoop. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and heal everything up. And now let's just adjust our moves before we do one final walk around the place and head over to the volcano. So obviously we've got Blaziken. I think this thing's perfect. Doesn't really need to have any move changes. I like having Detect on it. Great use of that. Volcarona, do we have anything here? I think its moveset hasn't changed much for a while, but I think that's because it's just a good moveset, so I'm good to keep that. Groudon, I think we just messed with, and we said we were going to mess with the Precipice Blades move. It only has 85% accuracy, but if it hits into both Pokemon, chances are we should hit it. Maybe it misses one of them, but hopefully we hit both. Gouging Fire, anything for you? I think you're pretty good. Yeah, your moves are really good. We made you a good moveset. Let's see, Volcanion, have you learned anything new? No, you have not. I do think we have a pretty good moveset on this thing. I like it. Sludge Bomb, Flamethrower, like it's got a counter to pretty much everything besides like flying types and I'm guessing like dragons as well. There's probably a couple types this doesn't fully counter, but it's still got a lot of options here. And then finally Incineroar, which I don't think we have to change. Yeah, I think it's got a good stat on it. We could give it Fake Out instead of Earthquake maybe. I don't know. I don't mind having Earthquake on it though. I think that's a strong move. Yeah, I think that's fine. And now what we got to decide is how we want to lead our Pokemon, right? Which Pokemon do we want to start with? And how do we want to like organize this? So I think we want to send out Incin first because it has Fake Out and we can use that to our advantage. Then do we want to do Volcarona next to it? I don't even think that's a bad shout, right? Because what we can do is we can Fake Out one of their Pokemon to make it so they automatically flinch. And then we can use Volcarona to get a Quiver Dance up. And likely they won't be able to one-tap us. At least I'm hoping they won't be able to one-tap us. So that guarantees a good stat boost there. And then I think the rest of our Pokemon we can just send out as need be. I think sending out Blaziken next to a Pokemon that uses Earthquake like Incineroar isn't a bad shout as well. Because then we can use Detect plus Earthquake. That way we don't hit our own Pokemon, but we still hit the other two. And yeah, I guess that's enough yap. I mean, that's pretty much the whole battle plan. So, I mean, you know the drill with items pretty much is obviously the obvious two with Groudon and Blaziken. There you guys go. Perfect. And then how do we want to organize these last ones? We might do it a little differently this time. I'm not opposed to using the Focus Sash on something here. I kind of want to throw something that isn't Life Orb on Volcarona. Like, I really like the damage boost of it. But I think Focus Sash or Leftovers could be useful for keeping it alive, especially if we're throwing it out first. You know what? This is the final battle. We got to go full power. Let's just give it a Life Orb. I think we give Incin, maybe Air Balloon? No. Yeah, Air Balloon's not a bad shout. I think especially since it's coming out first, just in case they have a ground type out first for whatever reason. And then Leftovers plus the Life Orb. I think Life Orb fits best on Gouging Fire. I mean, look at its attack stat, dude. It's 252, which is crazy. I think boosting that up even more with these powerful moves will be really good. And then lastly, Volcanion, we'll give the Leftovers. Perfect. All right, we'll heal everything up. It's all healed. Nice. Man, we have come so far since the beginning. This place looks really sick. We've got our whole zoo here full of all our fire-type Pokemon, including our shiny Ponyta that we got all the way back at the start. We've got our Apricorn Farm, Nether Portal, and obviously this base. I think we've done a really good job, but now let's head over to the volcano. And might I add, this is such a sick final battle location, especially for like a fire trainer type video. This is so cool. All right, and now that we're here, let's go take our stand over on this side. Oh, I probably should have made a bridge here, but I can do this. Oh, there we go. I did also just realize there's a hole right there. Glad I checked that before Rival came over. That would have been really awkward. Here, we'll just patch that up. Didn't see anything. Got to patch up this side as well. Don't mind me. There we go. But yeah, with that, I think it's time. So I'm going to invite our rival over, and we're going to take on the final battle, baby. Let's do it. Welcome to my domain. Domain expansion. Burning booty cheeks. Welcome to the Day 100 arena. Sorry, I stuttered. Shoot, I meant to say burning. I meant to say burning battlefield. Shoot. You're going to have to cut that out. It's fine. That's why I have editors, and I pay them bajillions of dollars to make sure they don't
$100 billion
those mistakes. Yeah, $100 billion. Speaking of $100 billion, the $100 billion question is, will I win this rival battle and have won with a crazy comeback, making it 6-4, or will you win this battle, making it 5-5, leading us to do a tiebreaker battle, which is going to be another single battle. So I guess we'll find that out right now. Guess we'll find that out, but let's run it. As you know, it is a double battle, so let's do it. Okay, Dracovish and Omastar. All right, well, I think we know what we're going to do here. Let's go ahead and do that, and we'll do, honestly, I think this is a better move. I know this move could be really good, but I think this is going to be better. Yeah, I think we do that. Okay, there we go. Faked out into Dracovish to make sure it flinches. Then we will Quiver Dance up our Volcarona, and then you're going to Shell Smash. Yeah, I kind of predicted you'd do that. That's chill. I need to make a call here, though, because I could have things go very wrong. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to do this, and I'm going to do this as... I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do this as well. I think this kind of goes okay in most scenarios. So, yeah, we'll
You're faster than me?
I just got the boost. And, yeah, you do take out my Incineroar. That's chill. Then Rock Blast goes into Vault... What? Oh, my God. I forgot it's extremely effective.
Yes.
Oh, shoot. Yes. I forgot that's 4 times effective. Oh, no. Okay, all right, we actually have to lock the heck in here. What do we need on the field right now? We need some pure power, and we need some bulk. So I think we send in these two. We send in Blaziken, and we send in Gouging Fire. So Gouging Fire, let's go for this there. Actually, do we want to do that? Yeah, I think we do. And then I think we go for this, and this, and this on that. I don't know if this is the right play. This feels wrong, but this feels like the wrong play. But I don't really know what else I can do, to be honest. Because there we go. There's Blaziken Mega Evolved. I did go for Detect to get the speed boost, but I'm worried you predicted that now. Vicious Rend goes into the Protect. That's very good. Okay. Rock Blast goes into... That takes out Gouging Fire. Oh my god, I forgot you did your thing. I forgot how good that thing is with its speed boost.
Yes, bro.
Oh no. Okay, Rock Blast is gonna do a lot of damage to a lot of things. I think we have to go for this here. And then, what do we do?
I feel like this thing is coming out soon.
I honestly think we do this move, because this will hit that. And then, it's a bit of a risk, but I think we have to. And then we'll do this into here. I honestly don't know what else we can do. We close combat into Dracovish. This isn't gonna take it out, but it'll bring it low. It brings it low, yep. Defense drops. I think I go down if you used Vicious Rend. Yeah, and you Vicious Rend into... Wait, it doesn't matter! Because the Desolate Land from Groudon.
Oh my god, I forgot.
Oh my god. Rock Blast goes into Groudon, but that does nothing. And Precipice Blades misses your Dracovish. That was bad, but it's fine. We still outspeed it with Blaziken. Oh my god, wait. Yeah, Vicious Rend does nothing. Why didn't I do this earlier? Okay, Aerodactyl's next out. We're not out of the clear just yet, but we do have some good counters on the field. What's going to be better? I honestly think we take the defense. Do we want to take the defense drop or the health? I think we actually take the health here. Won't be too much recoil. So yeah, you're going to go into Aerodactyl. I think I should move first still here with Blaziken because it's got some speed boosts up. I'm just worried about your Aerodactyl hitting into my Groudon now. I think Dracovish is good as gone though. Yeah, Brave Bird goes into it. We take a little bit of recoil from that, but that's chill. It's better than a defense drop. Wing attack. Okay, never mind. I guess we're gone either way. But now though, Thunderbolt into Aerodactyl.
Oh my gosh, T-Ball.
Oh my god, it nearly takes it out. Okay, how many Pokemon are left? Oh my god, wait, I'm down to 2. You have 4? Oh, I forgot how much of a lead you had. Oh, that's really not good. And Intimidate drops with my attack. Good thing I'm a special attacker. Okay, we do this, and we do this. Yeah, we do that. Okay. We don't have speed control. I think you're gonna move faster on both Mons. I do reckon you're going for a Rock Slide plus, plus a Dragon Dance. I can't get a flinch. Ooh, okay. Never mind. Oh wait, Groudon flinched.
Flinch, yes.
Steam Eruption though, and did it miss? Please?
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. I turned out. Oh my god! I can't use my own water type moves. I forgot I can't do it on my own. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I think I'm fried. I think I'm just fried. I'm stupid. No. Oh my god! If I took out. No. Oh my god. No. Down goes Volcanion. Crunch goes into Groudon. Can Groudon 1v4? It flinched. It flinched again. You got 2 flinches. You got 2 flinches. I am screwed. I'm screwed. I messed up really badly here. Rock Slide. I can't do anything. Yeah, because you're gonna crunch me. Oh my god. I messed up. I messed up. It's 5-5. The comeback might be over. Okay. Shoot. Alright, you know what? Yeah, let's go heal up. There's a gym over there. There should be a healing station in there. Let's go heal up and we'll come back and we'll decide on a final battle. We could do a single battle. We could do another double battle, but I don't know about that. We could also come up with another game, but let's go heal up and see what happens.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, our Pokemon are now all healed up. So what do we want to do for the final battle? I have one thing, but I think it's kind of stupid. Okay. But let me know what you think.
Well, no, okay. Let me know. I'm interested.
Okay, I want to do, and I think this is really dumb. I want to do another double battle because I want to redeem myself. I've lost both of them, but I've not had bad strategies for either of them. I've just made some really big misplays and done some leads that I think weren't strong. Okay. So we could do that. Do you have any ideas?
I liked the last time where we just went one Pokemon and we just sent it. And it's completely based off RNG. But if you want to do a double battle, I'm also down for that.
We could do that. The thing is, the one Pokemon Go, putting it all on the line like that.
It's a big risk.
It's a big risk. It is a big risk. But I want to do it. Let's do it.
You want to do it?
Okay.
You want to do it?
So the rule is, we get one Pokemon. Let's put everything else away in our PCs. I have one. Don't worry.
Right.
All right. PCs down. Let's throw everything away that we aren't going to use. So I'm going to mute really quick and just think of what I'm going to use. Okay. I know what I'm going to use. Are we serious? There's one Pokemon out of all of ours that I think counters anything that Brian could send out. I'm pretty sure. I think he's going to run Dracovish, which means Dracovish would beat this Pokemon. It'd be pretty close with Gouging Fire. It'd come down to a crit. Maybe we'd win it. It beats Volcanion. It doesn't beat Volcanion. It might be Volcanion. I don't know. Probably beats Blaziken. It definitely beats Blaziken as well. But Groudon turns off all the water moves. We can completely negate Fire's only weakness, which is water. Or one of its main weaknesses, I guess. And I think this is the best thing to do. Like, I think we could actually win with Groudon. I don't know what could beat it. There's obviously a chance he sends out Aerodactyl. We get flinched a bunch. There's a ton of things that can happen, but I think that's our smartest play. So, with Groudon out, let's do this thing. I think I agree. I have to put it all on Groudon.
You're still muted.
All right. Oh, I know I'm muted. I'm ready now. I'm ready.
All right. Okay.
All on the line right here. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's
One
do it.
Pokemon go. 3, 2, 1. Dracovish, I knew it. I knew it. You're too predictable. Your Fishious Rent does nothing in the midst of my heat. Your Fishious Rent does nothing. But do you know what does do some good damage? Oh, wait, you've Dragon Rush. Oh, we take that. Groudon, how much do you do to it, though? That's going to be what it comes down to.
It's over. It's over.
It's over. Wait.
It's over.
It's not over until I win.
Give me a crit or something. Give me a crit. Give me a crit. Give me a crit.
You need
Please
to
give me a
crit, flinch something, but in theory,
Please, I can
after
flinch.
being
Dragon
down
Dragon Rush
3
does flinch.
battles, I think I can come back with the click of a Solar Beam.
Give me
Dragon
flinch,
Rush,
give me flinch.
no crit, no flinch, Solar Beam takes out Dracovish, and just like that, we've done it. Let's go, baby. Oh my god, flippin' G, man. What is that? 6-5 in the end. That's got to be some of the closest rival battles we've ever had.
They were pretty
That was
close.
nuts.
They were pretty freaking close. Yeah.
All right, well, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and click the video on screen. Also, go check out Bri on Twitch and YouTube, I guess. Why not? Have fun. Have fun. There's no videos there, but you can subscribe. That's cool. Free ego. So yeah, click the video on screen. And as always, I'm bad at outros. End screen.